We're
Hey,
live.
what's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We've got a full panel here of a bunch of people.
Andrew Tate. Selena Powell.
Hey, let's get into it, guys.
There you go.
All the night is my world. City light, ain't this girl? In the day, nothing matters. It's the night, and it matters. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and find out against a new tomorrow. Why I guess I'll just believe in tomorrow.
I mean, listen, if you want to get out, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome.
I asked you to stop with the question and you didn't. Do you
Get
want
out.
me to
That's
leave?
serious. Get the f- out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night
All right. Welcome back to the Fresh Fit Podcast, guys. After Hours Edition. Before we get into the show, quick announcements. Patreon.com/FreshFit, guys. Go ahead and check us out over there. We give you guys all types of advice, whether it's, cryptocurrency, making money, getting girls, getting your credit score up, real estate investing. As you guys know, me and Fresh are both involved in real estate. And yeah, man, anything when it comes to male self-improvement, we got y'all, man. And yeah, check us out over there. Help you guys also with your Instagram, getting girls, all that other shit. So check us out over there, Patreon.com/FreshFit. Also, Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, every single platform you listen to podcasts, we are there. Just make sure you wear headphones, because if you don't, you'll probably get fired from your job. Because we're considered to be the top hated podcast in the world right now. Other than that, guys, also freshfitpodcaststore.com. The I Feel Like shirts, all that other stuff, it's there. Freshfitpodcaststore.com. So check us out over there for the merch. And then also, we're live streaming to Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as usual. And our Twitch is twitch.tv/freshandfitpodcast. So check us out over there as well. And we got a vlog channel that Fresh runs.
Guys, behind the scenes, man, you want to see us go out, travel, outside the studio, check it out. 100K on the way, let's get it.
All right. And then also, Chris, you want to talk about your Twitch?
Yes, guys, follow me on Twitch, Aaron Parkson. I did a pre-show with the gang. Shout out to the Merch gang. Let's get it. And I will do a post-show. We out here.
And we got a full house. We got Rollo, Tomasi, and Sterling and all them in the back as well. Yo, hit camera 8 real quick.
Hey, camera 8.
Hey, they're in the back over there. Can y'all see him? You can see Rollo. Hey, behind you, Rollo, behind you. The camera's right behind you to your left. To your left.
Rollo's like, get me out of here.
No,
to the right. To the right.
He's like, get me out of here.
You know what I'm saying? The squad, there you go. It's right there.
Justin,
Yeah,
Casey,
yeah,
and Sterling Cooper.
We got a full house, man.
Yeah, we do.
So shout out to
We
everybody.
got Jay Flo on the couch as well.
Yep.
And our
Couch cam in the house.
Couch cam in the house. No light on them, though. We
There
don't
you
want you
go.
to know who they are. No, I'm just kidding.
legendary guys.
And then
Awesome
there's
guys.
already almost, there's over 2,500 you guys in here already. So please make sure to like the video,
man.
and comment below when the show is done for the algorithm. And then also, guys, what else? For any video ideas, DM our audio engineer / YouTube strategist, Trade Talk Sports at Trade Talk Sports on Instagram. And yeah, man, I guess we'll get into the show and introduce the girls.
So ladies, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, and your current dating status. We'll start
And body count.
right here.
Oh, I love body count.
Yeah, let's do body count. Let's make it a good show. Let's do body count.
Let's do
Nobody
it.
lie.
Let's do it.
No lying.
How's that?
Say again.
Okay.
How's the body count?
Like how many guys you fucked?
Yeah.
Oh my.
No.
Leave it to Selena.
It's how many guys fucked you. Women can't fuck men. I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
you're maybe in America.
I
maybe I don't know.
I could definitely fuck you. So
You
yeah,
can try. You can try.
Yo, actually, what's happening recently with you, Andrew?
What do you mean? What's happening?
What is coming up, or what's today?
Oh yeah, it's
Your birthday, nigga.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
It's my birthday.
He wants birthday
So
sex.
let's sing happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday to
This is
you.
absolutely amazing. Keep going.
Happy birthday, dear Andrew. Happy birthday to you.
Gang. We out here, man.
They ain't killed me yet.
Yeah.
They ain't killed me yet. They've been trying,
Yeah.
but I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
Andrew, how old are you?
I'm an old man. How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
35.
35.
Sally,
All these girls know my age, and now they want to look smart.
Yeah.
35. Yeah, correct. I'm 35 today. I'm 35 today.
So give us your name, your
That's
age,
what's up,
what you do for a living, and your current dating status.
And your body
My name
count,
is
you say.
Natalia. I'm 29. I'm modeling and I'm single.
All right, welcome.
Happy single.
And body count?
I missed all of that.
Body
What?
count, let's say 25.
25?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Haram. Haram.
What about you? All right, you're next.
Hi, my name is Laudy Fernandez. I am 24. What was the third question?
We do for work, and then your current dating
I'm a
status.
professional dancer, and I do full-time modeling. And yeah, just
Does that include
Professional dancer, you
Body
stripper?
count.
Does that include dollar bills?
no, I do work in the nightlife as a bottle girl, but I do perform. I performed recently at EDC Las Vegas a
Okay.
month ago.
Cool.
Speak to penis, please.
Oh, he wants to speak into the mic.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
speak into the
like,
mic.
don't-
Oh,
don't
my
speak-
bad. I
Yeah,
apologize.
there you go. So they can actually hear you. So I guess because they're going to want to know, does your dancing involve people throwing singular denominations of a currency at you?
Yes, but as a nightlife bottle girl.
Okay, so not as a stripper.
No.
All right, interesting. All right, fair enough.
What about you?
My name is Morgan Banks. I'm 24 and I'm a bartender at Room 22, Orlando.
Cool.
Okay,
Wait, Orlando. So you drove all the way here?
Huh?
You drove all the way here?
Yeah, yesterday.
Damn.
Welcome to Miami.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Wait, and then your current dating status?
Oh, I'm taken.
There you go.
Boom.
Okay, what about you?
My name is Kay Jenkins. I am 26 years old. I am a luxury real estate advisor, but I also just started an OnlyFans. So if you want to see me naked, subscribe.
There you go.
And then I have multiple boyfriends, but I'm still single. So life is good.
Haram.
All right.
Okay.
Haram. Listen, Myron, listen.
Here
Before
comes Myron.
before I come back,
You're a
listen,
whore.
You're
before
the
I
special
come,
guest, Andrew. Go ahead.
before I come back on the show, we need a haram button.
Yeah.
We need a haram button. I'm gonna press the button.
I'm gonna put one in tonight, bro.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, I'm
Selena?
gonna clip your voice and put it in there.
You'll go last because we'll see you for last. All right. What about you?
I got skipped this thing, Uno.
She got skipped.
Huh?
Okay, I'm Ellie.
hates
I'm
me.
24.
Wait, what?
I'm a freelance artist and I am very, very single.
All right. Welcome.
And your two girls?
Oh, your two friends.
No.
Your two friends. Chris wants to know.
My two friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down below.
Her.
What friends?
Look down.
Her.
He's talking about
Oh my
God
my
damn
girlies. The girlies. Okay. Oh, you made a joke, but you forgot the funny.
No, Chris, not me. It's Chris.
Chris, put the camera on you when you talk,
Yeah,
bro,
man,
so
it's
they know
you.
it's you, man.
It's you, man.
Saying that shit in the back.
Make me look crazy.
Yeah, making us look crazy.
What about
All right.
you?
Hi, I'm Tisha Marie. I'm a professional nanny, model manager, clothing designer, and I think that's it.
Welcome back. And
Thank
current
you.
status?
Kind of single. Yeah, I'm single.
Kind of single.
Kind of single. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Wait.
Yeah,
You know
what's
when
supposed to
she
mean?
says kind of single, there's a guy at home whose heart just broke. He's like, I've been paying for all those dinners. You're gonna come at me with kind of single online.
He's not
Sorry,
watching.
G.
Or
Sorry.
he'll listen
Bro,
to you.
accept
No.
it. Accept it.
Or a few guys.
Accept it. Yeah. It's
He's not
game over.
watching. That's
Okay,
why.
Bianca.
No, he's watching. He's
there,
watching. He
What
knows.
about you, Bianca?
Okay, I'm Bianca.
That shouldn't say Beyonce.
I'm 28. What else? Oh, I'm not single.
What do you do for a living?
Okay, so I'm currently working at a doctor's office. I graduated from nursing school back in May.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And you guys can go onto my Instagram, click the link on my bio, and then it's not OnlyFans. I don't do OnlyFans.
She's a
But
fitness coach.
it's a fitness coach thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
What's your body count? Like 4?
Yeah, what's your
Yes.
body count? What's your body count?
I'm wifey, so 4.
I knew it. She looks so innocent.
All right.
Wait.
Selena. What's
So,
yours?
dun, 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 dun. Selena
You haven't
Powell.
said
Introduce
what's
yourself.
yours.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, guys. Hi, I'm Selena Powell. What else do I gotta say? What's my career? I'm a professional whore.
Love it.
Yes,
Press
yes.
the button,
Love
Myra.
the honesty,
Press the
baby.
button.
Be honest.
Haram.
Yes. I don't know what the career shit is, but my body count's like I don't know, like definitely over the hundreds. I don't know. I stop counting. Why are you moving away from me? It's not like you can catch me.
And then
No, what I do for career is I do onlyfans.com/Selena Powell. So pay my bills, please. Thanks.
there you go. And what's your current dating status?
Oh, I don't know. Depends what mood academics is in.
God damn.
Today I'm single. Tomorrow, I don't know. I might be in a relationship with him. I don't know.
God.
But I love you so bad.
There you go.
All right.
And Andrew, last but not least.
Yeah, Andrew Tate, 4-time kickboxing world champion,
Whoa.
trillionaire, humble, All around nice guy.
Dominant.
Dominant? Would you describe me as dominant?
I mean, I want you to be.
I'm sure you do. Who's this other guy? You said his name. I don't recognize it. Because me and him have to beef. I need the information in advance. Who he is. Who's your man?
Me?
Yeah, who's your man?
Oh, I'm single right now, but
I mean, that was me saying that, but I have like 5 boyfriends. I don't think any of them are mine though.
Listen, I think the world's ready for the asteroid. I think let me just say something. No, let me just say something here at the beginning. I'm ready for the asteroid. I'm not afraid, right? I think we've got to a point now we need to just welcome it.
Who's we?
No, just because there's 72 virgins waiting for me. There's no virgins in my hand. Just bring the asteroid. Let's fix this. Because I can't see any solution. You boys are here broadcasting every day trying to educate these young ladies. They don't listen to nothing. They don't listen to nothing.
We brought the reinforcements.
And I'm here now and I'm talking and she's telling I'm single today. In 15 minutes, I'm not single. Like what we doing? Just bring the asteroid. Come on. God. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
Super chats. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna save some hair follicles today.
These.
I won't have to do too much. All right. The legend Tate. And we'll read these super chats, and then Chris, from this point forward, what?
20 and up.
20 and up. Okay.
Yep.
So, and guys, thank you so much for donations. We'll be using this on hookers and cocaine later. Just kidding. Mike Anthony, $5.
Hopefully it's me.
The legend Tate. Tate, how can I meet you one day? I'm a member of Hustler University. I've been waiting months for this night.
You can meet me one day by joining the War Room. Hustlers University is how I teach people who align with my worldview how to make as much money as possible. That's what that's for. But the War Room is the level beyond that. And I meet every single War Room guy. So that's how you get inside.
Wahab Safir, Mr. Tate, you're a brilliant and talented man. You should read the Quran. There are many gems of wisdom for you in that book to share with others, my brother. Trust me. Guys, he lived in Luton in England.
Bro,
huge.
I'm from the Islamic Caliphate of Great Britain.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. I'm from England, right? I understand all about the Islam faith. So.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get a haram button though. All right, we got $2.79 from Will Simpeth Smith. Jada doesn't like me watching Tate. I wonder why. Okay, Will Smith. Again, Will Smith. My pain is greater than yours. Almighty push. Okay, thank you. And then we got Mr. Got Plenty. Brook Boy, stay bumping in my car stereo. We need more music.
Bro,
stay flexing on him.
That is my favorite Tate song to this day. Yo, what inspired you to make that song?
I just fucking around.
rapper, too?
No, I'm not a rapper. I was just fucking around.
Okay.
I was just messing about.
Like if you're a rapper,
wouldn't be a
Selena's
surprise.
on it.
No, I'm not a rapper. I was just messing around. I was trying to prove a point. You know why? Let me explain the story very, very quickly.
Yeah.
I believe that money loves speed. And everybody agrees with me when they say this, but absolutely nobody understands what speed is. When me and my team work together, when I say speed, I say we have an idea at 9 a.m. and by 4 p.m. we're making money. Same day, speed. So I was talking to some dude and he was like, oh yeah, I've been working on my music. I was like, bro, I saw you a month ago. You're working on your music. What do you got? Because I'm working on the song. A month? A month. I'll climb Mount Everest in a month. You know what I do in a month? Why are you poor?
You climb
You're poor
Mount
because you're not
Everest?
trying. Like a month I could train for anything on the planet. I'll learn classical piano in a month. You talk to me about making one song on a fucking auto-tune. So I made a song in a day to prove a point to this dude. And I got more views on my song than his shit song. So that's why. So I was never trying to be serious about it. I was never trying to be a rapper. I'm not particularly proud of the song. I don't play it in my car or anything. But it was just trying to prove a point.
Yo, you know what's
trying
funny?
to prove a point.
We'll play the song right
Can
here.
we play the
Turn that shit
song?
off.
I want to see the side of
Wait,
you.
you know what's funny?
It's on iTunes.
Your other song, Sugar Daddy, is pretty funny too.
Wait, Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy.
Wait, what?
Let's save the songs. Let's save the songs to the end.
Okay,
Let's save the songs to the end.
Sugar Daddy.
I want to see the music video.
$5. Hey Tate, I made $5 million off of crypto, and I'm planning on moving to Romania
Cap.
to be closer to my family. What should I invest in?
Wait. This is another
Me,
point.
bitch.
You know what? Every time you have me on this show, right? We and you talk. I'm like, what am I going to talk about? But then there's always some idiot who gives me ideas. Wealth is the worst thing that can happen to the majority of people. And I know, I really mean this. I genuinely mean this, right? Because he just said it. I made $5 million off crypto.
Yeah.
If you make $5 million in the real world, you learn so many lessons about how to network, how to navigate the world, how to negotiate, how to conduct yourself with important people. You learn so much. You make $5 million off of crypto, you don't learn nothing. You're going to run around Romania and get shot in the head. You're gonna were you an idiot? And the wealth. I have so many people come to me and say, I want to make money. I say, listen, you're not ready for money. You're not a man. You're a dork. And becoming a rich dork will not make your life any better.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? The old way of making money pre-crypto taught you so much about being a man. I see so many of these children just making money on some lucky ass gamble, and they ain't learning nothing. And they're just geese for famicing. So don't come to Romania, my friend. I've got your what's his name? Dober squad. All right, me and my team. Yeah, bring your 5M. No problem. Safe.
All right. So, and guys, we're going to run through these. All right. So welcome back, Tate. We love you here. Your clip talking about Islam was so viral. Even my grandma all the way from Nile River shared it on WhatsApp. Facts.
Wow. Andrew,
you got a link up with DJ Academics. The two of you would implode the internet with content.
You're
I have a
late.
feeling you guys would be cool. All right. $5. Joel Martin. Great podcast. Love what you guys are doing. Can I get everybody on the panel to give a shout out to all my people here in Albuquerque, New Mexico? Shout out to Albuquerque. The ABQ, Kevin Fu. Andrew, what do you think is better model for an online business having recurring? Guys, you should save these money questions because we're going to do a one-on-one interview with Andrew this week. So don't worry. But having recurring payments or having them pay a large sum up front. Love you, bro. Always recurring payments, my friends.
Awkward.
$5. Sean Muhammad. Have no fear. Andrew Tate is here. Love the Tate Confidentials.
There you go.
Fresh, did you bring Selena Powell on air? One up Academics for what he did. LOL. He might be watching right now crying.
Ike's cool, man. He's cool.
He ain't crying, guys. Trust me.
We all love
$5.
Academics.
Sean Muhammad.
Facts.
We have saved this man at all. We have to save this man at all costs. Andrew, I'm gonna need you to pass me 2 of your dumbest 19-year-olds once I join the war room. Okay. Dope IG, Live Myron, and Sick Vlog Fresh with Tate. $2 and NY Giants.
Thanks, bro.
Master Poe in the house. $5. Thank you. $5 from Mike Anthony. Tate, would you ever live in USA or is America on its way down? Where is best to live in the world? Don't worry, we will discuss that.
Yeah.
Hater A. A Broke Ninja here. I'm here trying to regulate my sleep schedule, but saw Andrew here, so we must stay up for this. Shout out to Fed and Finance. Thanks, much love. Got you. Fresh, the king of networking, always have those aces up your sleeve. Fresh, if it keeps shining, proud of you guys. Bobo and Screech, stay over there. Bro. And then how many more do we got?
20 and up from here.
Okay, yeah, 20 and up. But let's get into the first question, so that we can start the show.
Cool.
Okay, go ahead, Fresh.
So let's just read a few more real quick.
Yep. 20 up is fine.
All right, so Ibrahim Kane, shout out to FNF and the Cobra for this insane collab. Just secured my first client as a copywriter today. Thanks to Hustlers University and the professors. See you in the war room soon. Cool. 22, King Chris. Welcome back to the States, Andrew Tate. Thanks for coming on the show and supporting my bro Fresh Myron, Aaron Trey, and Tom.
Last one.
You're a real one. And then the last one, France Civil. We got mad love and respect to Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, and Chris. And then good evening, one and all. Tonight is going to be a brilliant show. Lots of love from the UK, and that's from Peanut Patootie.
Ladies,
thank you
on
guys
the
so
panel.
much.
Thanks, guys. First
Appreciate
question
it.
on the panel. Why do you think a guy should date you over other girls? And we'll start right here.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
That's a good
first.
question. That's a good question.
You got time to think of
Tell us, young lady.
Okay. I'm like scrambling. Okay,
Why do you think you're better than us?
Why do I think I'm better than you guys? Because
well, not them, but in general. In general.
well, no, I know.
In general.
I
We
didn't mean
are.
like them. I meant yes, in general.
Uh-huh.
Because they don't make them like me anymore.
Can
That's
you
why.
can you explain?
No, because all these girls out here, they're not loyal. They feel like they're entitled. They want other guys to take care of them. They don't have women taking care of them. They're not nurturing. No, it's
You
true.
must not heard about me.
Right. I mean,
About
girls
me.
out here, they want to party, they want money, they want good things. There's nobody at home cooking for you, cleaning for you, taking care of you, things like that.
So,
Okay.
Mom.
Loyal.
And are you
Like-
doing that while you're
Yeah.
in nursing school?
Well, guys, let
Oh,
her
I finished nursing school already.
Okay, so you're
let her finish her point at least before
so
you
you're
ask the
wifey because you
questions.
do certain things at home for your man.
I take care of my man.
Okay. And you don't party and go out and get lit.
No, I don't.
All right.
Especially if I have a man.
That's not gonna stop him from cheating, though.
he's
I mean, I guess. But if you're out there doing that, you're not gonna get a ring on your finger either.
I'll see a ring on your finger.
Oh.
Not yet. Where's your ring?
I got myself one. Thank you.
Oh.
What about you?
Oh Lord.
A ring don't stop him from cheating either.
A man cheating and a woman cheating is not the same thing.
Oh,
So let's just
We'll
jump
get
in.
into that.
Let's
after
just
this.
jump in and let's cut that crap here. 'Cause girls always use that as an excuse, right? Oh, my man, he slept with some random chick once after looking after me for 4 years, so I'm gonna go be a hoe. Why? Why?
Because
What's the
that's what
upside?
you deserve.
What's the
bitch.
upside? The only person disappointed in your actions are your father. Most men don't give a shit.
Oh,
So just
I
don't
don't
do
know my
that.
father anyway.
Don't do it.
All right. Next.
Next.
Oh no, nothing about that. But I would say because I don't know, I'm very independent. I've never really needed a man, but I've wanted one. So just being able to find myself spiritually and not be needy and be able to hold my own without a man, I guess you could say.
Okay, cool. What about you?
I don't think I would ever want to be with someone who I have to convince to want to be with me. I shouldn't have to sit here and make a plea for why you should choose me versus anyone else. I don't need to list reasons.
So just pick you because it's you.
Yeah, precisely that.
All right. I mean,
A man who's asking you what you bring to the table has nothing to bring himself.
oh shit. Okay. Fire. Fire.
If he's asking you what you bring to the table, you need to leave immediately.
Damn.
You need to leave. Why does it matter what I bring to the table? Is there nothing on it already?
Except your two friends.
They're heavy.
They're beautiful.
They're heavy.
What about you, Selena?
What's the question?
What do you bring to your guy?
Oh, you gonna use that? Bye.
No, that sound is familiar.
Yeah, that is real familiar.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
Shout out to 6ix9ine.
Yeah. No. What do I bring to the table? I bring the table, the knives, the forks, the silverware, the fucking plates, everything, bitch, because I done took care of every single guy I was with. But I mean, yeah, that's it. And I like to suck dick, so that's what brings me to the table.
Fair enough. All right, that's what you bring to the table, sucking a lot of penis. Fair enough.
No, not a lot of penis. His penis.
Okay,
So
the
fuck off,
guys.
Myron.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, fantastic, profound.
What about you?
Okay. What about you?
But nothing keeps a man from cheating. So fuck, man, just be a whore. That's
listen.
word of advice from
No.
Selena.
Let's stop for a second.
No.
Let's assume what you just said is
Be a
true.
whore.
Let's assume what you just said is true, right?
It is what I said was true. Be a
Okay, let's
whore.
assume what you said is true. Let's assume
It
that
is true.
nothing stops a man from cheating.
Nothing at all. You can cook, clean, be inside. I've done it all. You can't.
I'm not
stop
even
a man from
going to disagree with you. I'm asking what's the advantage?
Thanks.
What's the advantage to them being a hoe?
Because a man is a whore. So why the fuck would you be loyal while the guy's fucking every bitch in Miami?
Well, I disagree.
You might as well go fuck every guy in Miami.
I completely and utterly disagree.
Especially if you have an OnlyFans. Make a bag off it. Fuck it.
Let me tell you what. Obviously, I'm not a female.
I made
right?
$1 million off of it.
But if I only $1 million, is that it?
No, not only $1 million. I said from those guys. Stop.
If I was a chick and I believe that all men cheated, I would find the best men I possibly could, and I would understand that there's no point in leaving him for cheating or being a hoe because he cheats, because every other man
Exactly. No.
and I would be a good girl to him anyway, so that he preferred me over every other female. So he came home to me. That's what I would do.
I stood by that too. I was like, you know what? Why would I leave my not shit ass man? Because all the other men are not shit ass.
So then why are you saying because he cheats, I have to fuck everybody?
But then you gotta like cancel out. Okay, cheating is one thing, right? Let's cancel out cheating. Every man's gonna fuck a bitch. Cool, whatever.
Right.
Then there's like the financial side. Is he at least taking care of you? No, I'm taking care of him. All right. Then is he being loyal? Is he like cutting off bitches you don't like? No, he's not. All right. Like there's other factors into it, you know. So you gotta level up. How not shit is he? Because there's guys who are like still treat you like a queen, and if you're gonna cheat on me respectfully, bitch. If you know I'm the FBI, ho, change your password every day, you stupid ass bitch. Don't let me catch you cheating, you dumbass. You know what I mean?
So all in all, we basically
don't
agree.
let me catch you texting the same bitch.
By
I
the
told you
way,
to cut
her
off.
ex cheated on her with me.
Yeah, bitch. So let's just cut to the chase.
So we had that little thing.
Did he ever do it? Did he do it at the same time?
Wait.
No,
How was that? I wanna hear.
He's asking us tonight.
Every bitch in here probably fucked him. He's a whore.
Wait, hold on. How did you find out?
Never mind.
Wait, what's his name?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna give
Y'all
him
know
no
who he is. Don't ask.
Is it my name?
Yeah, it is.
No.
What?
No, I never.
I'll tell you though.
Okay. Wait, no. How did you find out though?
Because I go through his phone every day. Like, it's my hobby.
And I never heard this girl in my life before.
Listen.
I've never heard this girl in my life before.
You know how I found this girl? I went through his phone and I saved her number and I went to her Cash App and I saw her Instagram and I went to her Instagram. I was like, nah, this bitch is too pretty to fuck with this loser. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
And then I did a little more thing. I was like, oh, it's her.
And I went to this guy.
And then I just took her out to dinner and I
Damn. Take notes, guys.
Whoa,
by the way, I went to this guy's table for like 30 minutes one night. Just to have a drink.
So
just to hang
easy.
out. No.
He's
Just to hang out. Just to chill, okay?
Yeah.
And I had everyone come out to me like, girl, you know who you just fuck with? Like, Selena Powell's gonna be calling you. And I'm all, fuck, what I get into?
Where's the asteroid?
And the next day, I'm on the phone with my best friend, and I get a fucking phone call coming in, and I see a caller ID Selena Powell, and I'm like, oh my god, here
Wow.
it comes. Here it comes.
You call her.
Yeah.
What do you say?
No,
We hadn't even hooked up yet, though. That's the thing. She was coming up, she covered my neck, and we hadn't even hooked up.
That's
So
me. If there's an unsaved number in his phone, I'm saving it for him, and I'm gonna find out who that is.
Anyway, back to the original point. Back to the
Go ahead.
original point.
Continuing on.
My point
My
is,
fault.
I don't know all those other little points you talked about, how he didn't look after you and you're fucking broke dudes, whatever. I think that's your fault more than his fault, but whatever.
Facts.
But whatever. But my point is this.
Facts.
My point is this.
I stopped liking guys for who they are. I like the bag now, bitch. What you gonna do for me?
Anyway, I think
Like
that if
you.
you have if a good woman has a man who genuinely takes care of her and she genuinely believes it's the best she can get, and he goes out for one weekend and fucks some stupid hoe, but he still comes home to you and you know he truly loves
That's
you.
real,
I don't
but
think
cheat
that's good. I don't think that's
respectfully.
good enough reason to leave a dude. In fact, I think
Cheat
that's fucking stupid
respectfully.
because the next guy is gonna just cheat anyway. What are you leaving the guy you love who cheated for a guy who you don't love who's gonna cheat?
Exactly.
Men do. Sometimes men do that.
Sometimes
Sometimes men just do things. And let me tell you something. Because I'll tell you now, a man can be head over heels in love with you, ready to take a bullet for you, and still cheat on your ass.
Right.
100% he can. He can look at you.
We are animals.
That's a fact.
We're
That's a fact of the game.
Who the fuck is the sound effect guy?
Understood.
Man?
Okay.
Don't fucking check mark
Understood.
him and not
It's
me, bitch.
it's
No.
fit. It's fit over there.
Stupid.
Understood. However,
Oh, Danny.
however,
However what?
I will concur that initial communication of that matter of, hey, don't ask, don't tell kind of situation.
Yeah.
Cheat respectfully.
Very well may be appreciated and or overlooked
Yeah.
if given the opportunity to have that transparency.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
hey, babe, if I'm out of the country and I get lit with my homies and some Venezuelan bitch is all up on me and I'm gonna take her back to my hotel, gang, I'm gonna do my thing, right? And my girl's gonna be cool with it because I'm in a different country.
No, you tried that shit too,
It's
bitch.
a whole thing,
Fuck
right?
you.
But 99% of guys will be like,
I'm so
I didn't do anything. You have screenshots of this dude doing whatever he's doing, and he was still he lies so much he convinced himself otherwise.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
it's like, if you're gonna be transparent, cool,
yeah.
do it, because
That's-
you'd be surprised how many women would actually be okay.
No.
with the
I agree with
transparency.
everything you said, but I disagree with that point. I would not be surprised because every single female on earth with a boyfriend is already tolerant of the fact that they know their man's doing everything. Because if you're not, go down to him right now and demand to swap phones with him for a week. And he's going to make every excuse under the sun because of work. And you're going to end up buying his bullshit excuse because you know that if you have his phone for a week, you're going to see the other bitch he's fucking. You know it. You know it. So every woman accepts it, and they accept it, and they're just like, I don't want to see it, I don't want to know about it, but I accept it, and that's fine.
You
Because
guys heard it here first.
if you want a top tier man, he's probably going to occasionally fuck something. The only guy you're going to get who's going to fuck nothing is the guy who can't.
Even if
That's
you
the
have a
reality.
threesome, though.
That's
That's the
facts.
reality.
So
That's the
ignorance
reality.
is bliss.
So why does sorry? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no. Yeah, go ahead. That's where we were. Just
Okay.
want to get it back on track.
Why should a guy choose you over other girls?
I believe I bring a lot of diverse qualities to the table. I know I look like a thought on Instagram, and I know you all love that. But behind the scenes, I bring a lot of intellectuality.
She's like a therapist.
To the table as far as abstracting the best out of everybody I come in contact with and having those kinds of conversations that are going to encourage my man to invest in himself and become the best possible version of himself. There's home cook, and I'm very old fashioned. I grew up on a farm. I know I live in Miami now, but I'm from a farm in Utah, and we cook for our men. Dinner every night, breakfast every morning. And we ensure the house is clean at all times, laundry done, all those sort of little things that like someone like a hot girl like me that would see.
And
that
that's
it's not
still-
usually a
And
thing,
you're my man with you.
but it's always a thing. So, I think I bring, like that I said, like every quality to the table. Like I'm the hot girl that you can take out, bring with your friends, do business with. I can put on a suit, close the deal with you, but I can also be, the housewife, puts on an apron and cooks a meal for you. So whatever you need.
And also do OnlyFans.
Exactly.
All
So
right.
I'm a little freak on the side as well. So
Cool.
I got you.
What about you, Miss Banks?
I feel like I'm really
Merch.
Merch.
No, go ahead, continue on. We have I feel like shirt.
I feel like I'm
Merch.
very trustworthy and I'm patient. So,
Mhm.
but I'm not like a pushover, but to the point where I'll listen to my man and really try to understand his point of view. Like that to me is really important because that's where like arguments can happen if you're not trying to listen to each other. So yeah, like patience is important. So
Okay.
You seem very passive.
I can be, but I don't think I'm necessarily like passive. I don't think that's the right word. I'm more like neutral. I prefer to just
You're
be
chill. You're chill.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
I'm not trying to stress about anything.
All right. What about you?
I don't compete. I dominate. So all I gotta say, yeah, I know. It's one of my quotes I've been doing for a long time. But if you like me, you like me. I'm not gonna ever fight over a guy with a girl. Like never.
You've
I won't
never
do
slid
that.
into a DM before.
No, yes. I
Not
have-
everyone's as
So you
crazy
fight-
as you, Selena.
Sorry, but like you never fought over a guy.
No, I just cutthroat. So I get
Everyone's
him.
like,
You blame him?
bye.
Never.
Okay, maybe I'm the only pathetic.
No, I cutthroat. I get what I want.
So someone's calling cap on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe you, but that's fine. You've never competed for a guy. Fair enough. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Have you ever
Stop
competed
the
for a
cap.
girl, Myron?
Have I ever competed for a girl?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Like this. That's random. Men compete by
Why?
default.
Why is it random? When you ask stuff, is that we compete for men? Why you like? Do you compete
Because
for a
men
woman?
compete by default. It's just funny that women never acknowledge the fact that you guys also compete. It's just that you guys don't like to admit it and or live in reality that you do compete, whether you want to admit it or not.
I'm always.
all
in
compete.
We all compete.
It's just that women have the ridiculous hubris to say, I don't compete for anybody. Yeah, you do. When you put makeup on and you dress up and you go to the fun club, bitch, you're competing, whether you want to accept it or not.
Other
You know
girls
what
are
I'm
there.
saying?
Other girls are there.
You know?
Oh my god, it's a narcissistic for me.
What about you?
Yeah.
Can you define narcissistic?
You,
Define it by like
Toxica.
textbook definition.
you,
Okay, which is
you,
what did I display that was just narcissistic?
you.
What did I
You
display?
saying that we compete because we want to make ourselves feel good.
Self-love.
What you mean?
No, I said we all compete, whether we want to
Okay, and when
acknowledge it
you
or
get
not.
dressed to go to the club, who the fuck are you competing against? The
I
other
just said-
guys.
did I-
Confidence key,
Hold on.
baby.
Fit doesn't go to the
I don't
clubs.
Hold on.
really pay attention to what
Hold
you're
on,
saying.
hold on.
He doesn't
That's
go-
very clear.
He
It's very
doesn't go
clear
to
that
the
you're not-
clubs, right? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Fresh?
no.
He doesn't go to the club.
He
Yeah,
doesn't.
but that's
He's a liar. I seen him at the club with my boyfriend.
okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Whether we
Academics.
want to accept it or not, we all compete. We all do.
Okay, good. You're taking accountability for yourself.
And that everybody competes.
Okay, babe.
You literally just
forgive you.
questioned her if she ever competed for a guy, and she said no, and you said cap, and then you compete too.
I said, has she ever threatened a bitch? I threaten every bitch who follows him. What are you talking about?
I don't deal with that shit.
I got multiple
Sorry.
threats.
Every girl?
And I thought my life was in
That is-
danger.
On to the
I'm
next.
sorry,
On to the
girl.
next.
At one point.
I'm sorry.
That proves his point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying
So
that
what?
both genders compete.
When you're in love, you're
But
now we're friends, so hey.
Yeah, both genders compete. I'm saying that both do. I'm not saying I don't.
In
I'm saying
different
I do.
ways, but
It's
they
just
do.
that I accept it and I acknowledge it. It's just funny to me that when girls say I don't compete, no, you do.
Okay, baby. Sorry, you're next to the girl.
All right. What about you?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think everything
I
is
lost
about.
brain cells just now.
Good.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
As you
Continue.
should.
I think everything's about connections and how make you feel. If I bring you happiness and love in like a real and unique connection, I think that's the key, the important thing.
Okay.
Okay.
And we got a super chat real
Love
quick.
and connection.
And
Yeah, I'll
and
read
we
some
got
of these
videos to react
chats.
to.
Yeah, I'll read some of these chats. We got 3 Diglets, $20. Damn, that voice is scary. I think he's referring to Selena. Hybrid, $5.
Psych,
Happy-
bitch, I'm sick. Fuck off.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Certified Hood Classic. Cool. Demarcus, no, we're going 20 and up, right, Chris?
I'm in
Yeah,
a
we are.
argument.
Let's go.
Okay.
Are these comments after like what we were doing for a living or after what we just answered?
No, these like rolled in like while we were talking the whole
Okay,
time.
okay.
The Ultimate Instigator, $20. Hey, Miss Selena, you're bad and all, but baby, girl Bianca is the baddest baddie in the FNF history. Okay.
Which one is
And
Bianca?
he goes cake
Hot mama.
right next to me.
The goody two shoes. with four
Mr.
body
Marco,
counts.
$50, $50. Tate, I told you I would be inside the war room by the end of the year. Had to be a brave soldier and made the investment today. Time to work. Good stuff, my
Hey,
friend.
Good stuff, brother.
And we're gonna talk about the war room in more detail, guys, later on when we bring
My
Andrew
body
back.
count looks like a social security number.
So, okay. Anything else, Chris?
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah. And guys, just to keep the show flowing, we're gonna read 20 and up.
Only.
All your donations, guys, all the donations are gonna be shown
On
on
the
screen. So we got y'all. We're gonna make sure that they're all shown. Jay Woodward, $35. $35 for one of the greatest to walk the earth. Salute to Cobra, Rolo, and Sterling in the house. My deepest respect to all of you. I hope to be in the war room one day. Thank you all for what you do. Myron is a gangster. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. And then I think
Gene Boy.
He lied to you.
$25. I received an email from you guys for a FaceTime call and for the free tip to meet you in 2 studios. How are we going to do that? What?
Oh, for the contest.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if you received that, we're gonna follow up with that email.
Yeah.
And then we'll let you know.
And guys, that contest FNF Spirit Bomb is gonna go until the end of the year. Okay, we're gonna extend it a little bit. C3, $20. Everyone is here. Welcome back, Andrew. Happy birthday, G. Hope to see Tristan with you next time. And then we got Brian O, FNF for the win, getting Big Tate back on. Keep Selena in check so she doesn't drag down the show quality.
Fuck off, whore.
Joshua Bits, $20. You guys have to have Andrew Tate and Mike Rashid on the same show day. One day it'll be interesting to see how 2 alpha males interact and who gets the upper hand. Okay. Eduardo Morales recently got rich off Forex, but still a dork. Needs to join the war room to see you next year. And then we got Andrew, have you found true love? My money's on Selena, $20.
Which one's Andrew?
He's Andrew.
I'm dead.
You stupid. All right.
Save your money.
Anything Mr. Tate gives him blessings, his blessings to instantly become a certified hood classic. I'm joining the war room in a few months, Mr. Tate. Thank you for everything. Resist slavery. Okay. And then we got Coach EO. Shout out to you. Chick to Tate's left looks like and sounds like a human ashtray. Salute to the crew. Have a great show. Selena, you got something to say back to EO?
No. This left, isn't that? Oh no, wait. Left?
Yeah, he's talking about Selena.
Oh.
You got something to say? He just called you a human ashtray. You got something to say about that? What you should do is you should repent.
Repent against what?
Just
I like
repent.
my
Just
sins.
say, you know what? If that's what the public think of me, then I am sorry for everything I've
I'm not
ever done.
sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry, whore. I don't care.
Okay, so Jesus, you have more work to do.
Joseph W. Modern Women
What about
Delusions
you?
is the reason my dad
I
is
thought our
dead.
body count's the same, or you're more.
My body count. You don't know my body count. I'm a man of God.
I
And
bet.
I'm
You're
a
a
woman of
Sagittarius
God.
freak, and I know it.
God
Man
does.
of God.
God
Okay.
sends the dick to me.
I almost had a girlfriend once.
Me too.
Yeah, sure.
Almost.
God sends the dick to me. How is that a sin?
God sends the dick to you.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, God, keep the evil spirits away. And then he sends a fine ass man to me, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So
All right.
You know what?
So I'm just going to
Whore.
keep reading this.
Why would I say sorry for that?
Let me get through this. All right.
What's
Joseph
wrong with
W.
fucking?
27.99. Modern Women Delusions is the reason my dad is dead. His presence in passing has me into the man I am today. My strong masculinity has helped my mom /
Yeah, cheers
woman
to sex.
I
bitch.
date
know you
understand
want me.
men, and in turn has made them more feminine. Okay.
King
And then
Life.
King Life. If your girlfriend looks like a character from Celebrity Deathmatch, you messed up somewhere in life. This nigga, bro. And then someone goes, Sukuki, Selena drank way too much before the show. Okay.
I didn't even take 5 shots before the show, actually. So you're fucking up yourself. But thanks. Thanks for donating $20 to tell me I drink too much.
And then Amin
Danga.
Danga, welcome back, Tate 27.99. What's
All right, go ahead.
what?
No, he was
he
drunk.
getting?
I said. Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Amin and Daniga, welcome back, Tate 27.99. And then let's get to the next question. Well,
Cool. So we
Go
got
ahead.
video to react to.
Yeah.
And then wait, one more deal Saint.
Oh, shout out to our boy DL saying, what's good fam? Chris, where did you find them two SMH, more elegant women like Bianca, please? Respect to Mr. Tate and Rolo. Fresh fit 500K around the corner. Keep leading from the front, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate that, my friends.
Cool. So we got here.
Yo, Selena, can you please put your phone away?
I'm sorry.
I think Fresh told you already once, right?
You're right. I'm sorry. Don't
Yeah, like
keep
it's
me up.
extremely rude. Please don't do that.
I'm sorry. I didn't think they could see me because I couldn't see
No,
you.
they can see you.
Yeah.
You're upsetting.
Honestly, I don't
you're
even know
upsetting everybody.
why you have a
I
phone right
thought
now.
we were on commercial break. I'm sorry. Take them from me.
Yeah, take the phone from her.
Here you go,
I'll
Myron.
take
Wow, you just took her phone.
Damn,
She
Yeah, take a phone. Take a phone.
Shit.
Because you're upsetting everybody. You're ruining everything for everyone.
Oh my God, am I ruining the show?
Okay.
Yeah, that hurts the quality of the show.
Typical.
Let's play the video.
You're making
Typical.
Guys, we got 9K people in here. Like the video, man.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
9,000
crazy
people.
show.
Don't go through my phone.
hold on.
00000.
Are we gonna react to the video right now?
If you go through her phone,
Don't go through my phone.
No one is going through the
know.
phone. We just put it away so that you guys can stay engaged in the show. I don't even look at my phone on the show.
Okay.
So
let's play the
Wow,
video, Chris.
Myron.
thanks, Christina. Appreciate it.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, guys.
So
Who
I'll-
noticed that?
okay,
Who
so I'll so any more chats, Chris?
Yeah, we do. So right here. I think
Okay, we got-
right here.
Selena looks like a
Okay,
star.
Mayor Selena looked like the star of Thriller. Oh shit. You got something to say back to that, Mayor?
What you got to tell them?
I love Triller.
Okay.
There you go.
The Michael Jackson music video for y'all.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
Thriller. He's trying to call you a zombie. He's trying to call you a zombie. You guys want to say back?
I'll take it too. I'll fuck Michael Jackson, so that's not a fucking insult, bitch.
All right.
Shots
Okay.
fired.
Sean Muhammad, they making faces at Bianca for cooking and cleaning. Just imagine these chicks being mothers to your children. Recreational use only, champs.
First of all, bitch, I was like, hey, face, because I can cook and clean too, whore.
Oh shit. Okay, Frank
So
Sybil,
tell me my essay
Selena
written.
sounds like
And
Freddy
I-
Krueger. I crinkle every time she talks. My stomach is turning.
So stop watching. You donated $20 to say that. Bye, bitch.
And we got Bill Cosby in the house. Shout out to you. You just made it out of jail. Hi, Selena. Would be up for drinks after this. It'd be the night of your life. Not that you would remember. Oops.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
I won't remember.
So I'm posing as Bill Cosby. All right, cool.
All right,
So
we
Wow,
got a
y'all
video
didn't, y'all
actually-
didn't
Oh my
read,
God, I wanna
y'all,
fuck
y'all
Bill
didn't read
Cosby.
the $100 comment
Oh, yeah.
above that.
Yeah, we
we-
did.
we
read
it. We read
okay,
about it.
Clearly.
I heard it.
Yo, we got someone that just walked in here, friggin' boss level.
Oh, Tristan's in the
Tristan
house?
Tate's in the house.
Hey, shout out to Tristan Tate, man.
Shout out Tristan Tate in the house. Okay.
Cool. You want to say what's up to the people, Tristan, or? Yeah.
Oh, the camera's okay.
Yeah, there's a camera right there to your left. Say, Chris, switch to it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Switch. Eight. It's eight. Hey,
Tristan.
there's Tristan in the house right there.
There you
man.
go, man.
Looking suave as usual.
Dapper.
Why don't you all wear suits like that?
She likes her men in suits.
I really like my men in suits. What's his name?
Slater, what?
And for those that are wondering, that's Andrew's
Tristan.
brother, Tristan.
There you go.
Shout out to Tristan.
You guys
Okay,
So
so
we don't work out.
we got a video.
So we're gonna wrap the video real
We got to
quick,
react to a
ladies.
video.
Tell us your opinion after, and then think of a question for us on the panel. Each of you, one-on-one question to us. Anybody you want on the panel. So, go ahead. You good? All
Who's
right.
the
So,
panel?
Chris, play the video if you don't mind.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just
Can you tell them about the video real quick? What's this video?
Guys, so this video is
Please don't be a
regarding
music video.
why should a guy date a girl, and the girl telling the guy, an interviewer, why they should date them. It's funny because you guys answered the question. Now we're gonna hear other girls react to this question as well because they couldn't answer it either. So
Okay.
there you go.
They couldn't answer. Okay.
So here's the video.
and it's not signed in, so sorry about the ads, guys. Ahead of time.
What?
Why should a man date you? This is what I want to know.
TikTok. Tiki-taki.
What is she even saying? What is your name?
Like a body of water.
Damn, this gotta go. But what's your name?
Joe.
Why should a man date you?
I don't know. Why should a man date me?
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. You stepping up.
She's all stepping real close.
Because I'm perfect and sexy and hot and beautiful and smart and talented. Because I'm great. Because I have morals. I'm hardworking, I'm loyal, and I'm honest. Chop one, chop.
Not today.
He shouldn't. I'm mad today because I'm basically Kim K, but the black version. So I'm already better. I'm not gonna lie. Come on. Bitch, where?
Why should a man date you?
I mean, look at me.
You would have thought you ate.
What?
What?
One
word. Yes.
They shouldn't date me.
The question is, why?
She's honest.
Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. Bro, you messed it up. You messed it up. Come on, man.
Oh, they shouldn't.
Why?
Because I break hearts.
Well, I'll break them too.
I feel sorry for those girls.
I don't.
No. A man should never date them. As us women, we should be forced into a relationship.
They have good. That's why.
Same.
And we have great personalities.
Wow, you're beautiful. What is your name?
My name is Rachel.
Why should a man date you?
Fresh no
I'm
phones.
badass, and I got Arby's downstairs opening at 12 o'clock.
We need to validate that. Oh, okay.
Wasn't that nice? Oh, hell no, that was terrible.
No, guys, okay.
Let me know. Do interview with ladies.
What? No, all right, go.
I'm an angel,
You're not an angel.
but I am. We gonna have NBA babies. That's all I gotta say.
I'm one of a kind.
How are you one of a kind?
I can spread my toes apart so far.
Hey, I can do the same thing. You guys want to see later? Let me know. I can do the same thing.
On OnlyFans.
Period.
What is your name?
I'm Catherine.
Why should a man date you?
Because I'm beautiful, I'm fun, I'm spunky and hot as
Stop the cap.
I just want to get my arm stuck down there.
I like to be free.
Really?
I go to work. I go to the gym. I mind my business.
Asteroid.
I'm loyal.
I had it, guys. You pushed me over the edge. It's my birthday, and I'm praying for an asteroid.
But she's still the club. Together at the end of the day.
What is it?
I will always be there.
Okay, we can stop there. All right. So pretty
So,
much, they
Okay,
can answer the
I have
question.
one question. I have one question.
Sure.
Why were all of those being asked at a club? Why all these obviously ratchet, very intoxicated women were answering? Like, why don't you go like stand outside of a college?
It doesn't matter where you ask.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
It'll
Females-
definitely matter. Your environment is a product of your surrounding. Like, it matters.
Females primary
has a
selection.
point.
Females rely on how they look, right?
Yeah.
That's their primary way to attract a date or a mate is how they look. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, but that's your number one weapon, right? Is how you look. Men rely on status and women rely on how they look. So when you ask her why should a man date you, and she can't instantly say because I think I'm beautiful, she literally doesn't have a clue what to say.
Why should a girl who date you?
Say again?
Why should a girl
why should a
date
woman
you?
date you? Okay, let's ask the
let's
famous
I wanna know
that.
We can know why a girl should
Actually,
date you.
Hold on. Don't worry.
We're gonna
Guys, you
get
have
to
a
that.
check mark
We
on
are
your
we get into
subscribe.
We're gonna come back around, and then we're gonna say basically, now in reverse, what should a guy have to date you?
Yeah.
So we'll come back around. And then Andrew, if you want to answer that, you can, real quick.
Nah, let's save it for the
you.
panel.
Okay,
Let's save
cool.
it for the panel.
So we'll start here.
Let's start with you.
No, we'll do questions for us right after. So we'll start here, and we'll just
After
ask
what?
question after this. So we'll say
The podcast?
no, after this question.
Okay.
So the question is, what should a guy
What the
have
fuck are you laughing at?
to date you?
Yeah, who are you talking to, bro?
Chill, Selena.
You
Chill.
need to chill the fuck out. Seriously.
Hey, can you relax?
No, like you're not gonna
Okay,
disrespect me on the
babe.
platform, man.
Just a little
Like you're
bit.
just not gonna do that.
All right.
Okay, Daddy, I'm sorry.
Okay. So what should a guy have to date you?
Okay, so first off, be a
I'm gonna have
gentleman.
to fuck him.
Spill the drink.
Marva.
Spilled this drink all over his shirt.
I mean, virgins.
Yeah.
Nobody's listening to me. They think I'm crazy and I made it up. The virgins are waiting for us.
I gagged a little
Give
bit.
the asteroid.
Sorry.
They're the other side. We just gotta go through this little bit of pain, and we'll have everything we've been waiting for this whole podcast. We've been talking about it for years. Where's the good woman at? Just let the rock crash, my G. Let's go.
Asteroid.
Let asteroid.
No.
Let's go.
Let it burn.
There's no other way out of this.
Let it burn.
There's no virgins in Miami.
Okay. What should a guy
Duh,
have
you're the
to
wrong
date
city.
you?
We got 9,000 plus people watching, 9,500
Oh,
people
man.
to be exact, man. Like the goddamn
Ew.
video, we're gonna climb up to 10K.
Come to the
very-
channel,
we're not even
man.
an hour in, already almost 10K.
Ladies
So like
here,
the video, share the video,
Andrew's
guys.
here. Let's get lit.
All right.
Okay. What should a guy have to date you?
Okay, so first off, be a gentleman,
Mhm.
be intelligent, and a guy that I can learn something from him. Of course, someone lovely, carry on, honest, hard worker, all the stuff, and love me, respect me.
So no money, nothing. He can be broke.
Of course, no money, obviously.
Okay.
Girl,
That's obvious, you know. You have to say it.
Girl, you have to say it.
I mean, I think it's
You're
obvious.
speaking as the
No,
universe. Hello.
there's no smiles here. You have to say it.
And a lot of
You
money.
speak that shit into
Okay.
existence.
All right.
Maybe billions.
Lifestyle.
Billions.
What
Okay.
about you?
Alrighty, so I like my men to like have their own path.
Mhm.
Ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yes, ambitious. I do like a guy that's spontaneous. Like I'm really like if they want to go to like Puerto Rico, let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's have some fun. Like
Mhm.
you know, I'm free spirit.
What about a threesome?
I'm down for that.
Okay.
Is she looking at me?
Honestly,
she
I
was
don't
looking
even
at me.
need- I don't even need a
She
man.
was looking at me.
She was looking at you.
Hold on. First of all, it's the blue eyes for me.
You like the blue eye?
Light eyes are scary.
I can look at you
fall in
dead
love
in
right
the
away.
eye.
Oh my god, am I getting cheated on? in
But
front of me?
yeah,
I love you. I love you. I love you.
because
Okay, you better let me.
I'm gonna get her number later. But so I don't need that whole threesome with a guy. I can do it just straight girls.
Girl, I got you.
Okay.
Okay. So is that all you
You
want
let
for
me
your
know
man?
when you're ready.
Yeah.
Just ambitious, hardworking. That's it.
Does he have to earn more money than you do?
No, I like making the most money.
Really?
Really?
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's very interesting.
I'm always like
Selena?
making different types of bags. So
All right.
oh, I like the hat. Wow.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
The-
That's why.
Oh,
So,
okay.
my cap hats.
Yeah, no, I pay my own bills.
So you did broke niggas.
Stop self
I
snitching.
mean,
Stop
it's
self
okay.
snitching.
I'm paying my own bills.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on smartly.
Okay.
Miss Banks, what about you?
I like a confident man and a loving man, like just very open and expressive, and a patient man. Like I like to be patient, but I also need a man that is patient and will listen and not just blow everything off.
Okay. Real quick, we got in the chat Daquan Wiltshire. Daquan donated $200 to say hi. Shout out to you, Daquan.
Gang, gang.
Okay.
Hey, Daquan.
Hey, Daquan. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey, shout out to Daquan, by the way, man.
And then another 100 he says,
your environment. He's laughing about what you said. I made a face where he goes, your environment is a product that your surrounding makes absolutely no sense. Your environment is literally your surrounding. That's what he's saying.
Okay. You are a product of your environment, is what she meant to say.
Yeah.
And I will agree with you. You are a product of your
You're
environment.
a product of what you choose to surround yourself with.
Correct. And that actually is one of the number one indicators of whether somebody's intelligent or stupid, because everybody understands that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
So I'm so glad you paid $200 to prove my point.
No, but what you said is true. But that means if you understand the fact that you are the sum of the people you hang around with, and you hang around with stupid hoes, well, then that says a lot about what you're aiming to be. You know, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying in general, everyone needs to be very, very careful of who they hang around with in general. That's the
I
only
can
point I'm making.
absolutely elaborate on that. If anyone's wondering, let me know.
What should a guy have to date you, Kay? What should he have to date you?
I think there's like the top 3. Number 1, when I walk into a room.
Speak into the mic.
Sorry. I'd say there's top like 3 main things I focus on. And the number 1 is like boss mentality. So like when I meet like a group of men, right, and I walk into a room, like whoever invited me there, it doesn't matter. Like I'm gonna like review the room and see who's in charge. I want to know like who invited them all there, who put everything together, who's calling the shots. That's what I'm attracted to, like the boss.
Okay.
Second thing is obviously confidence and the ability of like who they are and what they bring to the table. Because I've seen a lot of very in charge men, but also be very like insecure, and so it's like counterproductive, right? So when you have those 2 together, and then also the ability to communicate, I think is the third thing for me. So when you bring all those together, when you're a boss and you communicate and you have confidence, like those 3 are like a lethal injection to me, and I submit immediately.
Just say my name, baby. Come on.
There you go.
I know you want me to.
Fresh.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we got Daquan again. $200. God damn, Daquan.
Okay.
Here's another 200
to tell you, you still made no sense. Here goes, here's another 200 to tell you, you still made no sense. He made sense of what you said, you idiot.
So why don't you just pay him to suck his dick already?
Shit. Daquan, you heard that?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Selena, what about you?
You know what? Let's lighten the tone, because Daquan's pretty funny. I must admit. No, Daquan's making me laugh, but I'm gonna try and be a gentleman. It's a man's job, isn't it? Our jobs to we wander the earth and just constantly make sense of what women are trying to say. Isn't that what we're trying to do, basically?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
If you want to get laid, yeah.
No, if you want to get laid, if you want to survive out here, they run their mouth for 2 hours, and at the end of it, you're like, all right, bitch, so you're mad? That's what you gotta learn to decipher.
But what
right?
are you mad about?
Yeah, you gotta learn to decipher. Well, we know what she's mad about, but we did it anyway, and it is what it is. So
Right.
That's the game.
Selena, what do you look for in a man? Because I know you got some list of stuff.
Pen and paper.
Actually, no, you guys, you're surprised. I shortened my list. All I look for now is money.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's it?
She's
That's
me
all.
6 months ago.
Yeah,
you remember the first time I was on the
My
show and
list
you
is
asked me that? That was the first thing I said.
Money.
Okay.
You know what?
money.
I really wish I was rich.
No.
Because you sound like such a catch. I wish I had money.
Thanks, babe.
I really wish I had money.
No,
but
just because
I'm struggling.
No, I'll fuck a poor guy. Fine.
Oh, okay. So I stand a chance.
I won't wife a poor
Well, no. You'll be fucked by a poor guy. Like, you can't fuck. Listen, you will die by the sword. Don't talk to me about. Don't talk to me about
by the
fucking-
sword.
I will mess you
Talk
up.
to me
I will
about
mess you up.
sleep.
I'll mess you up at a level you're not prepared for, whether I'm rich or
We'll
not.
see about that.
All right.
We'll see about
We'll see
that.
about that.
Just
There you
see
go.
what's
You heard it
going
now.
on.
The next Fresh and Fit is gonna be her sitting here limping. I fucked with the champ.
Just so you know, Selena,
I
he's
wanna
actually
know,
black.
I want to know who blew her
He's
back
actually
out,
black.
though. Are you the one who blew her back out? Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna see.
Carry on.
Selena, what made you change your mentality to shorten the list? So you say.
Honestly, I've been through it all, so I started liking guys for who they are.
Oh, yeah, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah, and I realized I became like the bitch who like was like getting iced out, like trips to vacations, to the one who's paying for all that shit. And I still got dragged through the fucking mud. So I was like, you know what? Back to the old me.
You know, I don't want to jump in because I know we're trying to go around the panel and ask the questions. I don't want to jump in.
Yeah.
But
That's
what's really interesting about a lot of these
Oh, it never hurt me. Being loyal did, bitch.
No, but a lot of these conversations are interesting because we talk about male and female.
Fuck
right?
out of here.
We talk about men do this, women do this, and a lot of it is true.
Well, guess what? I'm the female version of you.
No, you're absolutely fucking not.
Whore.
Anyway, back to my point. When we're talking about men and women doing
We
certain
both
things,
rich and we both only want.
Please,
Well, you want pussy, I
please,
want dick. So
please,
let's get the difference.
Selena, let him finish, and then you could say what you want to say.
I'm
Exactly.
'Cause
sorry,
he didn't interrupt
Byron.
you. He didn't interrupt you. Let him finish, then you can say what you got to say.
Thank you.
Okay,
One
Yes.
at a time.
So, because we talk about men and women a lot, and a lot of those points are true because men think a certain way, women think a certain way. But there is also a huge element of just basic human nature.
Mm-hmm.
So, what she said about I tried to be the nice girl and got taken advantage of, human nature is to take advantage of people who are too pussy. That's human nature.
Yeah,
That's
it
not about
is.
man and woman, right? If you're too pussy for your man, he's going to take advantage of you.
Yep.
If a man's too pussy for a woman, he can take advantage. If we're too pussy to the government, they'll take advantage for you know you're getting 4 injections. That's how the world goes, right? So that's even about man and woman. That's human nature. You have to have boundaries as an individual. So I think it's a lot of these debates, a lot of these things, people get confused. They're like, men say men do this, women do this. People do that,
Yeah.
right? Let's not confuse it because people do that. They'll abuse any power you give them. That's
That's
what
true.
people do.
What do you think, Selena? True or not?
Nah, he's 100% true. A guy's only gonna do what you allow.
Facts.
You teach people how to treat you.
Exactly. And I taught the guy I was dealing with, just treat me any type of way you got it, babe. But that's what changed me into being a soulless cunt bitch.
That is so. I've never heard anything so attractive. I can't wait till the day I got money. I can't wait till the day I got money. Get myself a soulless cunt bitch. That's what I've always wanted. I'll give you. What do you want, baby? You want a handbag? Let's go, baby. You tell me what you want. I'm gonna go saving up. I gotta go back to Kroger's, and when I finish my shift, I'll get you anything you need.
There you go.
Right. So
What
money
about you?
only is what she cares about.
What do you want in
I
a
don't give a
man?
fuck about nothing else. You don't gotta be. I'm never gonna in a relationship again. I'm gonna be a horse till the day I fucking die, bitch. I got it.
God damn it.
Amen.
I'm just kidding. Unless.
What about you? What do you want in a man?
I think the primary thing for me at this point is safety. And I think
Okay.
confidence is one thing. Safety is really the element. Safety financially, safety mentally. Provide me a space to feel secure with you because I can do everything else. You know, I can be the finance, I can be the provider, but I would prefer to step into masculine energy so that I can step back into like being a divine feminine. But
Smart
that
answer.
only comes with safety. You have to give your woman the space to be able to just step back.
I have a quick question for you. Earlier, so would it be fair to say that safety is a pretty, it's a tangible thing? It's important.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, when a man provides it.
Yes.
So if a man is providing you safety and that's pretty important, isn't it fair to ask you, what do you bring to the table? Because earlier you said any guy that asks that is like, that's bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I
So if
will,
a man brings safety to you, isn't it fair for him to demand that you bring
I
something
will,
to the table as well?
I will give you that. I never said I was not bringing anything to the table at all, though.
She doesn't have to
I
explain
never
herself.
said that I never said that I bring nothing to the table. You provide me safety, I'll provide you the same.
But I think it's within a man's right to ask, what do you bring to the table if he's going to bring you safety? I think it's fair to ask.
I guess so.
So what do you bring to the table?
So what do I bring to the table?
To the man that gives you safety.
Keep
So
in
to
mind,
the
okay,
man-
get this way, okay? Look, like if you had your ideology, if a man was giving you everything you've ever asked for, what would you provide in return?
Yeah.
How about that?
So I'm 24. I've been engaged I was engaged for a while. So I've lived that. I should have put my ring on. So I was engaged for a little bit. In terms of what I provided in the
You broke
in
it
our
off or he broke it
relationship,
off?
I did.
Oh, you broke. Oh, shit.
I just felt like I was
Why?
too young. I wasn't enough.
Facts.
I
You did
was
the right thing.
I'm gonna be real.
That's
I
actually
didn't-
the wrong thing.
I did not feel
Yeah,
like
you're
I did not
24.
feel like I was enough. in
Really?
the
Why aren't you
space
married?
mentally?
We'll talk about that. We'll answer that in a second.
I'm sure we will.
We'll come back.
But
Let's get
men
right
and women
to
are not
it.
the same, ladies.
I did not think that I-
It does not benefit
Clearly.
you to push back marriage, but it definitely benefits us.
I didn't want to marry him. I didn't think I was enough at the time. I was also only 18. 18 when I said
What's your
yes.
background?
I'm Mexican and Dominican.
Trouble. That's trouble.
Okay.
That's trouble right there.
I'm Mexican and Dominican, but in
That's
terms of what I bring to the
hot.
table, I definitely agree with you in terms of like being like a classic, timeless female. Like be at
Traditional.
home.
Traditional.
Be at home. I like to take care of the person that I'm with. I know that that's who I am just by nature. I'm super mommy in terms of
Nurturing.
like how I want to deal with my man. Like I want to cook dinner. I want to do laundry. I want to make sure that he looks nice and do all of those things. But I also want to, like she said, make sure that he's okay mentally, like making sure that his future is on track, pushing him to be the best version of himself. And I expect the same from him.
For the
in
right guy.
return.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Nah, fuck all that cooking cleaning. You'll still cheat.
Selena would just put our kitchen on fire. That's why she feels that way.
No, fuck that. I cooked and cleaned and did everything. Fuck that.
Okay.
You gotta
Money
treat them how
only.
they treat you, bitch.
Uber Eats.
All right, Selena, we got to let the other girls speak.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I guess I would say a man that's compassionate with his career, someone who's mature. That's a big deal with me because I do deal with a lot of men in the industry that I'm in. So just like having that trust within me that I'm going to act right when I'm out in public with people is huge for me. Confidence as well. I can't be with a weak man who thinks that I'm his competition. And yeah, just someone who's honest, I guess you could say.
Cool. And Bianca.
I'm going to say someone that's intelligent, someone that can hold a conversation, headstrong, so knows what he wants and goes for it. So self-motivated, determined, and yeah.
And did your man have all these traits?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. Lucky.
Lucky, I guess.
Lovely.
Okay, Andrew. What does the legendary Tate want in a woman? Please tell us.
You know what would be even a little bit more interesting? Just very, very quickly, because we've done
go
enough.
ahead.
We've
Yeah,
done
go
enough.
ahead.
We've done enough panels.
Yeah. And
What do you girls think men want? Just quickly, one word. What do you? Because
dick.
I don't know if most women actually understand what men are looking for. What do you think?
Not a moocher.
Pussy,
Oh, I'm gonna say girl.
dick. What are we
A
looking
best
for?
friend.
Okay,
Best friend? That's close.
Has her hand raised.
I know what men want.
What?
I think they want a little bit of everything. I think they want a little bit of hoe. They want someone who they can like be a freak with.
Yeah, but
they also want a girl that's they can come home to cook them a meal. Who's gonna make sure they have food on the table.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
also gonna make sure their laundry is clean. Who's also gonna make sure their bag is in their fucking right. Their bills are paid.
all right.
Who's gonna
well,
be like they want full
that's true.
force.
Okay,
they
that-
want a CFO. They want a CEO. They want a fucking everything. They
All right.
want a full force woman. And if you don't provide all of those options on the table, you're nothing to this point.
I think that
Like you have all full force, like you're worthless.
You can
I'm
have all those and
I'm
you'll
gonna
still
say-
be worthless. It's up to the guy.
No matter if you're in
bitch.
school, you're a
ladies.
nurse, whatever you got going
One mic at a
on, you
time.
ain't got these things at home, it's gonna be an issue. Like
Bianca.
that's what men
All right,
want.
Bianca, you had something? Go ahead.
I think that men, in regards to having a woman, think more long term or in the future. And a lot of the people that are on here want somebody that's gonna raise their kids like well.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Selena, did you have something? I know you were just trying to say something before.
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like a guy, you can't like raise a man in the sense, like, you can cook, you can clean, you can do all this shit that these girls named. A guy's only gonna act right if he wants to, period. Like,
Oh, let me tell you. Let me.
I
give-
was the good girl. I stepped out of the
Yeah, we heard
spotlight.
this story. Blah
I
blah.
did
Yeah. You were the good girl. Now you're a hoe. We get it.
Exactly, bitch.
Listen. No, let me give you all an insight into how men actually think.
Go
Right.
ahead.
Bam.
So men live in a world which is extremely competitive. I know you girls think it's competitive on Instagram and filters and all that shit, but it's much harder in the male.
Filter.
Yeah, because you're all trying to compete for how you look, right? But for men, it's far more competitive in many other ways because we have to compete not only on how we look, but it's also competing on things we can't even help, right? You're born short. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Or your dick's small. What are you
Knee
gonna do?
surgery.
Right? So
That's
we're trying to compete. Think of all the things you just asked for. You want a guy who's intelligent, a guy who can hold a conversation, a guy who's wise, a guy who's dominant, a guy who can provide safety. You need a guy who's brave, a guy who's capable to provide safety, right? So men are competing in many different realms. It's extremely difficult to be a man. So we're constantly competing, and what we're looking for is status. Men love status. This is the reason why men do the things they do. Why do men join the army and go out there and risk having their legs blown off? It's because they get to say they're a soldier. Why did I enter the cage and enter the ring 87 times to get to say I'm a world champ? I risked my life. Well, that doesn't make any logical sense. Why would I risk my life to go fight some psycho from Russia? Because I get to say I'm the champ, right? Status. Men want status. So what do we want from our woman? We want someone who's going to help us with our status.
Yeah.
And status is going to be derived from scarcity. right? So you're not going to be able to help us with our status if you're acting like every other chick out there.
Yeah.
So that's why we want you to be beautiful, of course. But we also want you at home. We don't want you in the club because I can get a beautiful girl who goes to the club. Every other dude has one. But we want one who's beautiful and at home because that makes her unique. And if she's unique, I gain what?
Okay,
Status.
well, we're at home.
Does that make sense?
Right, makes
This is
sense.
starting to make sense, right?
It does.
So if you want to make your man happy, you have to sit
Alright.
there and say, how can I increase this man's status? It's extremely easy. I'll tell you something. I've been to 72 countries. I've lived all around the world. And it's really interesting to me where
Just let
certain
him finish, Lena, and you can go. So go ahead.
certain cultures have they act in certain ways. It's all a little bit different. But when I was in Russia, for example, I had a girlfriend from Russia. If my boys came over, my friends came over, the first thing she did was come and go, anyone want a drink? Can I make coffee? And she wasn't doing that because she gave a shit about people having coffee. She knew it increased my status for this hot bitch to walk in and start offering drinks and food.
I was there, comrade. I know.
Yeah.
Everyone should be a great host.
There we
Yeah,
go.
like what the
So if you're a female, and I'm saying this seriously, if you're a female and you're sitting there and you have a man you genuinely like and you actually want to keep him happy, the way you think about it is, how can I increase the status of this man? How can I increase his status? How can I make him be perceived more positively in the eyes of his peers? How can I make other men look at him and be jealous of him? How can I act in a way where people are like, Ross, my man's the big G. That's how you act. And you put those pieces in line, you're gonna have a very, very happy man. It's really not complicated. So when we say things like we don't want you going to the club, blah, 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 we're not trying to tie you down or freeze you having fun. Okay, yeah, you might get drunk, do something stupid, whatever. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that every single stupid bitch is in the club, but my bitch ain't in the club. And that gives me status.
But you
Does that
still
make
are.
sense?
Can I?
Does that make sense? Here we go.
Hold on. First and foremost, I'm just gonna say from Moscow, that's very true.
Bing bong.
And shout out to all our Russians out there. So who wanted to go? Sina, I saw you had your hand, and then you had some. And then we'll just go one by one. Who else want to say something?
Sorry, Martin.
Who else want to say something?
We got 10K likes.
Yeah, we got
10K
10,000
videos.
y'all in here, by the way. We're
And
fucking lit.
we don't have 4.2K likes. On
Yo, guys, get the likes
Bro.
up, all right? Like the video because
Real
we're giving you
talk,
guys
man.
heat.
Yeah.
So we'll go. Who wanted to go? Selena has something to say. I know you
No,
have something to say.
I want to say something.
Are you, Bianca has something to say. Did you have something to say too?
It's me and
Or no?
Kay. We have something
Okay,
to say.
cool. So
Let's go.
Selena, you go first, and then I saw her, and then Kay, and then Bianca.
We just wanted to know, like, why are the guys in the club?
I'll tell you why. Because,
Well, babe,
because
we're at
I'll tell
home.
you why.
We're at home while y'all are out, probably getting in
Correct.
a hotel,
Correct.
fucking whores,
Correct.
and we're else. We're
Correct.
at home cooking your meal and
Correct.
making your
But this
bed,
all ties-
and you're
no,
out
but this-
fucking
but
a
this-
bitch raw and
you
coming
guys-
inside her.
You don't
She
understand.
might be
All right,
pregnant.
Selena, let him
I've
go.
already
Fuck that.
listen. I've already answered this question.
No.
Everything ties back into the meta point. I've already given you a baseline you can use to apply to any situation. The reason your man will go to the club and leave you at home and run around with some stupid bitch who ain't even a fraction of you, even though he loves you with all his heart, and he'll still fuck that bitch, is because that gives him status to be able to say, I went to the club, my girl stays home, I fucked that stupid hoe, my girl didn't even leave me, now I'm back with my chick who I actually love. It's status. He doesn't give a fuck about her. She's a tool to use for status. And that's why I'm saying you shouldn't leave that guy, because he actually
No.
loves you. It's
But
all
now-
status games. It's status games.
baby. No, because now that side bitch can laugh
You're
at your
fired.
main bitch and be like,
No,
yeah, that dumbass
Wrong.
bitch that
You're
home
wrong.
fucking
You're
her
wrong.
man.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Fuck you.
The reason that
Fuck
side
both of
bitch,
you.
the reason that side bitch can laugh at you is because you're stupid enough to fall for her game. Let me tell you something.
But you
Wait,
gave
no,
her
let me
the
tell you
game
something.
to laugh
If
at
you were a
me.
real woman, you
gave her
yeah, you gave her
opportunity
dick.
to
That's
laugh
right.
at me.
That's right. If you were a real woman and some side bitch messages you and goes, "Yeah, your man fucked me last night." Actually,
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
you'd reply, "I know."
Bam.
Hope you had
Oh,
fun.
yeah, we're sharing
now,
that.
now
He's ours.
You'd be like, hey,
now you- seriously,
Who the
you'd
fuck
say-
said
sharing.
she's ours?
You'd say,
Who the
the
fuck
most,
said
the,
we're ours?
most, the most lit response is like, I
Nah.
know, I watched the video.
no, just say, listen, just say, "I know. I hope you had fun." You just say, "I know. I hope you had fun. Men
I'm
will
gonna
be
show
men."
you bitches how to pimp a guy. What
Show
the
me
fuck are
why
y'all talking about?
Swear like that.
Selena, we're gonna move on. Who else?
Yeah,
has-
please.
Can I?
'cause-
Can
oh,
I?
hell
I do
no.
have a
Can
question.
I say?
All right, so you don't have anything to say anymore, ladies over here.
I do
Wait.
have
All
a
right,
question.
Go ahead.
So you're not meeting women in the club. Where are you meeting the woman giving you status? So we're not supposed to be in the club because we,
Correct.
So
we
what,
want to be a
you take us
fit
out
girl
the
in the
club?
club. So
And
where
then
should we
we
go?
have-
Guys,
One at a time,
One
one at a time.
mic at a time. It is extremely annoying to the audience when multiple of the women are speaking at the same time. One mic at a time so they can hear what they're saying, and you'll get an opportunity to talk so they can hear what you're saying. Please.
So where
Go
should
ahead.
we go?
No, you're not supposed to be in the club when you have a man. If you're single, then absolutely go to the club, meet a person. We're social animals, right?
Then
I'm not saying
why
you can't
are
do
you
social
in the
things.
club if you have a woman?
I just told you. I literally just said. I literally just said. Sorry, Myron. I know it's your show. I really don't want to tell you what to do, but if you press that stupid button, it'd make me so happy.
Oh, I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Thanks, my friend. Like I just told you, and this is what women don't seem to understand, right? It's all about status for men. This is the world we live in, and it's extremely competitive. So I don't want you to ever. The reason I genuinely say to girls, look, if you have a guy and he actually looks after you and you
Selena.
truly love him with all your heart, don't be leaving him over some dumb shit. It's because he ain't doing it because he doesn't love you. That's genuine advice. That's my actual genuine advice. If you have a guy and you know he looks after you, and you can sit with him and say, "Why'd you fuck that bitch?" And he goes, "You know what? My boys are there. I fucked that bitch. I'm sorry."
Now I have another
Can I
question.
just
That's
say?
enough.
Can I just say?
Go ahead.
If we just take a second to just listen to what he's saying, let's reflect.
Let's reflect.
All these men out here with status that are rich, that are famous,
Ain't shit.
all their women right next to them, their baby mamas, their wives, everybody, they're at home and they look super classy.
Yep.
They are yeah,
Facts.
it's true. But okay, if all these men out here
Okay,
they
okay,
start cheating,
you'll get a chance to say your piece. Let her finish, and then you
yeah,
can go
if
next.
they're cheating, their wives stay with them. They're all over the news.
Correct.
He was sleeping with this girl.
Correct.
He had an affair with this person, and guess what? The wife stays.
Yes, they do because they're smart enough. That's because you're not smart enough to get a guy at that level unless you know the game.
And all
Listen,
the women
that's
right
the game.
all the
That's the
women,
game.
all the women that are right
What
next to
is
them
a
as
smart
their
about
wives are classy.
You want to know? You want to know what that's called?
Intelligence.
Miserable.
No, it's not miserable.
Dumb as fuck.
Hey, let's let her
Yeah.
go. Go ahead,
It's-
Kay. Go ahead. What is it called?
Absolutely.
It all depends on what you want. These women want they also want status. They also want money. They want to be taken care of. They want all these nice things. And you know what that
simplify
comes with? Men cheating, like these men with a lot of money, with a lot of status,
Let-
cheating on you. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
She's right.
If that's the lifestyle you want, that's what you deal with.
She's right.
All right. Kay, you have
I mean,
something? Go
yeah,
ahead.
and that you have a point.
Let her.
Allow
Go ahead, Kay.
allow me to simplify.
Go ahead.
It's called an arrangement.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
A seeking
Exactly. It's a
arrangement.
real
No,
relationship.
it's not called an
Not
arrangement.
that.
Yes,
I'll tell you why it's not called an arrangement.
No.
Why? Enlighten me.
I will enlighten you, my dear.
Please do.
I will, because what she just said is absolutely correct. When you have a man of certain status who excels in so many qualities, you have to accept on some level that every other female wants him. And although he only loves you, sometimes he's going to do some dumb shit. That's what men do. This is the nature of the universe. This isn't even about men and women, right? There's always a downside. If you want the most reliable car you can buy, you don't buy a Ferrari. You buy a Toyota. You buy a Toyota because it always starts. If you buy him a Ferrari, sometimes it fucks up because it's a Ferrari, right? So you're gonna get yourself you're not gonna. All these women out here going, I want a Ferrari man. I want
Kay,
rich,
hold on,
smart.
Kay, are you listening?
Yes,
Because
I'm
he's
very
literally
much
talking
so
to you.
listening. I'm very much so listening.
Like,
Enlighten me.
It's okay.
I'm listening.
You want yourself a Lamborghini or Ferrari man. You want someone who's rich. You want someone who's smart. You want somebody who's going to make you feel safe. You want someone intelligent. You want someone who's wise. You want someone big and strong and sexy. You want all these things, but he also has to be loyal. That's as dumb as walking the Lambo garage and talking about fucking gas mileage. It's stupid. It ain't real. It's not real. You have to accept. Look, listen. I'm not saying you let your man make a fool of you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you will just say to your man, look, some things are going to happen. I don't want to hear about them. X, Y, Z. I'm not going to let you have another fucking wife or no dumb shit. But if whatever happens, I'm going to pretend I didn't really notice. But I just want to know that you care about me and you make me feel like you really care about me. And that's the most intelligent thing you can do. And that's how you end up the wife of a billionaire. As she just said, you think the wife of a billionaire, a Russian oligarch billionaire on a yacht out in Saint-Tropez, you think she's telling him he can't go talk to bitches? Please.
Oh, hell no, because they're not talking to me. Listen, okay, so can I just say I agree with everything you just said. On the contingency of the fact that whatever conduct you ever speaking about, they have money, correct?
Listen.
No, I'm just saying. Whatever conduct you're just talking about, the fact that they can do whatever the fuck they want.
I'm not about whatever they
They're
fucking
providing. They're providing security and whatever it is.
Well, money
for their
fixes a lot of
woman.
problems.
Yeah, it fixes all problems. Most 99.9% of problems, other than the fact that I have a disabled brother and it can't make him better. I get that, okay, but you're saying that all of this is contingent upon the fact that some woman is just be okay with some average ass motherfucker
No.
behaving in a certain manner. No, the only way that behavior is ever acceptable
is
if you have status to provide in return.
If you
which then gives you compensation.
That's what he's saying, though.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
in this
an allowance or whatever
He
it may be in
just told you
return.
that.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that an average guy you're gonna be dealing with those things with an average guy. No, you're talking about somebody that has status,
Yeah.
that has money,
A millionaire, billionaire.
and that's something that goes. You want to live that lifestyle. You want to be with that man. That's what you deal with.
Completely. You accept the gas mileage.
okay,
You
fine.
accept the crazy gas mileage from a Lambo. You won't accept it on a Toyota. That's the game.
Look at all
That's the
those
game.
famous people that cheat on their wives and get caught all the time. The woman stays.
Of course she
always.
does. Yeah,
Every
where
single
else-
time.
where else is she gonna go?
It's status.
Exactly.
Where else is she gonna go?
Exactly.
You got a point?
Yeah, I'm agreeing what you say. That's true.
It's true.
What you say about all of you. You have a
So
little
if you want to be a
fun
rich
on you.
billionaire
You have
and
to
you want to
explain it in girl terms.
You want to just
Okay,
like a little
what about
wifey.
you?
I'll be your wifey.
I'm just a
Yeah,
little.
but she said it's an arrangement. He was clarifying that it's not an arrangement.
It's clearly an arrangement.
I respectfully disagree.
In
no,
another
because-
words.
Oh, because we met on seeking arrangement. So I really think that that's like actually very apparent to the point of like understanding a relationship and what you bring to the table and what that other person brings to the table. If it was a normal marriage, there would be no prenup involved, no understanding of mutual.
Wait. Who are we talking about? We.
Everybody in general.
Not me.
Okay, I mean, you can say it's an arrangement. I mean, if you
But
got
I
a
did,
sugar
but I
daddy,
did meet Myron on seeking arrangement. So that's
I've talked
fine.
about this openly.
Yeah.
Good try.
No,
But anyway,
I mean, I'm not showing a secret. I think you all know he trolls girls on there for whatever reason.
That proves our
but-
thank you for showing that I am authentic. But anyway,
There
going
you
back
go.
to what I was saying, nice try. But yes, just because you're with a guy and he provides and everything else like that doesn't necessarily mean it's arrangement. Unless like you guys, he's your sugar daddy and he told you I'm going to give you a
Yeah,
no,
you know
it's all
what
relationship.
arrangement is? You know what
I'm talking about a serious girlfriend that knows the
Yeah.
rules of dealing with a man.
You know when they say arrangement is a trick. It's a semantic trick, and they use a very particular word to try and change the dynamic of a situation. It's like, I'll give you another example: pandemic. Right? It's another word they use to change the truth. Because if you look and use your own eyes, you don't see one. Right? But they start throwing that word around, everything changes. So arrangement's the same. Life is an arrangement. You're all here for exposure on a YouTube channel, and in return, you give your opinions. That's an arrangement. You go into a store, you give them money in return for the product. That's an arrangement, right? So the word arrangement is not a bad word. Looking at a man and saying he is high status enough and adds enough to my life and looks after me enough for me to tolerate him occasionally doing some dumb shit with a hoe he doesn't care about is not an arrangement in a negative way. That's just common sense.
It's compromise.
That's common sense. It's compromise, right? And it's also reality.
Baby,
The most unhappy females on the planet, the biggest hoes on this earth, are girls who are out there saying, I'm going to get myself the best man in the world and he's going to be loyal. And all they do is end up getting with the fucking best man they can get who cheats. And then they get another guy, the best man they can get who cheats. And then they get through 20 of them. And then they just think, fuck it. And then they're like, her. Oh, now I'm a hoe. Well done. You win. Congratulations. You could no, but this is her own words. I'm not insulting the girl. It's her own words. All right. It's her own words. I'm not insulting her. I'll say it again as soon as she gets back here.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
Andrew.
I know everyone's gonna hate me for saying this. I guess I'm just different. I'm not from Florida, but I'm just so confused at why this lifestyle is like the goal for people. What about becoming a millionaire yourself? I'm just so confused at why the women is like dependent on a man or like going after the money. Work for it yourself. When you put in work for something, then you will run into the person that you are meant for who has that money, but you can't sit here and be broke or not have a career or not have a job or not have an income and expect for a man to take care of you and not cheat. When it comes to cheating, you can be a man and not a boy and actually tell me what you're going to do beforehand. And that's a lot better than you going to stick your dick in someone random and not telling me. And then me going to the doctor and having fucking disease or something. I just don't know. It's just a
Bianca, you got something for that?
Yeah,
a new age thing or something.
All right,
But
let's
it's
not
not.
let Bianca go. Go ahead.
Listen, a lot of women nowadays are lazy. They want their man to
This
take
generation
care.
sucks.
Yes,
That's
they
true.
want their man to take care of them. Their goal is not to be successful themselves. Their goal is to have their man be successful to take care of them.
The goal is to be a housewife.
So is that
Do nothing.
this generation
I am
thing,
so
or is
good at
that a
that.
classic thing? Because back in the day, stay-at-home mom women didn't have jobs, women didn't work.
No.
So it's
I'm sure
very
that always
traditional, right?
existed. I'm sure that always existed, but right now it's a little bit more common.
So we're
People
just
are on
reverting
social
back.
media right now. Women are able to take advantage of the way that they look and stuff and make their money off of men that want to look at them like that. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll answer it succinctly. Here's the thing. That sounds good on paper, and that sounds fantastic. Be independent, get your own money, be a strong, independent woman, or whatever.
But I'm a lot
But you
happier.
hate women that do that, don't you?
Can I finish my point, please?
Yeah, sure. Enlighten me.
So, and I'm speaking with her. Like, that's great. You can get your own money and everything, but the thing is that as you earn more money as a woman, your potential mates go down with it. As a woman makes more money, doors close. As a man makes more money, doors open.
It depends.
So-
It depends if you find a partner that you're going to build with, because if
That's
money,
the only thing I'll ever
the
do
main
is
let me
work.
just-
I gotta be so
let me just be honest about this. Like that whole build together and et cetera, et cetera. Women don't build, man. They move in. We could sit here and say this bullshit about women sit there and they're going to build or whatever. Women 9 out of 10 times want a guy that's pre-assembled. Will they take a chance on a guy that has potential? Yeah, that's possible. But if you give a woman her own devices, she's going to want a guy that comes pre-assembled, especially if she's assembled. That's the main key.
Yeah.
If she's assembled and she makes a certain amount of money, she's not going to take a chance on a guy that earns significantly less than her. So you can say that, but that's the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
So why
men,
hasn't any woman?
Can you please let me finish?
Please enlighten us.
Yeah, like I mean, is there an issue? Because when I'm making a point, you interrupt, and then you're not listening to what people are saying.
I wasn't interrupting. I was just, it's you're looking for conversation. I was just trying to.
I was speaking with her to answer her question, and then you can definitely chime in after I'm
just
finished.
her? I thought we were all here, but okay.
Well, you weren't listening and paying attention before, so that's why
Okay,
you
it's
don't know.
one, it's one at a time. Okay, one at a time.
It's one at a time.
Yeah, fresh
We let you
on,
speak.
please.
He
Yeah.
speaks. She speaks.
And then you'll
one
be
at a
able to
time.
say your point. You know what I'm saying? I've asked other people to stop interrupting you as well. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so like what I'm saying is that as a woman makes more money, she just doesn't have the same amount of options as a man that makes money. If a dude makes a lot of money and he has status, he's going to pick a young baddie. He's not going to necessarily go for a woman that's his age, his caliber, and his financial success. That sounds great on paper, but it just doesn't operate that way. When men have status and money, they deal with more attractive women, and we don't care about a woman's status, but you do. So you are locked in to your socioeconomic equals essentially with men, but those guys don't necessarily want you.
yeah, that's fine. But
That's
I would
that's the
never
problem.
jeopardize what I've worked all my life for a man to take care of me. That
But
would never.
And that's fine.
That's
no,
with
no,
me.
That's
That's a
great for you, but I mean, that's just
Yeah,
That's
that's a
what I'm
different-
saying. I'm different, but I'm
That's
just
a
saying it
different
don't make sense to
mentality.
me.
Why would I work my ass
feel
off?
like
Why
it.
would I work so many hours? Why would I study for so long when I can have a man just paying for my bills just
But
because
then
I
what's
look
gonna happen when he
nice?
wants to
or-
leave you though? Then you're gonna be crying.
But women don't
going
think
back to your
no.
mom's
Women don't
house
think
on
like
sugar
that.
daddy sites looking for
They
sugar
find
daddies,
another man.
having sex for
Well,
no
men,
fucking reason.
ladies, men get punished when they divorce you and they have a significant amount of money. There's a reason why the term cheaper to keeper exists. Guys don't divorce. Women initiate divorce.
Yep.
We got Rolla Tomasi in here that could break down all the stats on that. But women initiate divorce. Did you have something, Kay?
Oh, sorry. We're back on me now.
Yeah. Can you please stop being disrespectful for the podcast, making these weird faces and
I
stuff?
was
Like,
mean to I just listen. I just feel like a lot of your perspective
Sure.
is very short-minded in regards
How
to the
so?
fact that I mean, first of all, you do utilize, and I'm not the first one to bring this to attention. You're the first one to utilize a sugar daddy website to quote unquote troll young women to come on your website or your podcast so that you
website, okay.
can whatever it is you do to them. I don't know if it's manipulation or degrade, whatever it is you get a kick off of, that's fine.
okay.
So I just don't understand why you would feel the need to feel so high and mighty over someone where, 99% of women that you actually troll on make way more money than you.
Really?
Way more money than you.
Okay.
Not Fresh. Fresh makes a lot more money. That's very apparent.
Actually,
no. But and y'all can
We make the-
whatever
we
you
make
need to
the
do
same
to each
amount of money,
other,
basically.
but it's very apparent who makes more money or who has more connections or who's more whatever. So my thing.
No. Let her finish. Let her finish. I'm still waiting for you to make a point here instead of making personal attacks, but continue
I
on.
don't make it my thing is I don't understand why you feel the need to personally attack women who'd utilize men to upgrade their lifestyles and enhance.
When did I attack?
We don't attack you
And
at all.
I've been. I'm not saying you or by any means, but I've felt and I've seen personal attacks on women
Okay.
that have been, degraded for a certain perspective or lifestyle that they portray. because you don't necessarily agree with it. And you've personally said to me on multiple occasions that you think women who make their own money or who have their own thing going for them are completely useless to you because you want to be the dominant. You want to be the man that provides, and you want to be this like whatever it is you call yourself. And so without providing financial assistance or anything else to women, this is what the disagreement that we had with each other when I first came on was the fact that you're on a sugar daddy website and you're trolling women that are looking for a sugar daddy. Financial assistance for that matter. Financial assistance for that matter. Living in a city, in a big city, Miami. Miami is not easy. And then you bring them on here to degrade them for finding men that pay them way more than you make.
I'm gonna jump.
It's okay to take people's money.
Stop the show. Stop. All right, this is fantastic.
I love this.
Yo,
I love this.
King Von, what do you say? I am what I am.
Yes.
So thank you for cementing that for me.
Thank you.
So here's my question though. So you made a lot of allegations there. Where do I degrade women or say any of these allegations that you're making right now?
I think if you were to go back and look at multiple of your episodes,
what is it that
you do understand that you have a reputation for degrading women online, correct?
Okay, can you tell me how?
You're aware.
What did I say?
Keep in mind, you're aware.
Reputation.
I'm not quoting you because keep in mind, I'm not a fan online. I don't watch things. I don't do that.
So,
but I have screenshots.
Okay.
And multiple subscriptions and followers from multiple people from when I was last on here. And it's a word on the street in Miami. That's why you don't step out.
Well, reputation.
You don't step out on the streets because people would fuck you up if you stepped out.
Okay, anyway,
that's not true.
Back to what I was saying.
They wouldn't like you.
All right.
You wouldn't do very well.
I work and I'm very focused on what I do.
Is that what it is?
That's why I'm not out
Fresh
like that.
steps out and does very well for himself.
Just because I don't go to the clubs doesn't necessarily mean I don't step out.
Exactly.
I don't go to clubs.
When's the last time you went?
So I don't focus on that because I'm focused on other things.
Yeah, you divided now. It's not working.
Fantastic point. But my thing is, please tell me how I degrade women and or these other allegations you make. Because reputation, people could say a bunch of things about you that aren't necessarily true. Reputation is reputation, but that doesn't mean it's the truth.
Of course.
So tell me how I degrade women, as you say. What have I said that's degrading women?
Baby, didn't you want to know Jumper and say that you guys were the known podcast to degrade women though?
Oh
no, never.
I could have sworn you said that.
Here's the No Jumper queen. By the way, keep in mind, no Jumper.
Fox News article.
I'm gonna be on No Jumper tomorrow morning.
And keep in mind, No Jumper is the number one podcast in the world, and you guys did go on there. You flew out.
Baby, you said that though. You guys said that you guys were the number one podcast.
So anyway, Selena, I'm talking with her right now because she's making some crazy allegations. So I want to hear. I'm still waiting for you to prove these allegations. Like, what are you saying? Like, when did I degrade women?
NoJumper.com/. Wait,
that's not true.
YouTube.com/.
That's not true, Selena. So stop.
Baby, you said that.
I never said that. Stop.
So
tell me.
So what we'll do is we'll find the clip. It's
because
fine.
if you're gonna come
it'll be posted tomorrow. It's fine. She'll find the clip because she's an FBI agent. For me personally, I've never felt intrigued enough to give you the time and energy to like go invest.
But you're on my show right now, but okay.
Watch your shit. Yeah, because y'all wanted me here.
Whoa.
And I would love to be here. That's great and all.
What are you doing?
But yeah, she's gonna go do her thing.
Christina,
handle that. All right, so go ahead. So I'm still waiting for you to say how I degrade women. I'm still waiting.
So here's my thing. Are you looking
You're just talking in circles right now.
Is that how you feel?
Because
Because
it's not
at
how
my
I feel.
point,
It's a fact, and I think that's
I've only engaged with you one other time. And
Okay.
I've had you be completely depicted by my perception of how you approach
What
women.
did I do?
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby and then
Never
couldn't
did.
afford my allowance.
Never did.
He couldn't afford my $10,000 allowance a month and said, that's funny. Why don't you just come on my podcast instead? So he pays $40 a month to be on to be on a fucking app. It's called Seeking Arrangements to troll women.
Yes.
And I know a bunch of girls have talked about it because that's his thing. That's how he gets women to
So
come
I
on
just want to be very clear.
So I'm just curious
Hold on.
why you think
Quick
that's
question,
lit.
quick question.
Shots fired.
You asked. Hold on.
Weird.
Hold
It's
on.
so fucking weird. And then I'm the gold
see
digger.
this?
I'm the gold digger because I know that I can abstract more out of you than you're ever worth.
Okay, so are you done making your point now? Because let's really talk about this then.
Yeah.
You wanted 10,000 a month, and I said no because I'm not going to
I
pay
don't
you.
want 10,000 a month.
Yeah,
I
no.
make well over 10,000.
But I'm saying
a month.
I'm not paying no girl any money. Like I don't do that.
Yeah.
So thank you for
You've
cementing
never
my-
bought pussy before?
Nope.
I wish we could.
Nope. And thank
Have you
for
ever bought a
cementing that.
flight?
Selena,
Have you ever got an
Selena,
Uber?
Stop interrupting.
Sorry.
So thank you for cementing the fact that I don't pay girls off sugar sites.
Facts.
Thank you.
Then why are you
And
on
then
there?
also
Why are you on there?
because I use it as a dating site. And I've said it many times.
We do it all the time.
Hey,
But
the
it's
finesse
like
is
why
real.
though? Why
So-
though? Like why pay to be on a sugar daddy website? It's called Seeking Arrangement, so you can seek an arrangement.
okay.
Why not get on Twitter?
I'm seeking hoes.
And it's
Why
bad
not?
for us to be a bottle
Why
girl
not?
and a sex
so
worker.
What? You're a troll, so
You can
you're
be-
fake.
Okay.
Are you admitting to your audience you're fake?
Yes, we say it all the time.
City boys, we up.
City
man.
boys, we
City
up.
boys, we
Yeah. You lit, we lit.
I love it.
So
You do realize.
So just so you know, so just so y'all know,
You do realize.
he couldn't even get me to go on the first date with him. He didn't get
Receipts.
He got
Hold on,
no
receipts.
head.
Hold
He
on.
got no pussy.
This is-
He
this
got
is
no
fantastic.
nothing
This
from
is
me.
great.
Listen, do
But
you-
it's
do you
bad for us to be a
understand?
bottle girl and a sex
Down,
worker.
bitch.
Yo,
City boys get pussy.
no, no,
He
no.
ain't get
You're
no
gonna
pussy.
listen. Hold on. Here's the thing you got to understand.
What's up, baby?
You asked for 10K a month. I said no.
I never asked for shit.
You wanted 10K.
Why
a
are you
month.
on seeking
And I said
You
no.
arrangement?
asked
Selena,
me what my
Selena, stop.
perspective
No,
was,
so-
and I
no,
said
you
this
talk,
was my
you talk.
arrangement.
I'm gonna talk now.
Okay.
You talk. I'm gonna talk now.
Okay.
You wanted 10K a month, right? And I said no. And I said, you know what? Come on my pod anyway, because I'm gonna get something out of you. You showed up on the pod. We got views. We made money.
I made money,
And then you're here now, back on the pod.
and I'm still making
Didn't
money.
pay you no money. No, you didn't pay shit. You didn't get paid anything.
Really?
Okay, because you look dumb right now.
Yeah,
You're
I
trying
do.
to put me on blast, and it's actually working in my favor.
Baby, I'm
It
not
benefits
gonna-
him.
baby, I'm
Proving
not
that
putting
I don't
you on
pay chicks to hang out with them.
That's
Facts.
No,
So
you
now-
just pretend to. You
No.
just pretend to.
I
That's
mean,
even
you're-
better.
City boys, we up.
City
I
boys,
mean-
we up.
So anyway, so
The finesse
now
game's
that
on.
you've been disrespectful, trying to put me on blast and
You
stuff,
want to ask me to leave?
you can leave the podcast. Yes, you can.
Thank you.
No,
Yes, you
because if she leaves, I leave, babe.
You guys
And
are
hey, you can leave with her.
That's cool.
I had to leave
You
with
can
her.
leave with her.
We're not
La
leaving.
vista.
Okay, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. We're not leaving.
It was lit. It was lit.
Myron,
Oh.
Myron,
I
we're
knew
not
it was
leaving.
gonna happen though, because I made it feel stupid.
Myron.
You know, Myron.
Hold on.
Hey, Melvin only asks
Hold on.
people to leave the show when he feels fucking ignorant.
Here,
So
here's the thing.
Myron, why
Chat.
can't you have a conversation?
Chat. No, we had a conversation, and she looks dumb right now.
Yeah.
So then why
What?
did you kick her off?
Chat niggas.
Chat. I'm gonna leave it to the chat. There's 13,000 people in here right now. Guys,
Who wants Kay and
shit.
Selena
you
to
guys
leave?
want Kay off the show?
Subscribe.
And
Give us a
Selena.
1.
And Selena.
And Selena.
And
Give us a
Selena.
1.
Like it.
If you want a 2, we'll keep her on. I'll listen to what y'all say. I'm not gonna listen to what they say. I'm gonna listen to what they say. So 1's for kick out,
One.
2 for keeper.
I saw
Yo,
one,
there's a
two.
lot of ones. Let's be real.
want y'all
Come
out.
on. Uno,
They want y'all
yes.
out.
Oh god
Andrew,
damn.
Is
you're
it?
the special guest.
No,
You
don't
get
do this to
the
me, my brother.
You're the special
Don't
guest.
do this
Do you
to
want
me.
us
What
on
do
the
you wanna do?
podcast?
You know what it is. You know what it is.
You're the
Deep-
special guest.
deep
Babe.
down. You know what it is.
No, I came on. Let me talk.
Yo, are
Let
you
me talk.
serious?
Yo, let me talk. This is respectfully. I came on for Kay.
Clean this. Clean that. Clean that.
No,
No,
we
let
will
her finish. She dropped it.
respectfully. We will respectly. That's not
All right, well,
fair,
you can get off.
Myron.
You get off the show.
No, Kay.
All right, get out of the show.
Kay.
Get out. You can leave. Oh, she's
Kay,
crazy now.
get back on. Kay.
All right, she got it. Look at this.
Kay, get back
Well, this is
on,
excellent
bitch.
content right now. It is.
Kay, get back on.
Yo. Okay.
Kay, get back on. Get back on.
No,
bitch.
she's leaving. She's
I
out.
don't care.
She's
Dude,
out.
I live in the
She's
same
out.
apartment. You're
All right,
not
cool.
lit.
Okay.
You rent this place. You don't
Yes,
own
I do.
any property. They're
Yep.
not real
Actually, I own a lot of properties, but okay.
He owns a lot of
I
property.
own a lot of properties, but
Fresh
okay.
does. I don't know about this fit, dude, because he's really not even that fit. He's like, actually.
All right, you gotta go now.
Did people make fun of you in high school?
Now you gotta
Because
go.
that's what I feel like.
All right,
Did you get
now you
made
gotta
fun of
go.
in high school?
All right,
This is
Because
comedy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, girls made
Yeah,
fun of me in high school.
You gotta get off the show now. Hold it out.
Huevo, yo, your madre.
Thank you, Andrew, for helping.
Well.
I didn't expect that.
And then there were none.
Thanks God they live.
And then there were none.
Stay tuned.
Delete all of it. You don't have none of our shit. That's why I guess I
Whoa. Hold on, yo. There's other phones there, dude. You gotta chill.
Now, do you want to bring her bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, don't throw their phones, dude.
What's wrong with the world? You see the asteroid?
Bro,
do something.
Y'all see this? She's gonna. All right, she's gonna be by.
No,
All right, cool.
I
All right,
know.
you guys ready? All right, let's go.
All right.
Well,
All right, chat. Please like the video because right now my head is pain in the ass. Shout out to you guys. We got 5K likes. Shout out to ladies. It's right here. It's
Is that true? Is that true?
definitely pain in the ass.
Like about the podcast is dangling.
no, yeah. I
Guys,
had multiple people tell me.
go on Patreon.com.
No, for sure.
Sub to our channel. Like the damn video, guys. Right now we got 12,000 people watching. Do you want to say anything to the group, to the chat, right here, to the people watching us right now, looking to the camera?
You know, let me tell you something. I'm tall. Let me tell you something. My brother and I used to run a webcamming studio. It's how we made our first $1 million. And I used to deal with crazy women all day, every day. But let me tell you something, man. These two, Fresh and Fit, work hard. These girls are nuts. These girls are insane. So I'm just enjoying the show. But yeah, these girls are absolutely crazy.
No, they are not twins.
Hey,
We're happy
Don't
they
even
shout out to everyone who
live.
wanted me on the podcast. I know this isn't how you want to be on the podcast. Maybe you'll see me in weeks to come. But you know, they're dealing with these crazy ass girls right now, and I just thought I'd hold the fort in the short term.
Wow.
Over here.
And asking about the black eye, my brother gave me that black eye. He'd give you worse if you were brave enough to fight him. So you know, you can laugh if you want.
Oh my God!
That's like these guys got a really
Did
good
you
setup.
hear it? What they say?
Lovely girl bringing me drinks, putting ice in them. I feel very well taken care of right here.
What do you guys
This is the
think?
polite version of Andrew.
I know, right? Yo, he came in the suit.
Yeah,
guys.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
kind
Of course.
want
Came in the suit. He's nice in the polo. So you out here. All right, guys,
Tristan.
we're going live right now. All right, they out.
Are we still live?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, well, I didn't like how this girl threw my phone.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
What she did?
She throwing phones.
She drove.
Yeah, through our phones. 3 phones.
All right, guys. Fresh.
No big deal. I don't know if it's your phone, but it's my phone and you.
All right,
somebody's
Andrew,
phone.
if you
2
want
other
to
phones.
give. Andrew.
I don't know, but my phone was thrown.
Wow.
Just so you know.
No, you're fine.
Oh, someo's phone's been
Bianca,
thrown,
hold
like
the show.
mine. No
I can hold
big
the show.
deal. It's not like I
I'll sing
paid
a
for
song.
everything
I'll
on
sing a
my own.
song.
I'm so happy about that.
Like-
What do you want? A drink?
You know what's funny?
Love
What's
it.
funny is when they
All right.
said to me,
Go ahead.
Andrew, you're the special guest, decide that I was gonna say, you know what, deep down I'm a gentleman. I think we should give him a second chance.
Yeah.
But she just wouldn't shut up for the 3 seconds I needed. I needed 3 seconds to save her. I was like, give me 3 seconds and I'll fix all this. I'll smooth it out. I'll be like, Myra, don't worry, she's a little bit drunk. I'll be like, listen, baby,
Providing
chill.
safety.
You know, I would have,
No,
yeah, that's
no.
right. I would have been a
Providing
gentleman about it all.
safety.
But she was just start running her mouth, and now that's what happens. It's
Now
all
with
gone
those girls,
downhill.
now with the girls in Miami.
Oh, yeah, now she's on the streets. So that's the game.
Providing
That's the game.
safety, I see.
Is the camera on us, or is the camera on us, or this crazy?
It's
crazy
surely on
chick?
us.
It's on us. So we're the stars of the show.
We're live right
We're
now.
the stars of the show, girls. We're the stars of the show. How it should have been from the beginning. You know.
Amen.
You know.
I agree.
You know. We're the stars of the show. Yeah. All right. So let me ask you all a question. Let me think of something to ask you, but it's kind of distracting because I'm interested in
the biting.
in the thoughterry in the distance.
In the thoughterry.
Would you ever act that way as a woman though? Wouldn't you just like
No.
if I was a chick, no, even as a man, right? If Myron said to me, leave, I'm not gonna get up and say, I'll fuck you up. I was like,
That's embarrassing.
thank you very much, my friend. Goodbye.
Well, first of all, she knows what type of show this is and what he's going to talk about. But for her to just disrespect him like that was just going too far. So I mean, it is what it is.
I know, but you know, I think some of these girls who get thrown off kind of want to get thrown off.
Yeah,
I think so too.
It's kind of like a sadistic thing when they're like, you know, when a chick's in your face, like, slap me, hit me, I dare you, and she's like, and you're like, all right, I know you want it. You know, it's one of them.
You will never ever catch me doing something embarrassing on camera. I refuse to have something
Girl,
like that.
come on, don't.
No.
Girl,
What?
it's not like you can't just have fun. Like, girl, come on.
I can have fun, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
Obviously, right now, but like with your own yourself.
She spit on me, guys. I'm infected.
Because that's how you
she
think.
did?
They
She
keep
spit on you?
totally different.
No, she
I'm
didn't.
trying to see the
You're
thing.
lying. You're lying.
I'm infected, guys.
What are you infected
I'm
with?
infected. Continue. I'll be right back.
Well, you know what it actually is. It's not even about. It's what it's about is choosing your battles, right? Life is hard, and you need to analyze situations and realize when sometimes you don't stand a chance. Like there's been times I'll give you an example. I've been arrested by police in some crazy countries, but in Ukraine, I was totally innocent. But I know that the biggest stupid thing I can do is run my mouth to the police in Ukraine because they'll just put a bullet in you. They don't care. So like, she thinks she's going to argue her way into Myron saying, okay, I changed my mind. You can stay. Like sometimes you got to know when you're beaten, right? And leave with grace and dignity. So I don't know what she ran her mouth for. That's my personal opinion. But I don't understand. It is what it is.
I just think they're crazy.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just exhausting.
Tequila
For
gets to
sure.
him. Tequila gets to him. But it is what it is.
I agree with
It's a little exhausting.
And more.
All right, so that was definitely turn of events. I mean, honestly speaking, let the show begin because that was definitely taking up a lot of time. And shout out to everyone watching right now. 13K watching live right now. I like the video, man. That was crazy, bro. I mean, was that wrong? What are your thoughts
What?
on everything that just happened?
Oh, silly.
Your
That's
thoughts on
just
that?
silly behavior.
I mean, damn, man.
Honestly,
I
that
think
wasn't
that
even
was
a
their
big
plan,
thing.
though. I think that was the plan from the beginning.
Probably, yeah, because
So that seems planned. That did not seem like it was spontaneous.
I think it was
Yeah.
kind of unrespectful and a little annoying too.
If
Yeah,
that's
I
how
mean-
you
I mean,
feel,
look-
why
It was
come
a
on the
little annoying.
podcast?
I mean, look-
I don't understand.
Look, they're not bad people, but I just think how they did it wasn't the best way. Because obviously, you know how Myron is like, yo, like we're here to talk between men and women about topics, but they're just like shouting and accusing. So I was a little bit too far. But I wish them the best.
I think you guys just fed off of each other as energy, and that's
Yeah.
how it got to be to that point.
Because that-
Because it didn't have to get that way.
Yeah,
And I think it was
have
very
to.
personal. She take it very personal about
Myron.
Yo, bro.
that
Yeah.
and talk about stuff that she don't should talk here.
What can I say? I don't want to sound like the boring old man, but I am 35 today.
Happy birthday.
So that does make me an old man. And you know what? You can get very far in life if you learn how to not be offended and how to not emotionally react. And these are some very important skills for life. Not just about podcasts, but it's about life. If you want to get far, you're going to deal with situations with idiot people who say idiot things. And I really truly believe there's literally nothing anybody could say to me that would make me lose my temper on this podcast. You could think
Me
of the most
neither.
nasty shit you could possibly think of, and I guarantee I would still smile because I'm an adult.
It's composure.
Exactly.
That's the
Keeping
game.
your composure.
Gotta have the poker face,
Just
right?
being
You
a
gotta have the poker
lady.
face.
Be a lady,
Sagittarius.
That's right. Well, is that what it is? I don't know. Maybe
be
that's
a
what it is.
lady.
It's your fire
you know?
sign.
That was fucking awesome, man.
Yo.
Now
You smell, wait, can I
allow.
say that you smell like Listerine?
Yeah, dude. I had to completely. I just like wash my arm. I had to disinfect myself. Do some mouthwash.
Take that energy
Guys,
out of you.
those girls are fucking dirty ass chicks, bruh. Like I'm probably infected with the hoe virus right now. Like those chicks, like, bruh. Oh man, that was fantastic though. We got a bunch of great content. Sorry, Andrew, to put you in the middle of that shit, bruh.
I've been to war before. You know, I'm used to this, so it's no problem.
Oh man. Cool. So yo, guys, thank you guys so much for the support, by the way. Just so y'all know, you're probably wondering what the fuck just happened. So I got y'all right now. I told them to leave. They didn't want to leave. They started talking shit. What's her name? The fat one on the right, the walrus chick. She spit on me and it's like fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Because girls can't take L's, bro. Like I literally was like, okay, well, tell me how I'm like whatever, and she couldn't prove like, oh, you talk shit about women, blah blah. Okay, prove it. Oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. They're just talking shit, you know, ad hominem attacks. It is what it is. But yeah, I'll read some of these chats. What was y'all discussing while I was gone? You sound like a good conversation.
Yeah,
we're talking about that.
We were talking about
We're talking about how we
we're talking
feel.
about the importance of composure. That's what we're
Yeah.
And also we were talking about how when you asked me, when you said to me,
You're a
whether-
special guest. I was like, hey, what do you want?
I was about, you know what? I was about to save them because I've got such
You
a
were?
kind
Yeah.
heart.
Okay.
I was about to say, you know what? I'm such a gentleman. We're going to give them both
Because
another
the chat
chance.
was giving them one. They were like, they
Yeah.
wanted them gone. And
That's
I was
right.
like, damn. Well, Andrew's here.
Yeah.
Andrew's a special guest.
Speaking of
he
Andrew,
only comes here
uh,
like once or twice a year. I was like, all right, Andrew,
Tried to save him.
what do you want to do?
Tried to
man?
save him because
Well,
my own
Myron
kind
Andrew.
nature.
Speaking of Andrew,
Hey, we got our boy Tristan.
10,000 a month, single dollar.
There you go. That's our boy Tristan. Right? Look at that chat in the back. He goes, she thinks she's worth 10,000 a month, Zimbabwe dollars. Yo, Tristan, the people are asking for you, bro. We need a one-on-one interview with you on the pod as well. All right, fantastic. So,
It's Andrew's show, but let's
yeah.
do it. I'm here for 2 weeks.
Tristan, hop in here. Tristan, hop in here.
No,
Come on.
please.
He's like, no, it's Andrew's show.
Yeah,
We got both Tates in the house.
The guy in the black suit.
Go in the middle.
You know what? Let's go.
Get in the middle.
And he's like, screw it.
All right, we the audible guys. We got Tristan Tate in the house, man.
We do it live.
Yeah, we do it live, man. We do it live.
The chats,
Y'all can see this is not scripted whatsoever, man. Only on Fresh and Fucking Fit, guys. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. And we got Trey about to set up the mic and all that stuff.
In the meanwhile,
I'll read these super chats real quick. Shout out to the guys, ladies on the panel. I hope you guys like this, man. We about to go viral. Let's make sure we take those dumb hoes Instagrams off the description as well. You know what I'm saying? All right. Travel drone life. Shout out to the influencer app for iOS. Ladies, get yourself featured online. And okay. And then we got Alan Webb, $20. Holy crap, we got the same birthday. Vodka cheers, Cobra Tate, Team SAG, remain untamed. Cool. Ostrike, $20. Selena's lips will be big enough once I can no longer see her face. Okay. Ian Simmons, $20. How much was her face? I don't know. Some idiot probably paid for it. CF Quizzy. Freelance writer girl, I don't care what you bring to the table. Let me just get some milk, though. Okay. $20 from Oscar Rodriguez, Ambler. Being a house husband will get you disrespected and emotionally abused. Happened to me almost to self-deletion. Being your masculine at all times, fellas, stand for something or fall for anything. Facts. Mr. Williams, $20. Champion, excuse me why I simp to and be petty. Bianca, lady, love, how are you tonight? Anyway, well, the boys really have to come up in the world. We had the throat goat, but oh man, hoe of hoes and Muppets. I never thought I'd see her again. Yo, real talk. I know probably Trey songs and a couple people gonna love that shit. Yo, they kicked Selena off the show, so it's gonna be like fuck. Okay, $20. Oscar, Trey, Nabra, y'all let Chiseled, Squidward, Selena on the show. What the fuck, JK, Bianca, TT. Here's the thing, man.
Teehee.
Teehee. I didn't know Selena and that girl were gonna show up, guys. And you guys are probably wondering, like, yo, why did she go off on me like that? A little personal thing. I'll take you guys down memory lane real quick.
Yeah, history time.
I was confused. We want to know.
Here's the factual. All right. As you guys know, I talk about this openly all the time. I use SA as a dating site, right? I use it like a Tinder or a Bumble. And she goes, oh, I want 10K a month. And I laughed and I said, no, I ain't paying no girl no money to hang out. And I don't do arrangements. Like, that's not my thing. And I was like, how about this? Because she had just moved to Miami. I was like, come on the pod. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a guest in. Come on, whatever it is. Because I look at it like, all right, if I'm not going to fuck, I'm going to make some money off this chick, right? It is what it is. I'm always either sex or money. If it's not, then I'm not going to fuck with you.
That's how we move.
That's how we move, bro.
Fit, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
gang.
City Boys, we up. So anyway, so she comes on the pod, drunk as fuck, by the way. And y'all saw it. You guys could go back and watch that episode. It was the one we were supposed to have Money Man on. And Money Man didn't end up making it because he had to do a show with Future. So she's like drunk and embarrasses herself. We have 15 girls in the studio. She wasn't getting a lot of attention. She gets mad and walks out. Cool. Whatever. It is what it is. She runs into me in the elevator one time and she's like drunk off her mind coming from the pool. You're a fucking asshole dick. And I'm like looking at her. And I'm coming from the gym, by the way. And everyone's in the elevator like looking at her like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch, bro? And then she just like gets off and walks off. And I'm like, whatever. And then like when I see her around the building, whatever, she like avoids eye contact and I ignore her too. But yeah, that's so fresh. I didn't know you were bringing her. You said, oh, I'm bringing Selena, but you didn't tell me you were bringing that chick too.
Yeah.
Until the last minute.
So basically,
this guy.
I had to network, right?
So you set him up.
No. I had to get her to bring Selena. So that was my only in with Selena because obviously.
But why bring Selena though?
The thing is, like, one, I want it to be viral. I know Andrew's here, and it went viral because look what just happened.
Yeah, I guess, but goddamn.
It.
God, what cost, man?
But
I lost more hair.
I'll say this, right? They're not bad people. Just how they brought up the conversation was kind of weird and not cool at all. And then to talk to the host like that, he's a host. You can't do that. You're on his show. So, I mean, come on, be respectful.
That's why I let her talk, and she couldn't bring up any good points. But anyway, so that's the story. That's why that's where the anger comes from. Why she like went right away. She tried to go for the jugular, but what she doesn't realize is she just made me look better. Because like for all the people out there that say Byron's a sugar daddy, whatever, there's your proof, niggas. I don't pay bitches nothing on those sites, man. You know what I'm saying?
We be finessing and jugging and trolling.
Yo, I'm like smiling in my head because she's like, you're broke, You don't want to pay me $10K a month. And in my head, I'm like, oh shit.
Nobody ain't paying that.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyway, Tristan, what was your take? Tristan, can you introduce yourself to the people real quick? Because people, they might not know who you are.
You know, I was gonna wait for my black eye to fade away. Now, if anyone doesn't know,
It's kinda hot.
Yeah, I'm the
No, you're
two-time
here.
European kickboxing champion, so an accomplished fighter myself. But I still like to stay in shape, so I fight this guy all the time to try and keep my skills up. And yeah, he's good. He's good.
Who's older?
What about your brother?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's my brother.
Who's
Yeah,
older?
yeah.
Don't be playing with me.
We're brothers. We don't look like brothers?
We don't
Yes.
sound like brothers.
Oh yeah.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's
stop.
the hair.
No, we have that. We have
It's the
that.
It's the hair.
I'm Mr.
No,
Clean. I'm
you're
Mr.
not.
Clean.
You're,
Y'all look like brothers.
Mr. Clean.
no,
Stop playing
that's
with
not
me.
true. I don't believe it.
We're brothers.
Well, I promise.
Who's the big brother?
Let me see the ID.
Take a guess.
Him.
What?
He is.
What?
He looks cute and soft.
No.
Older.
Am I the older one? You're
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he's the older one.
Really?
I feel like he's
Yeah.
older.
Merch.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't think your brothers are in first place.
I really
okay.
don't.
We're not really brothers.
They,
Yeah,
okay, don't be playing with
Secrets
me.
out. Sorry.
You caught us.
We lied.
Yeah.
We lied.
Shocking.
The whole Tate Brothers, our whole brand has been a scam from day one. We've been out live on your show. You're talking about going viral.
Make your money.
I don't even know this guy.
I don't even know him. I found him in Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I said, let's pretend we're brothers.
It's the
Right.
first time I see
He
it.
taught me how to mimic his accent a little bit, and I don't quite have it, but it's fooled everyone up until now. So congratulations. What is your name again?
Natalia.
You're a very smart girl, Natalia. Thank you very much. You've exposed us.
So, Tristan, you were seeing that craziness unfold in the back. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, my first thought, and I was the Tristan in the super chats. I'm like $10,000. She talking to people from Zimbabwe or what?
$10 bands.
No,
Bonani.
yeah, that was my
She
first
had a
thought.
grill in her mouth and shit, and you
Yeah.
know,
She was trying to goon.
Yeah, man, it's whatever. Fake body, fake tits, everything.
Sometimes people just have too much to drink, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe she came here to intentionally try to set you up by talking about nonsense that you've addressed publicly, as you said.
Yeah.
So the way she kept trying to
press you,
trying to press you on that issue, I think it was maybe some kind of orchestrated setup because, as you said, she didn't like you from day one as it is. So I think she was here to try and bring that out in public. But you've spoken about it 100 times. So
but she made you look better.
Yeah,
she actually.
Yeah.
Exactly. She proved what you said. So,
So guys,
I thought it was stupid.
there's a real game behind using sugar sites. We talk about it all the time. On Wednesday, we're gonna break it down for you.
Yeah.
How to properly use sugar sites to finesse and get what you want.
Yeah,
for free.
So you can get girls so mad to the point where they show up. And
What?
they're like, you didn't want to pay me $10K, so that means you're broke. What? Okay.
Oh man.
All right. So
You know
so-
what?
Go on.
So we talk real quick, and then Andrew, you can ask ladies a question. You to Tristan if you want to ask ladies a question, and then we'll go from there.
Yo, is this the first time y'all have been on a podcast with some ladies together?
I think it might be, yeah.
Yeah, it
Bam.
Might be.
Hey, only on Fresh and Fucking Fit, baby.
It's our first time for
Does Selena just say these girls give her pick me vibes? Girl, most quality women would rather be pick me than a pass me around. Facts.
Oh.
Selena is in her 20s, but her voice sounds like she's been smoking for 40 plus years. Yeah, man. Pill Cosby, $50. Oh yeah, I said that she's a crackhead bitch when she left. By the way, guys, I got y'all niggas. It's on Patreon. Get on Patreon, patreon.com/freshfit. $50. Guys want silence, intimacy, and sandwiches, 2 of which can be solved with NyQuil. All right, guys, we're gonna have to go 50 and up, man, just because there's a lot here, and I definitely want to get to the chat. Get back to the show. So I'll read some of these 20s, and then we're gonna go up to 50. And thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate it. This will all go into the hair follicle fund for me to get my hair back, because dealing with these girls is fucking tough, bro. I'm getting spit on, assaulted and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got it all on camera, bro. But
Gotta bathe in Listerine.
yeah, dude, like fuck, like I literally was like literally scared.
I
for my
can't
life a
believe
little
she did
bit.
that to you.
I was like, bro, she spit on me. This bitch is dirty.
For real?
I thought,
that one that was in there.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like hand sanitizer.
Huh?
What?
Hand sanitizer.
No, it looked like foamy. That's what I was like. It's hand
Eh.
sanitizer.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Ew.
I'm just saying.
might have been semen from a dude she just sucked before the show. Who knows, man? I'm infected. All right, so but don't worry, I just cleaned myself just now. But we got girl to the left of Andrew is team caption. Okay. I don't know if they meant that for the other girl. DL Saint, yo, real talk. They need to go, fam. We got you, bro. They gone. $50. I think Selena doing something that is not Pepsi. Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah, when she was coughing.
No.
What am I supposed to mean?
Yeah, she was coughing the storm, bro. I don't know. She probably got the beer bug. Who knows? Is it even worth bringing up average guys? Y'all got a laundry list of things and don't want someone someone making 40K, that's the average income. What are you doing that's above average? What males you worth? High value man. Also, shout out to Tate and Bianca. Yeah, bro, you got under, and that's from Phantom Zero, bro. Average women don't want average men, bro. You that's what it is.
Life as an average man is probably one of the worst existences on the planet.
Facts.
It must be terrible. I have no idea, but it must
Schmeebles, $500 all the way from Australia. Thank you so much. Bloody hell. The two next to Andrew are so disrespectful and killing the show quality.
See that, Tristan?
I agree.
Yeah.
Already.
You bring me on the show, man. What do you expect? They invited me.
Roberto Moreno, $50. FNF loves women. That's why us guys are here to attract and get women. Duh. Yeah, we hated girls. We want to bring them on every night. $50. Jet setting Kels. Shout out to all the bros, the Tates, FNF, Cooper, Jay Waller, Rolo, everybody in the house. HU 2.0. War Room is up next. Hustlers University is what he means. Okay, keep checking these hoes. Okay, and then all right. So Andrew, Tristan, you guys are the special guests. What do y'all want to discuss?
Sorry, Amar.
All right. Okay. Let me.
One.
I have a question.
One last one real quick.
Oh, this is from your boy actually.
Shin Yan Hu.
Shin Yan Hu. I think he's a member of the War Room, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to him. The War Room represents and welcomes the master of Wudon and his brother, the Talisman, to the land of their birth. See you both tomorrow evening. Hey, shout out to you, my friend, man.
All right. So I get to ask questions now.
Yes.
I'm so like I'm
got some lovely ladies on the panel that are not,
Finally,
that are not low IQ.
Usually I'm answering the questions. Usually it's all Mr. Tate, you must tell us this because we're the police, blah, blah, blah. So this is going to be interesting.
And ladies, you'll get a chance. Ladies, you'll get a chance to ask your question too. Don't worry. We'll turn it to you guys as well.
All right. Let me think of something that's going to dig a little bit. Let me think of something that's going to make it interesting. When's the last time a man made you cry and why?
Ooh, deep.
Okay.
What did he do? And why did you cry? And how did it all work
We'll
out?
start with you.
Put us on blast.
Yeah, let's make it interesting.
Let's go.
He he was like very stressed about his job wherever we are at the gym, and he just sent me a text. He said like, I want to work out by myself, and I was okay, get your own time, that's fine. I have my car and his valet, and then I say, please give me the car because you have the ticket. He said, no, you get in solution by yourself. So then he blocked me for WhatsApp, and then I have to go and get my car and then pay $150 to get my car back. So of course I cried and I was very upset about it. Obviously.
How did it all work out? Did you have makeup sex?
Then he gave me the money and then he said, I'm sorry, blah blah blah.
I wouldn't have said sorry.
Yeah, he apologized. He said, I'm so sorry. I overreact, blah blah blah. Whatever.
Okay.
Cry of happiness or something?
No, sadness. Don't give me that happiness crap. Sadness. When's the last time he made you cry? The last time he made you like, oh, my life ain't worth living.
It actually hurts you.
It has to be someone that I like
badly.
or can it be somebody else?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you cry over guys you don't like. I don't know. I'm just asking the last time a man made you cry and what he did and how it all worked out in the end.
The last time that I cried over a man was over my father because he got arrested, and you know,
I understand, but that's a cop out. But you know, I like. You know what? You should always respect your father. So I'm not going to sit here and
So I'm
say
gonna
that.
cry over my father,
I
not
respect
any
that.
other man
I
in this
respect
life.
that.
Period.
I respect that. You should
My
always.
dad will always have my tear. He's my first love and my first breakup.
I respect that. I respect that.
I
You
love
should-
my dad.
Yeah, you should always love your father.
AK, happy birthday to him.
This is why. See, it's good that we've now sectioned into this because this is now I get my chance to just explain why arranged marriage is such a good idea, right? So, you love your father. Why can't he choose the man you're with?
I don't believe in marriage.
Oh, see now, if you really loved your,
no
if you really
offense,
loved your
but like
father,
I'm
he'd
so
choose the man. Arranged marriage all works out
I'm
perfectly.
just like so.
Let's go to Saudi. We need to bring it back.
It's because you haven't found the right man. That's why you feel that way. When you find the right man, you'll marry him. You will. You say that. Yeah, you're never.
Sorry, but I've been working for 10 years.
That's
10
fine.
years.
You're gonna
14
say you're gonna die not being married. Let's be realistic here. It's because you haven't found the right man.
Nah.
When you find the right man and you get married, think of me.
What about you? When's the last time a guy made you cry?
Oh my
Why you left Orlando?
We live in Orlando.
Orlando men are different.
Got into a really big fight, and this is when we broke up over.
Fist fight or like screaming
Oh,
match?
no.
Wait, was it New Year's?
No.
Okay,
no.
sorry.
This is after that. So yeah, we got into a really big fight, and I ended up just crying and walking away. Ended up ending it.
She won't tell us the details because
I
she's
don't
still
want
she's still
to.
with the guy.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I understand. She's still with the man. He's watching it now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my G. Look, I can tell she loves you a lot. So I understand because if I was him, I'd be like, oh, what my chick's now and there's these dudes around. Don't worry. She's been very respectful about you. Before the show, she was saying she had a man. She was very, very clear. She's a very respectful young lady. So don't worry about nothing.
Yeah,
she ain't putting your dirty laundry out on the internet. Nothing. She's a good one. Keep her. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
Next.
Okay.
He asked you, what do you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table?
I don't want to get punched in the head.
Apparently big girls. Apparently big girls.
Yeah.
But in terms of whatever.
What made you cry?
I cry all the time. I'm a big baby. So I cry
What's
all the
your
time.
zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
gosh.
But I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
I don't let people see me cry. So I'll pretend it doesn't matter and then I'll just cry later.
Yeah.
You know, so my whole thing, the last time I cried, maybe like a week ago, I was in a situationship with this guy and I stuck around for longer than I should have. For sure. 3 years to be precise. I stuck around for 3 years because, you know, this is someone who I said, okay, I'm willing to wait for you to get your shit together. I'll men cheat type deal. Never did. We reconnected after having like a period where we were just no contact whatsoever. I found out that he might be watching, so but whatever, who cares?
Oh shit.
He actually still has a girlfriend. He told me that he mentioned it prior, but I'm not crazy and I have an ironclad memory, and he never mentioned having a girlfriend. So he told me it was okay, and I found out later that it was very much not over. So to me, I thought we were getting back together and we were reconnecting, and then I found out later that I was played, that I was hoed. So,
But luckily for you, you're on one of the best platforms in the whole United States, and you can tell his girlfriend who he is. Right now.
Instagram. Give us Instagram.
Say it. I will let her find that. She knows who I am already, so it's not a big deal. She knows who I am. Anyone who knows this man knows him and I are like this. So
I understand.
no, she knows. She knows.
No names, they know.
She's not leaving though because you know.
Good woman.
Yeah, a good woman.
All right. Wait.
Did you?
What about you?
Oh, I don't know. I only cry when I'm angry. So I guess I would say when I found out that my ex was sleeping with an 18-year-old.
Oh.
And he was 42. So let's just
Oh, shit.
What the?
How you like them crackers?
That guy's got seeking arrangements game. We're talking about that Wednesday. Can we get him on the show on Wednesday when we come?
Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah, how do you meet her?
How do you meet her?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, some little game that
Crush.
people play on the phone. I don't know. When I walked into the restaurant, they
Tinder.
were both on their phones playing a game. Blocks or something. A bunch of
Game on the
blocks.
phone.
Wait, what did he admit to? Did
My
he say,
man's
did he say he was
pimping
doing
on
it?
games through the phone.
Get this. When I came in the restaurant, he acted like he didn't know who I was.
Damn.
This is my ex that I was engaged to, by the way, too.
What?
Yeah.
He act.
And his kids live with us.
That's why you want to be independent. That's
Very,
why.
yeah, of course.
Because
It all makes sense.
past cases of trauma.
Exactly.
Trauma.
Most
Almost
cases
put me
like
up in
Is
that.
that every
jail.
man though? Is that every man gonna do that to you?
No, not every man, but
So it was just him.
who
Maybe.
knows? Who
Maybe.
knows?
Yeah, but damn,
Maybe.
he had kids though.
That I was taking care of. Let's let that. Anyways,
It's crazy.
yeah.
Okay. Bianca.
Don't cry again. Don't cry again.
I definitely won't.
Go ahead.
Last time I cried.
Because of a guy.
Yeah, obviously. We just ended things.
You broke up with
So, it was more of like, I think we should do this, and I kind of agreed. Like, it was very much.
him? He broke up with you.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you can say it.
Let's give her
You can say it like that.
Bianca, I'm done with you.
No, it was for like another girl. So.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, no.
That is
You're
definitely-
lying.
Or how long you been together?
He gave you the.
We were together for a year, so
Oh.
it wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much.
Oh.
Why do you know why he left you for the other girl?
he was like one of those influencers, and she was an influencer.
Oh.
But I'm not mad about it because it was more of like they're in the same. They're at the same level, you know.
Okay.
Like I was not an influencer.
So you did all that wifey stuff
I didn't
for him,
Yeah.
and you got fucked over.
Yeah. But I'm again, like, I'm not mad about that's me.
Mhm.
That's in my nature. That's who I'm always gonna be, whether you fuck me over, you don't fuck me over. But he's where he needs to be right now. Like, if anything, I learned from him, but now he can learn from her. Like, cause I don't think am I explaining it
Stupid
right?
was versus
Wait.
stupid.
Nah.
Is she a streetwalker? Does she
belongs to the
She
streets.
one of those types of chicks?
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
even gonna downplay her.
Oh, okay. Look at
she's
you.
Successful. She has her shit together, and they're in the same industry. They're both fitness influencers.
Bianca ain't a hater, bro.
No, I'm not a hater.
Yeah. And I'll say this because you mentioned like, hey, but you still got fucked over. That's the risk that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? And a guy, there's always that potential for a guy to break up with you and or leave you or cheat on you. But just like Andrew was saying earlier, if a guy cheats on you, but he's the man of your dreams, it's not that big a deal, man. It really isn't. Like cheating, women got.
You always have the choice to walk away. You can walk away if you want to. If that's not something that you want to deal with, then you just walk away. That's not what you deal with. That's not the lifestyle for you.
That's the risk that comes with investment, right? It's not just about relationships and investment. If you want to invest money in a company, you risk losing it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense to just go through life saying I'm never going to invest in anything because I might lose. That's not how you win. You have to take chances to win, and sometimes you get burnt. Sometimes you get burnt, right? But one of these days you're going to meet a man, you can do the same thing. It's going to work out perfectly. So you there's no point in meeting the right man now and then refusing to do it and don't invest, and then it all goes wrong. That's investment. That's the way it goes. I don't know who this dude is, obviously, but I don't know. I would have kept both of you personally. I would have been like, listen, new chick, I got a new job, baby. I'm out sometimes. I got to go see this influencer chick. You know, it's good. It's for work. You know, I might fuck her a little bit.
Gotta collaborate.
I love you. We got to collaborate. Boom, boom. And then
That's an embarrassment.
that's me. That's what I would have done.
This is right, man.
Andrew, you know what you should tell them? Oh, go ahead, Bianca.
No,
Finish
no.
it then. You don't got anything to say? You
No,
wanna
say it.
fuck
Say
that
it. Come
bitch?
on, say it. Let's
You
go.
wanna say fuck that bitch?
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say that at all. I got what I needed out of him. I learned from him.
Yeah.
I know how to run a business, fitness industry now. Like that, I'm making money now thanks to the knowledge he gave me.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Good girl.
So he served his purpose,
Yep.
and now we move on.
And that's how life works. And that it's
Excellent.
not just relationships. That works that way in business. It works that way with everybody. You meet with someone for a few years, you work together, you learn something, and then it breaks up, whether it's business, relationships, anything else. And that's a very intelligent way to approach it.
I agree.
Absolutely. Very intelligent.
I agree.
Andrew, you should tell them the story about because talking about I would have kept you both. You should tell them the story about how you started your webcam business and you flew the girls in.
Wow.
Okay, now you're dumping me in a this is a long story.
Good story.
No,
It's a good
it's a long-
story. I would be intrigued to see what the girls would think about that. Unless you want the ladies to ask a question of the guys on the panel.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
You're the
want to
special
hear this
guest. You
story.
wanna hear the
I want to
story?
hear the story.
Yeah, let's hear the story.
Let's
Wanna hear
go.
the story?
Oh, ladies, I want you guys to imagine yourself in the position of girls. What would you do in this situation?
I wouldn't do it. Just kidding.
Start
Go.
time.
All right, so let me give some context. If I'm gonna tell the story, I'm gonna do it properly. So let me
And
give
there's
some context.
11,000 you guys in here right now, almost 12,000. Please like the video, guys. I don't want to stop the show. I lost a bunch of hair follicles dealing with these girls, and I got spit on by a big hoe. So, guys, I'm probably infected with the hoe virus, so the H virus. So please like the video for us. Go ahead, Andrew.
All right, so some context, right? So I'm not in the industry anymore, but I used to run a webcam studio like 5 or 6 years ago. So like before OnlyFans
I knew it.
existed.
Interesting.
Listen, yeah, it's an interesting story. I'll explain how I got there. So now it's a lot more common, the idea of OnlyFans, webcam, that kind of thing. But when I was doing it 5, 6, 7 years ago, it was a lot less common. Right. So I was a kickboxer. I was 4-time world champion, but kickboxing is not boxing, right? We make money, but we don't make boxing money. So I made maybe 150,000 a fight, which is okay, but you fight 2 or 3 times a year. You've got money, but you're not
Sponsorships.
Yeah, you make a bit of money. I mean, I'm living in London. My rent's 25 a month, and I'm pushing all these nice cars and that. So I'm making money, but I'm making that much money. Long story short, I invested in this place in Thailand, this property, which I still have now, which is not worth anything because of this virus and they closed the country, blah, blah, blah. And I needed to pay, I think it was like 400 grand. And I had a payment date and I paid 300 grand. And I had to pay the last 100 grand. I only had 70 grand. Now I was 30 grand short, right? And I said to Tristan, I said, you know what? When's the last time I got lucky? And he's like, don't do it. It's like, bro, don't trust the big G. I'm going to go to the casino with this 70. I'm going to turn it into 100 because we have like a few days. We got to pay this bill. And he's like, don't do it. I was like, bro, it's a Big Brother. Relax. So I went to the casino and lost all the money.
No way! No.
All of it.
I got
Zero.
wrecked. I got wrecked. And you know what? I was driving there, right? I'm driving to the casino in the BMW, and I'm like Googling, doing the math. Like, okay, blackjack has the best statistical odds. Roulette has a 2.7% advantage. Blackjack has the best advantage. I memorized the best blackjack theory based on the other card they have showing in my card, whether you hit stick. I memorized the best theory to get the best possible statistical odds. I wasn't even playing emotionally. I was playing by statistics and got wrecked. So I lost all the money. I came home to T, lost all the money. That we don't argue because we're brothers. We refuse to argue. So he was like, I told you. He's like, yeah. Now we're really in trouble.
Where was that?
Yeah. So and this is in London.
Oh.
This is in London, right? So I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but through kickboxing and through fighting, you know a lot of dodgy people, a lot of bad guys. It's kind of one of them industries, right? So I had some friends so I could hit up for $100,000. So I hit them up, but these are guys you have to pay back, right? So I make the payment, blah, blah, blah. And then I needed money fast. And I'm trying to shorten the story because I don't want to go on for too long, but I needed money fast. And I said to Tristan, look, I owe us $70,000. So I'm going to lock myself in my room and I'm not going to leave till I've made it. And this is a long time ago now. So this is maybe 10 years ago. Think about 10 years ago. There was no Twitter, no Instagram, Facebook a bit, MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
This is the beginning of the internet. Like the idea of making money online now is so common, but back then you didn't know all these entrepreneurs selling stuff and Instagram, none of that. I didn't know anybody who made money on the internet, but I was determined to find a way to make money on the internet, right?
Technically, you needed $100,000.
Yeah, well, exactly. I did 150. So I said to Tristan, look, I'm going to make some money. I'm going to work out how. So Tristan's like, yeah, whatever. So I'm sitting in my room all day, fasting, meditation, all this yoga, fire crap. Sitting there thinking, I need to find a way to make money. And I started Googling up what money is. And it's actually interesting how the world works because now I've made a whole bunch of money outside of kickboxing and all the lessons I learned back then now apply because I understood the banking system. I understood how money works. I understand fractional reserve banking. I understand all these things, quantitative easing. I understand how it's all a lie. Money's fake. It isn't even tied to anything. The gold standard's gone. Inflation's here and the common man's getting wrecked in real time. So I actually learned a lot about how money works. And then I got really angry because I learned how money works and I still didn't have any. So now I'm really pissed, right? I'm like, oh, so money's a scam and I ain't got none. Right. So I was really angry anyway. So I was watching this YouTube video and I had to write, and they were talking about liabilities, assets, the difference between having an asset, liability, blah, blah, blah. And I started writing down my assets. I was like, okay, I got a couple cars, got a house. I'm big and strong, but I'm already fighting. I don't know how else to use it. Da-da-da-da. And what I had was, and please, ladies, don't attack me. But through my kickboxing career, because I'd traveled the world, what I would do is I'd fly around the world and I'd win a world title or I'd win a kickboxing fight. And then I'd be with one of the ring girls for a week or whatever. So I had all these girlfriends all around the world.
I'm a ring girl.
You've been a ring girl?
Yeah, you can see it on my YouTube channel.
If you win,
nice to meet you.
Damn.
If you win, you get a ring girl. If you lose, you get nothing. But so they all thought I was the big G, right? I'm in London. I'm the world champ. That little did they know I have a mafia debt now. So, so I had all these girlfriends all around the world, whatever. And by coincidence, I wrote them. I didn't write them down, but I thought of them. Well, that's something I kind of have. And I was talking to Tristan, and we were talking about how we literally were talking about how we'd never open a strip club. So we're never going to open a strip club because it costs too much to set up. It's too much to invest. We need to make money. We don't have any money, so that's stupid. Anyway, and by coincidence, and I was never one of those guys, and I will say this now on webcam, I was on the live thing. I was never, and I never have been one of them porn guys. I don't go on porn sites. I don't do none of them shit. I never have because I've never needed to. Right? Never been interested. By coincidence, I was on some website. I think it was a gaming website, some not Doppler, some crap. And in the corner it said, "Talk to live girls now." And it's something. I think it's because I just thought about the fact I had all these girls. I was like, so I clicked on it. And I saw some Russian chicks sitting there on some crappy webcam and like these little tokens coming in. I was like, okay, so maybe I could get.
Now you see the wheels turning.
So I'm sitting there going,
I love the hat.
I can confirm that was my
I love
sister.
that.
That was my sister. I can confirm.
That's my sister.
Continue on.
So I was like, this bitch is making money. She ain't even hot. And she's just sitting there. And remember, this is the early days of the internet, like dial up. Like she was sitting there, like with her clothes on, like moving like this, like just sitting. I was like, that makes money? That makes money? So I messaged all my girlfriends. I had 5 of them. I was like, look, you're moving to London. I've decided we need to be together. You're coming to London, blah, blah. She's like, well, I have nothing to do in London. I said, don't worry, I got a job for you, baby. It's going to be You're gonna come work for me. And I was sitting there for a while thinking, how do I organize the fact that these 5 girls are coming in thinking they're my girlfriend, and I want them all to do this job? And I decided that honesty is always the best policy. And I also decided that I'm not a coward. And I also decided that if all 5 of these chicks attacked me at once, I've got the Aikido. I can deal with it. You understand? I've been around the block.
At least 2 of them are gonna be.
I've been around the block, right? I don't want to take them out, but I could. So they ain't got hands. So I ain't got much to worry about. So I flew all 5 of them in on separate flights. I sat them all down at the same table and said, listen, ladies, this is what we're going to do. And I talked about the webcam business, talked about how I've been with them all, asked them all to come to London, etc. 3 of them told me to get fucked, go back on a plane. 2 of them stayed. And the 2 who stayed worked for me for a very long time. And from there, for about the next 4 years, it built into an empire where I ended up having 75 girls, 5 locations. I was turning over $4 million a month, and it all it went crazy from there. And yeah, that's the story of the webcam business. It's kind of what it is, and that's one of the reasons why I retired. I'm back now because I'm a violent individual by nature. But I retired from fighting because I started to make a whole bunch of money, and then it got more mainstream, and I bowed out of it. About 4 or 5 years ago, we sold all our interests, and we're not in that business anymore. But that's how it all went. That's all it went. So that's how it head to toe. But I was just honest about it and thing. But I actually had a lot of respect for those 2 girls who stayed. I had a lot of respect for them. It was me and these 2 chicks. We were living in an apartment. We were a happy throuple for a while. And
Don't forget, my girls were making us money too. Don't forget that. I'm just saying. What, you think I was just what? Sitting with my feet up being like, well, you lost all the money in the casino. So no. I was doing the exact same thing, just for the record.
So the webcam had you and the other girls.
No. It was just the girls.
Oh, it was just a girl.
I was just a manager. And you know what's actually really interesting?
You were the pimp.
I was the pimp.
Yeah.
And we can talk about pimping as a whole because we can talk about pimping because pimping has a very bad name.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe that pimping, if it's done correctly, is not a negative thing. And I think that overall, if you're a pimp, you're a positively inspirational and motivating person. And that is your job, right? And I want to say this because everyone
break it down.
I will break it down. I'm gonna break it down pimping. I'm gonna break it down pimping because people are sitting there saying, well, why does the girl work for you? Why wouldn't she work for herself? And I'll tell you why. Because the girl who works for herself doesn't make any fucking money.
You have the opportunities.
It's not even just a girl can make $3,000 a month for herself or $50,000 a month, 50-50 with you. And the difference between men and women are a few things. But women are, once again, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but women, if they find a way to make money, they make enough to make money to pay the bills, and then they go party. Whereas a man goes, oh, we found a way to make money. Let's never sleep again and make money forever. So we have a different mentality towards money. That's the first thing. Second thing is we can provide emotional support. It's not easy to be a webcam chick and get no tips, right? So if a girl would log in and no one would send her any money, she'd be upset. But she could come to me, the pimp, and I'd be like, baby, oh, that's because there's a big football game. There's some football game on. It's not your fault. Everyone did shit today. No, I'm lying through my teeth.
Our other girls killed her.
But she feels better. Now she's happy again. Now she'll try again. She'll go back with renewed courage and she'll make it, right? If she's by herself, she's like, oh, no one likes me. Fuck this. And she'll quit. You'll see even now with OnlyFans, the biggest OnlyFans girls that exist in the world today are working for agencies run by men. Any girl who's independent makes a couple thousand here and there, blah, blah, blah. They ain't making big money. The girls who are making big money, a man comes along and says, here's your photo sets. Here's what you're doing today. Here's your schedule. Boom, boom, boom. Don't worry, I got 5 people in your account pretending to be you. Got 4 of your sugar daddies are online. Bang, 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 bang. Money. It's a business. I was straight business about it. I was not involved in this business trying to be Dan Bilzerian. It was all money. Of the 75 girls who worked for me, it was money. I had zero interest in trying to fucking fuck them all or run around, have threesomes, none of that shit. It was pure business. That's why we made so much money. But pimps have a very, very important role in the whole industry. I'm telling you. And overall, all we do is provide motivational support. The idea that you can convince a girl to do something she doesn't want to do and make her do it en masse every day, 4 years by force is bullshit. I can't come along to you and make you do something you don't want to do. No, all I can do is make it comfortable and make you realize it's worthwhile and financially reward you. I had a business that offered girls a job, the same as McDonald's does, the same as an office does. Sit on the computer and make some money. That's all it was. So I'm here to defend the pimps. All right? Because we're not bad. I'm a feminist. I made a bunch of chicks rich. There ain't a man out there who paid a girl more money than me.
No, between me and you, we've made 4 girls millionaires before OnlyFans existed.
Damn.
So when OnlyFans was first launched, I don't know who this crazy drunk bitch who's sitting at Andrew's seat now is. But let me tell you, OnlyFans follow 430 people on Instagram. I'm one of them. Because I started
Bam.
when I was still in the industry. I was running a huge OnlyFans, the management company. So
Mm.
they know who I am. They probably don't know who this girl is. You know,
OnlyFans is a British company.
Oh,
Yeah,
indeed,
it is a
indeed. And
British-
they
I did
know
not
who
know
I am.
that.
That's why they follow me. You can check this out right now. You know, call me a liar.
So that's the story. And this is another thing. I'll make one more point. A lot of men talk about how bad it is a girl has OnlyFans, et cetera, et cetera. I know some bad bitches, right? Some beautiful women who have an OnlyFans account and her man is running it and they're making money. And
Yes.
they're in the they're in the Maldives.
Yes.
They're pushing Lambos. Like when I see a girl with an OnlyFans account and I know she has a lot of money, I don't think I think she's married.
Happy
Their man is actually taking their
She's smart.
pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
And taking their videos.
100%.
And messaging the
100%.
And they've been together for years.
And Andrew,
Yeah,
you
you hear that all the
inspired
time.
me.
Yep.
To do something behind the scenes. I won't say what it is yet.
But
I'm currently doing it right now. I'll bring it to light soon.
All right.
But thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Kristen. You inspired me. No, not that.
Get the monster out.
Fresh, are you gonna start fighting?
Huh?
Are you gonna start fighting?
No, I mean with girls. Like, never mind.
Start doing porn.
No, I'm not.
And I'm your go-to man. Any questions you got, just message me.
Thank you, sir.
anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry,
Appreciate
I know this. I know this. Very
So,
well.
ladies, what's your take on that? Number one, in that position, would have you stayed if he flew you in and you saw the other girls there? And then number two, what are your thoughts on pimping? We'll start here.
All the girls are like, whoa, that story was long. What?
No.
Would you have stayed or would you have left me in my hour of need? Or would you have stayed by your man and realized if you work together, you can be a team? Which one is it? Say it into the microphone.
But don't think about him right now.
No,
think
I
about
think
the man you've loved most in your life.
Yeah,
No, I
was
think about that's
yeah.
happened to me right now. Everything that you're talking is happening in my life right now. But
Well, listen, I'll make you more money than he will. So let's just exchange details after this. You know, I'll make you an OnlyFans superstar. So he probably doesn't know what he's doing.
No, everything that you say is like getting into me because I have a manager and he's talking about start doing all the stuff. And I'm considering my mind if I shouldn't do it because of how I feel, you know. So I'm just listening what you're saying.
That is true. There we go. The
They get
OnlyFans, 522 followers, and they're
So-
following
sorry,
Kristen Tate right there.
I-
manager
I-
of what?
And I bet they don't follow your manager. So you know, let's talk. Let's talk.
Okay. Cool. What are your thoughts, Miss Ring Girl?
She's looking at me with a little bit of anger. Don't get angry.
Yeah, you know what it is. Some big, strong fighter one day romanced her after a show and then broke her heart. And she's now seeing his face attached to your body, thinking, fuck this guy. That's what's happening. Right? True or false? At least give me a true or false.
I mean, I like his energy.
Okay.
I mean, he's
She's
telling
trying to
the
be
truth.
nice about it,
He's
but I
telling,
am.
he's
Yeah.
telling the truth, and like
You
I
respect
like that. Yeah, I do respect that. But about the whole pimping thing.
I don't see. I mean,
I am a bottle girl, but one time this guy had the audacity to tell me, "Hey, let me get your body done for you." Blah blah blah. I'm just like, no, I don't want
Worth
you to
every
own
penny.
my body. Like, sorry, like I just no. I'm sorry, I can buy it myself. I'm
Okay.
just a natural girl for me. But
The audacity? I mean,
yes, the audacity.
okay.
That was Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chris back there. Okay. All right. So, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I don't even know because I get it. Like, I get it. He needs help, but I don't know if I want to compromise myself and how I'm feeling to help the guy out.
you know what
I think
it was
that's
as
where
well.
I draw the line.
I understand that, but let me give you a little bit more context.
I'd rather finesse on my own.
It's not to help the guys, to help you.
No,
Sorry,
no one
finesse on your own didn't exist back then. OnlyFans
Finesse on
was
your
a
own.
platform. It
Finesse on
did
your
not
own.
exist.
Finesse on your own doesn't exist now because
It's a
it's
decade.
small. It's small money. I'm talking about big money.
This
And
is
back,
prior to OnlyFans, ladies.
and back
Oh,
then,
okay.
and back then, it wasn't really compromising yourself. Like I said, it's like rubbish cameras. It wasn't really a thing. That's the first thing.
People wouldn't find
not like
you
your
on
butt
these
ass.
People
obscure
wouldn't find
websites.
you. Didn't have Instagram. Like it was all that. And secondly, I didn't really approach it from a position of I need help. There's nothing in my life that I approach from a position of weakness.
Ever.
I don't approach things from weakness, right? You can point a gun to my head. I'm not going to approach it from weakness. I approach it from strength. So I wasn't sitting there going, baby, please help. I need money. No. I was like, listen, I'm your man. So you're going to do as I say. And we're going to run an empire. We're going to get rich.
What's
They're
the
stupid.
percentage you took from them?
All of it.
Oh my!
Why would they need money? I need money. What are you talking about? How them need money? They live.
Oh my god!
Listen, they lived,
I love it.
They lived with me. They get to live in a nice
You're
big
so
house.
honest. I love it.
They lived to give it a nice big house. I took care of them in every way. And once they worked for me for a few years, I looked after them. And when they retired, I'll tell you the truth. When they retired, I gave one of them across her career. She worked for 7 years and she made $5.5 million. And when she retired, I gave her $1 million clean. So I'm not an asshole guy. But at the beginning of it all, it was like, look, you live here, you do as I say, I'll take care of you. This is what we're gonna do. It wasn't about money for them. I wasn't sitting there trying to pitch them some business proposal. I wasn't approaching it from weakness. I was like, look, you're my girl. I want you here. You're gonna do this. What you doing over there? Going to school? You ain't gonna make you rich.
You're my girl to 5 girls at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple.
I didn't
Let me
want to
just
lie.
clarify
I don't
that
want to
real
lie.
quick.
But I didn't see the point in lying to them all, put them in different houses, running around like a creep. Like I just thought, let me approach it with honesty. And I knew the nature. The reason I did that is because I knew the nature of Earth is that if all 5 left, 1 would come back because that's how things work, right? So I knew I'd end up with 1 at least. So I thought, well, let's see, and I got 2, so it all worked out.
Wow, I was thinking 2 at least.
Yeah, well, I did okay. I got 2
2 out of 5, yeah.
3, and the 3 who left, I think they regret it because they're still broke. So
And far less attractive. A decade is a long time. A decade is a long time.
This is a long time ago. Remember, 10 years, the world was a different place. The internet was a
11.
different place. Everything was a different place. These girls had no chance of getting caught, found, nothing. There was none of the things you have to completely imagine. I know I'm an old man. I don't know how old you girls are, but 10 years ago, you had MySpace. That was it. It wasn't like today.
Shut the
I'm not gonna
MySpace at
lie,
top
I
5.
mean, now that you put it like that, I don't think I would do it. I
No?
guess it's just not what I want.
Fair enough.
And that's okay.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
All right. What about you?
No, what was the question?
Would you stay?
Would you stay when he brought you in and flew you in and he tells you there's 5 other girls there? You thought they're only girl. Hey, we're gonna build an empire. You're gonna help me with this webcam.
Oh yeah,
business."
of course.
You would have stayed.
Because what's the worst thing that could happen? Back in the day, like you were saying, you were basically anonymous on the internet. I could say that I was freaking Jeff Bezos, and you know, you would believe it because there was no way to verify those kinds of things. So yes, I would take a chance on making a mill.
High five. Boom. See, there you go. Ride or die. That's what it is about.
I
That's
would
what it
take
is.
a chance.
That's what it's about.
And it's not like he was gonna stop talking to them if I said no.
True.
It's not
Absolutely.
like he was
It's
gonna
true.
stop talking to the 4 other girls if I said no.
Yep, it's true. The 3 girls, you know what's funny about human nature? The 3 girls who left were so angry at the 2 who stayed. They messaged the 2 who stayed for years. Leave him, leave him, leave him. They couldn't stand that these girls are now in the Maldives. These girls are with me in Saint-Tropez. They couldn't stand it. They were furious. Why don't you leave him? I blocked them long ago, right? But they couldn't sleep at night knowing that these girls were enjoying their life. They couldn't stand it.
They
It's
were
crazy.
just jealous.
They were jealous. Yeah, they were jealous. That's what it was.
What about you, Miss
Um,
Independent?
I have no problem with webcam people and what they do, but I've never been a fan of
Thank you.
just showing my body or having any proof for my future children to just pull up or be at school and somebody like, look at your mama with her legs wide open. I'm good on that, but I'll support anyone else wanting to do it. I would probably fuck him and then just go back home.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
One last spin.
One
One
last
last roll
spin.
of the dice. Why not?
Okay. Well,
It's a complicated question. I'm sure.
it is kind of a complicated question. I would say that as somebody that was seeing you, I wouldn't like for you to look at me as a business rather than as the girl that you're seeing.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of hard for me.
Yep.
But I will say that as a ring girl, if you fought and I am sleeping with you, I'm probably not the type to like want something more with you. So if you would have let me see if I'm explaining it right. Like
Female logic at work here.
She's insulting all of your girlfriends.
No, I'm trying to process all my thoughts. If I'm the type of girl to sleep with a fighter
Yep.
after they've fought,
Yep.
then I'm probably the type of girl to be on webcam.
Okay. That's fair. That's
So
valid.
I would probably say yes. If I saw you in a different way,
yeah.
Remember,
I
this is a
wouldn't-
man that you love.
Any
This man that
any
you like.
girl can be a
Okay,
webcam girl, honestly.
Exactly,
So,
but if I
and not
saw you-
any ring girl is like that.
True.
no, but he's talking about those ring girls.
Mhm.
I'm saying from them. Out of 5 girls, if he fought and then he hooked up with one of the girls right away, you're probably looking for something quick, fun, all these things. So yeah, I would probably be a webcam girl as well. But now, if I'm looking for, if like how you said, I'm in love with you or I'm looking for something more with you, I don't want you to see me as a business. I want you to see me as like the girl that's gonna be like next to you, helping you grow, but not like that.
What if I framed it in a way whereas I do love you and I haven't seen you in a few months and you are going to help me and we're going to grow together because we have this business?
Okay. You said earlier there's that one girl that you go home to that that
Now there is, yes.
okay. All right. If I'm sitting at a table, you're not going to have that girl that you're saying that you go home to, that you love, sitting in another table with 4 other girls that you want the same opportunity for those 4 girls. You're going to have, it's like you said, you're going to have that girl at home and then you're going to have the other 4 girls working for you. That's different.
That's I understand your point.
Okay.
But, and I'm not saying this is necessarily true.
Because now you're looking at me like the other 4 girls and I'm supposed to be different.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that that's not true, right? But what I am, let me give you an example. Of the 2 girls who stayed, I'm not even saying I'm still with one or either of them now, but those are probably the women I had the most respect for in my life ever. So I think the girls who stayed understood that if they actually stick by me and we work on this together, it's not going to be a matter of me seeing them as a business or seeing them in a negative light. It's going to end up me seeing them in a positive light. And that's how it turned out. I do have a lot of respect for those 2 girls. Those are the 2 girls I would do the most for. Even if they have a new man now, whatever. I actually have respect for them as individuals because I really have a lot of respect for women in the modern age who stick by their man no matter what. You know, like all the girls everyone mocks. When I see a chick and like her man cheated, whatever, and I was like, look at this stupid bitch, she sticks by her man. That's the woman I'm like, you know what? That's a real woman. I like that. I respect
wife,
that.
etc.
Yeah,
I respect that.
But
and the fact that those 2 girls were like, well, who are these other girls? And I was like, look, I told you the truth. I had some girls around the world, etc., but I do care about you. I do want us to work together. And they were like, okay, let's try it. Let's do it. I respect them as individuals to that.
I get that. But you're not going to give her the same opportunities that you give the other girls. You need to make her different. You need to give her a different opportunity. Now, if you're giving me and somebody else the same exact opportunity, that's something different.
It's going to upset you. I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand. No, that's your point. I know you have a valid point.
So who's the girl that's staying at home?
I understand it. Back in those days, there was nobody at home, right? It was me and those 2, and we were a home. That's how it was for a while.
Exactly.
That's how it was for a long
exactly.
time.
But now if you're telling me that I'm supposed to love you, that I'm supposed to want something different from you, you need to treat me different than the other 4 girls that are sitting at that table. You're gonna say, baby, we're running this business together, and these 4 girls here are gonna work for us.
But you guys got to remember, this is after. That's during the grind phase. But once you're going to be the first one to get the Gucci bag, you're going to be the first one to be taken on a trip. You're going to be the first one to get the fruits of the labor
with other girls.
Just admit that you're the pimp.
With other girls. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say what you didn't understand.
understand.
What you don't understand about the setup. So if you think it was Andrew and 2 girls forever, from the day the money started coming in, it grew, and it was. I wouldn't quite say more like a pyramid scheme, but those girls who were with us from the beginning, who were there when we were broke, who came to work for us when we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment or 3-bedroom apartment, when it got bigger and the house was bigger and the lifestyle was nicer, the girls were like, oh yeah, I want some of this, who were joining then, they were below these girls. So you could talk about same opportunity. The other girls were making much more money because they were we were giving them bigger percentages. They had been working longer. We respected them more. We were treating them better. But we were never going to lie from the get-go and say, you know what, it's just me and you and the other girls are different, because from there we were like, okay, we have this business now. We're making X amount of money. Let's scale this. 3 years after that story that he told you about, we were cash millionaires. 3 years after. So, and those girls had a premier position above everyone else. So it wasn't equality.
No, but she thinks she doesn't want to share with one girl.
It was equality between them 2.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that you sit me, if I'm supposed to be important to you, if I'm supposed to be the girl that's standing by you, that's supporting you, that you want to be your ride or die, you sit me to the side. You don't sit me with the 4 other girls. You sit me to the side and you say, baby, this is what I'm thinking about doing. And if I'm down for that, I'm gonna help you get some girls.
No, I understand.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help you grow
I understand
the
your point.
business.
I understand your point.
She wants to be the pimp. She doesn't want to be.
Yeah, but she said that she's a wife here.
So let's talk in pimp. Let's talk.
Listen, this is hypothetical.
Let's talk in pimp.
That's not what I'm saying that I'm gonna do. This is hypothetical. This is me putting myself in that situation. Is what I'm trying to say.
Let's talk in pimp language. So what you're, because there's a language
Which
to the
is
game.
where you're asking, you're telling me to place myself in that situation. That's why I'm talking like that.
But earlier we talked about not caring what your man is doing if you're the main one. So how can you care? You can't build with someone. Y'all just told me earlier that building isn't non-existent. So you can't sit here and tell him, oh, you have to tell me what we're doing with these girls. No, you have to be on their level until he makes a decision that you're higher than anyone else. That's how I look at it. If you're trying to be any type of wifey, but you can't have both.
Guy,
Yeah, you
okay,
cannot.
but I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about this specific situation.
We are, and we are.
Are we talking
I
about in
understand what you're
general? Or are we
saying.
talking
No.
about how we feel? Or are we talking
No,
about
I understand
this situation? I'm confused.
I understand your point, right? So, and what's actually interesting is if you want to look at, because I kept getting called a pimp. I really never thought of myself as a pimp. I was purely a businessman. But in the pimp world, in the pimp language, they have something called a bottom bitch, and that's their number one girl, and that's the number one girl that runs all the other girls. So when you're saying you take me to the side and me and you, we run these girls, that's how most pimps do it. Even the guys on the street, they have their number one chick who they can trust. That's their number one girl they can say, give instructions to, and she helps him run all the other girls.
Yeah.
So, and for a long period of my webcam business, I did have one girl who I trusted the most, and me and her were a team, and we ran all the other girls. That is how it ended up. But at the very, very beginning, with these two girls, how am I going to know who's more dedicated to the task? I don't know. It's kind of like Hunger Games. Within 6 months, it was clear, right? But at the beginning of it, I was new to the business like anyone else, right? But after 6 months, most of my empire was run with me, and there was one chick who I could really trust, and I trusted her in every single way, and it was me and her running all of it. So it is what you're saying is very, very possible. The idea of a man and a woman, and they work together, and then there's all these other girls, but it's a business and they're a team and blah blah blah. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
Right.
It did get that way.
I'm not saying that I'm okay with it. I'm not saying that I would be that girl that stands by you to support you. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm putting myself in that situation. If you want me to be different, then you have to put me in a different situation.
Right. But he is saying that that girl will be put in a different situation because
Right.
she's higher on the totem pole than the other women.
Right.
She's going to be the first one to get like the rewards when the fruits of the labor.
She has
come
to.
in.
Okay, I'll be
You know what I'm
fair.
saying?
There was a competition between two girls for a while, but it didn't last long. That's kind of how it worked, right? That's kind of how it worked. I think one of them bowed out pretty early. One of them got arrogant about it and said, I don't want to compete," and then she lost.
Ever seen that scene in The Dark Knight when the Joker breaks the pool stick in half and drops one in the middle?
Yeah,
that's what
The
the
Dark
early days.
Knight.
That's what
The
early
Dark
days felt
Knight.
like.
That's
what
my
the early days
favorite.
felt like.
My favorite movie.
Which one of you hoes? No.
So, all right. So we'll turn to ladies. You guys get a chance to grill us now. Do any of the ladies have a question or comment or disagreement or anything on that?
Anything
I
at
have a
all?
question.
Last thoughts, any questions?
Go ahead,
I have a
Bianca.
question. Okay. So
Like the video, by the way, guys, please.
Sub to the channel, guys.
Because sub to the channel. There's 11,000 plus y'all in here. Like the video, sub to the channel, guys. Do us that favor.
7.K likes.
Yeah, 7.K. If y'all could get us a 10K like,
that'd be dope, man.
I will fucking love you guys because that's gonna push this video. You guys are gonna be able to see this on the newsfeed.
Trending.
Those two bimbos are whatever. Like they're gonna look dumb.
Smoke.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll do that later on. Okay, but go ahead.
Okay. So, considering that you guys have been with a bunch of different girls.
No.
Oh.
I told you earlier. Told you I was a man,
Man of God. Man of God. Both of them, man of God.
Man of God.
Man of God.
Man of God.
Amen.
I'm sorry she said that, Jesus. Don't listen to her.
Where's the holy water?
Says the person that says that they would get with the ring girls right after their fight.
When I get with, I meant read the Bible. We were playing card games.
Okay, you have a lot of diversity. You have a lot of different women coming at you. What would set a girl apart for you to see her differently? That's my question.
That's a good question.
Good question.
That's a good question. And I think at the point in my life now, if I were dating and I was trying to find a new girl, I'd be looking for so many tiny things. You know what? Like they say, in the eyes of an amateur, there's many possibilities, but in the eye of the expert, there's few. Right. So like if you're a boxer and you're an amateur, it's chaotic. But if you're a professional, it's pretty simple. It's left or right. You know what to look for. So I feel like, because I'm an old man, 35 today, I kind of feel like I know what to look for, and I'd be looking for a billion tiny little things. So if I let's say I'm dating a new girl, and I walk into a high-end restaurant, and some guy or someone or some girl, oh hi, and she's like, oh hi, did a instant red flag. Why the fuck? Why do you know this bitch in this restaurant? How many times you been in this restaurant? Who's that?
A
bitch?
red flag.
Who's that bitch? Who's this dude? Oh, he's my friend. He's a promoter. Red flag. There's no such thing as male friends. Another bullshit.
Bam.
But like women don't actually realize what men find attractive, because if you did, you'd all act completely differently.
Bam.
You ain't got a clue,
Bing
right?
bong.
So if you go like girls dancing in the club, like no, stand the fuck still.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
Don't do that. I
Thank
don't want to
you.
see it. It's
Thank
not
you.
sexy. Stop.
Yes.
You're like, stop. dancing in the club, people knowing who she is, her being busy. I don't trust them busy bitches. If I'm like, it's Tuesday, let's grab lunch. Oh, I can't because, I've got a new opening of my friend's store. And then my cousin is a TikTok influencer. And then after that, I'm going to shut up. I don't like that shit, right? No, I'm telling you. But I know this because through experience, all these tiny things add up to the same thing. They all add up to the same thing. There's no such thing as a girl who goes into high-end restaurants who everybody knows, who's busy all the time, who ain't jumping on some dick. I don't want it, right? So me personally, what would set a girl apart? It would be, I know it sounds completely unrealistic. It'd be a very beautiful, kind, courteous woman who really doesn't know very many people, really doesn't do very much, extremely small circle, who was honest and open about the fact she's dating somebody, right? If she wants to take a picture of the food, if she takes a picture of the food and my hand's in it, I'll notice that. If she's angling it, so my hand ain't in it, I notice these things. I've been around the block. I ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm like, all right, bitch, yeah, you want the fucking short ribs, but this one finger is gonna upset some dude you're talking to on Insta, right? Even I'm at the point now where I've been around, I've met beautiful women, and when I say beautiful, I mean 15 out of 10.
Yeah.
Private Insta, no profile picture. I was like, why don't you have a profile picture? Because I don't want guys to follow me.
Sheesh.
That's the kind of shit I like.
Sheesh.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a woman, right? But a lot of that's cultural as well. That's very hard to find in the USA.
Colombia.
There's other countries you can go to where that's a lot more common. In the USA, all the girls are about clout. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's different. So what I would be looking for is a bunch of tiny little
You're in
things.
the USA, by the way.
I know, baby. But it's a bunch
on
of
vacation.
Sorry.
Yeah, for a few
Vacation.
days, 3 weeks.
But it's a bunch of tiny little things, and those tiny little things, if it's kind of like, it's a good thing I'm not a girl, because if I had the knowledge I have and I was a girl, I'd be dangerous.
Dangerous, bro.
I'd be dangerous.
We see it all the time.
I'd have billions in the bank. You don't know how I'd finesse. Oh, I'd kill the game. I'd be Miss fucking timid sitting there. Oh, I've never been here before, like on my 25th date and shit. I'd kill it. But yeah, like so. And one more thing I want to say. Another thing that is ultra off-putting, and girls don't realize this. It's extremely off-putting when a man goes on a date with one of them real confident girls. It's off-putting. And I'll tell you why it's off-putting. It's not because I'm insecure. It's because I've just picked you up. You don't know me. I'm a 6'3" kickboxing world champion. I could be a psycho. You don't know me. You're sitting next to me. You're confident as fuck. How many times has big dudes picked your ass up? This should be unfamiliar. You should be a bit nervous. Like, who the fuck's this guy? But you're all like, oh, hi, yeah, that. I'm like, well, you're all right. Another Wednesday, yeah, ho. You understand? So it's even, you could come and sit in my car and just be confident, know some girl in the restaurant, and then sit down and think the date went fine. And by the time at the end of it, I'm like, nah. I'm not interested.
The small things.
The small things.
Yeah, that's
I've been around the block. I've been around the block.
Right about it.
I've been around the
What
block.
about you?
Well, my answer is going to be very similar, but when I'm going to talk about the eye of the expert, as Andrew was saying, and the small things you could notice. So when you've read the Bible to as many women as I have, you notice small things that most men don't. So there was this girl from out of town. She lived about 2 hours away from me, so I could only see her one day every week, or 2 days every 2 weeks, etc. And I had to go to Istanbul for business. I thought, this girl's quite quiet. She doesn't have Instagram. She was passing all the main tests. So I flew her to Istanbul. She knows I'm going to stay in the best of the best places. I get to this 5-star hotel. She opens her little suitcase, this young girl, and she pulls out a hairdryer. And I'm like, she doesn't know that all 5-star luxury hotels have hairdryers in the bathroom. That's main chick material. You see, a lot of you girls, it's the tiny details. As Andrew was saying, if I was a girl and I knew this information, I'd be dangerous. It's tiny things like bringing a hairdryer to a 5-star hotel. I'm like, she doesn't need it. But the fact that she bought it means she isn't flying to 5-star hotels with a bunch of dudes. Because otherwise she'd know that basic piece of information.
Yeah, it's another
But
thing.
that's already when you have her in the car and you're taking her to a hotel.
No, that's the point. But
no, I knew her for a few months before that.
But no, another point is it's other things. Like, this is why I say women don't understand what men find attractive. Like, I understand you girls want to live your life. And I understand that you want to put up sexy pictures on Instagram, whatever. I don't have a problem with a girl putting up a picture in a bikini. I don't actually have a problem with that. What I do know, if I see a girl in 15 different locations, she ain't pay for that shit. I don't give a fuck what hustler, boss babe. I don't care what fucking shitty clothing brand you put in your bio.
Yeah.
You did not pay to go Singapore, Dubai, Tokyo in the last 2 months. You're a fucking liar.
Because
dudes are paying for that.
And if you are a self-made millionaire, you're there with your friends. Why you by yourself stuff in every picture. You are a self-made millionaire, legit. Let's pretend it's some fantasy land that's completely true. Why are you alone at every dinner? Why are you alone at every bar? Why are you alone on every beach? Where are your girlfriends? And you're a millionaire. Bring your friends with you.
Target. And this is another thing. So I'll even just look at a girl's Instagram and just go, too many locations.
We know.
Too many locations. And this is the thing, but the girls don't really have to try and hide it. The reason I can say all these things and girls don't try and hide it is because they don't have to hide any of these things. All the things I'm saying to you are things that turn off every man. Not just me, every man.
Yep.
Every man notices them. But they'll still simp for your ass anyway because you're pretty. And this is the game. There's a lot of red pill guys and a lot of guys who hate on women for getting away with what they get away with. I don't blame the women. It's the pussy ass dude that puts up with it. We all set our own boundaries in life, right? If you're going to go out there and act in a certain way and dudes are going to tolerate it, then why would you change? Absolutely. I understand these girls are doing what they're doing and they're still getting so much attention. Why would they stop? They don't give a shit. She's sitting here saying she sucked endless dick. She can go out and get fucked tonight. So why would she stop?
Right now.
So why would she stop? So is that her fault or the dude's fault? It's the dude's fault. I blame all the fucking simps. It's the dudes who are doing all this stuff.
Yeah, I once saw a video on Twitter of like a 450-pound woman talking about, oh, when God made me, you know, he blessed me with all these bountiful curves. And I got quite big. I made a splash on Twitter before I lost my second account because I retweeted it. I said, you know whose fault this is? All the dudes who are fucking her. If she wasn't getting, sorry, American women. If a woman that size was living in the country I live in, she wouldn't be so confident because no one's hitting her up. No one's in her DMs. No one's trying to have sex with her.
She was bedbound.
Yeah,
no.
She was like disabled. Bitch.
We all like curvy, but like bedbound's a different.
No, that was it was an exertion to stand up and make that little TikTok video. And I'm telling you, but someone's dicking her right now. Someone's dicking her, and that's where the confidence comes from. So we blame men. We don't blame the women.
There you go.
Why would you?
TikTok, that was a good question. Any more questions? I like these questions. This is fun. I realize how much I know. Come on, let's go. What else?
Ladies? Anybody else or no?
I have a question.
Sure. Or a comment.
So I'm still trying to understand. So why, when it comes to cheating, why can't the man have enough balls or be mature enough to bring that to the attention of his partner? Because me, being bisexual, I would much rather my boyfriend or husband to approach me in a situation so I can fucking join in.
Hey, well, yeah, that's a good question.
But which man? Because I am like that.
Yeah.
So, but which man? You're talking about 99% of men with all the hiding and all the pussy ass. I as a joke last week, because my cousin was so afraid of getting caught doing what he was doing. He was like, oh, well, if she finds out. I, as a joke last week, invited 8 girls who I read the Bible with to the same party at my house with no other people, just to prove a point to him. I lost 2, but I was like, girl, you're all here. I know all of you. This is the situation. And I always try to be like that because I don't want anyone living under any
But transparency, the transparency is important, but there's ways to do transparency, right?
Yeah.
So here's how I would, if I was not a man of God and a virgin, which I am because I'm a man of God. If I wasn't a man of God, here's how I'd approach it. I'd never go out and bang a chick and come home to my girlfriend and say, hey, baby, banged a chick. Because I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary. She doesn't really want to hear it. It's not
they know.
Right. They don't, I just do what I do. But if she caught me, I'd try and hide it the best of my ability.
See, I don't want to catch anybody because I'm crazy. I'm gonna end up in jail.
No,
so just tell me ahead of time.
No, but if you said, who's this girl? I'd be like, well, I slept with her a couple weeks ago. Is what it is. I wouldn't lie about it, but I definitely wouldn't be coming home saying, hey, I did this, that, because I don't think that's necessary. Yeah. But if I got caught, I'd be like, yeah, this bitch, whatever.
I don't think she's meaning post, though. I think she means pre.
Tell me
hey, I'm going to
it
Mexico.
happens.
I'm going to sleep with
Majority of the people are not okay with that. Majority of the women are not okay with that, and they're probably afraid of losing you.
I would much rather be okay with my man telling me, mentally being prepared and joining in if I want to, than to him just me up and finding out about it and me getting upset about it.
And that's very mature.
But you're different.
Hurting him physically. Like, I don't have time for that.
That's very mature. The reason most men lie is because they're afraid of losing.
Majority of the women are not okay with it.
Yeah. But y'all are okay with people cheating on you.
Maya
makes sense.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, simply put, like the reality is 2 things. They're scared of losing a girl, and then the other issue is that most guys are not at the value where a woman will tolerate him stepping out and having sex with other women.
Yeah,
so it's a 2-pronged issue. It's number 1, the guy has a scarcity mindset, right? And he doesn't want to lose the girl. And then number 2, if he were to be honest with the girl and tell her, I want to fuck other bitches or I want to do it, she'll probably leave because he does not have the necessarily acquired value to be able to exert that, I guess, that rule. Like, yo, I want to smash other chicks. Because a lot of girls, let's be honest, especially in the West, think that they're special. I deserve everything, blah, blah, blah. No offense to the ladies here at the table, but, Western women tend to be a little bit more entitled and they feel that a man should be faithful to them, which you go to other parts of the world, it's not like that. Women kind of understand innately that guys, especially of a higher status, you're going to have to share them. But here in the West, since women make their own money and they're successful and etc., they think, well, I'm the same as a man. You shouldn't be cheating on me. And that's just not the way the world operates.
And also, let's be real here, right? Think about this. Women say they can handle the truth, but they really can't. Because let's say, for example, right?
Thank you.
Every guy told you, what are we going to do? You would say to yourself, what the fuck? Because you may say, okay, 1 or 2 I may handle. Every single time?
It depends, though. It depends on how mature you are and how your communication skills are. Because me, on the other end, I would much rather someone tell me ahead of time so I can either, like I said, join or fucking leave.
Okay,
but when it comes to disrespecting someone to the point
mature,
to
right?
where you can stick your dick in someone without letting them know and then come back and stick your dick in them,
But
y'all don't know how many diseases
let's say
out
you're
there?
mature, right? I guarantee you,
crazy.
most women on the panel
That's
are not that mature to
disgusting.
handle that. Because you might handle it. I tell you, 99% of other women can't handle it.
But let me give you
That's
another.
okay.
Let me give you
Fine.
another frame. Let me give you another frame. And you're right. You're extremely mature, and most women can handle that. But I'll give you another frame. What if the dude fucks? What if the dude? And I know this is going to sound crazy to you girls. What if the dude doesn't even think it's worth telling you to? Because I'm telling you, you underestimate how dudes can fuck girls and not give a shit.
You think we plan it?
You think it's planned?
No, I
Like a
don't,
dude could
because-
just be out and just like
Right.
it's not. This isn't even worth a
Public bathroom.
conversation. For the same reason you wouldn't give a conversation about dildo or masturbate. It's like, who cares? It's just like, why are we even going to discuss this by text? Like, the bitch, okay, done, all right. Who cares? Like, they don't care.
And it's never going to work the way you said, because like you said, for every woman who says that, 49 out of 50 don't mean it.
Exactly.
So when I say,
I'm not saying you don't mean it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you don't mean it. I'll take you at face value and I'll respect what you say because that's the kind of guy I am. But every woman who said that to me, I don't necessarily tell them, but I basically let myself get caught. I'm sitting there texting, she's looking over my shoulder. Well, who's that? You know what it is. None of your business. Yeah? I don't ever say tonight I'm doing this, but the girls will say this at the beginning of a relationship, and I leave myself open to getting caught. I'll leave hairbrushes and shit in my room. I'll look at it and I'll think, well, she said she was cool with it, so let me leave that hairbrush right there and see.
But she's not.
Yeah, she's not. She's not.
Okay,
So it's the other women. Why we're not honest with girls like you is because it's the boy who cried wolf. They all say they're fine with it. But
until
I'm gonna break the third wall. You want to know why women say I want you to be honest with it? You guys really want to know why?
Say
Why?
it.
Women always want to reserve the right to be able to disqualify you if you don't meet certain requirements up front.
There you go.
That's why.
Yep.
The reason
Well,
why women
yeah.
say I want you to be
If
honest.
you're in a relationship.
It's not because she really wants you to be honest. It's because she wants to quickly assess if you are going to put her in a compromising position where her emotions can get hurt. And she doesn't want to do that. So what's she going to do if you say, well, I'm just trying to fuck? No, I'm going to go deal with another guy that can give me a little bit more emotional investment so that I can get something back for my pussy. That's what it is. Women always want to reserve the right to disqualify you quickly if you don't meet their requirements. And the thing is this, women want the monopoly on manipulation. Let's keep it 1,000. Women game is manipulation. Guy game is showing status, whatever it is. And then maybe if you have some game, you can do manipulation. But most guys don't have the ability to manipulate. So women want to be able to reserve that right to have the monopoly on manipulation. But if a guy has game and he plays the same game a woman plays, aka manipulation, lies, oh, I love you, baby, it's okay, you're the only one, blah, 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 plays the same game, now the woman is fighting fire with fire. And women don't want to have women always want a decided advantage when it comes to dating and dealing with men. So that's why women want guys to be honest so that you can quickly disqualify him and he can't run game on you just like you're running game on him. And I know that sounds horrible for me to put it out there in words.
So y'all can run game, but we can't.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that women,
It's been like that the whole time.
but I'm saying that
I know, that's what I'm saying. If someone would tell me beforehand, like if I wasn't okay with it, I would
But-
go out there and do my damn thing, be out there fucking any everybody. But like, it's about respect and what you bring to the table. Like
But
you
that's
said
what I'm trying
earlier.
to say is that most women don't want to forfeit the monopoly on the ability to manipulate and run the game. Most girls run circles around guys, not the other way around. It's rare when a guy can run circles around a woman game-wise.
Yep.
And women don't want to ever be put in that position. That's why women have a serious issue with guys that cheat and or guys that aren't honest, because it takes your ability away to make an informed decision on what you want to do with the said man.
And that's what that's why I like Fresh and Fit. I just want to say, so every episode I've watched of this podcast, you got usually high value or at least beautiful women talking with high value men, and they discuss these things, and people are watching this, mind blown. But what you have to understand is 99% of society isn't anything that we're talking about. It's women pimping dudes.
Bam.
That's 99% of society. So Fresh and Fit brings a different kind of perspective to the conversation because there's always high value dudes and beautiful women. That's not the way the world works. Every man you see out there buying groceries in Walmart, his ugly, fat 2 out of 10 wife is at home sucking the neighbor's dick, and men get screwed over day after day.
Yeah, men lose
all the time.
Men lose
all the time.
We talk. No, that's true. That's a good point. You talk about. Everyone talks about men being bad, but you have 1% of men. You have 1% of men, maybe 2% out here can be playboys. The majority of men are desperate to get anything they can get, and they'll do anything they can to hold on to it. There are more men who are lonely, suicidal. A woman will never truly be lonely. No matter how unattractive, how ugly your personality is, you can always get dick. There are men out here who are genuinely lonely. You don't understand the struggle of a man, because women want the best men in the world. You want the best men in the world. And as much as you will sit and say, I don't want to cheat, you know instinctively you will share the best man in the world, as opposed to have Joe Schmo. That's why these girls will go out and they'll fuck Chris Brown. They think Chris Brown's fucking loyal?
These hoes ain't loyal.
They don't care. They don't care. They're like, but he's Chris Brown. They don't. Him being loyal doesn't cross their mind. So the truth about the biology of men and women, the truth about the biology is that for the longest period of human time, women shared top-tier males. The king had 100 wives, and the peasant men had 0. This is how we've been evolved. For the longest period of human time, women have literally evolved to look at a guy and go, you know what? That dude's worth sharing. And as much as you can deny that and say that the modern world's taught you different and you're independent, blah, 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 your biology deep down operates on that level. Otherwise, you wouldn't be chasing these sports stars. You know they're married. You know they're married. When you see a famous rapper, you know he's got chicks. You care? No, you don't care.
Drake.
This is the reality of the game. So when we talk about all these things and we make men sound bad, Tristan nailed it. The majority of men out here they can't do anything besides live a life and pray their chick doesn't just leave them for someone better.
Bam.
If you're working in KFC, you're a pretty normal dude. And the problem with being a normal dude is that now you know your chick fucks normal dudes, which means everybody's competition. So what?
If she goes to eat at KFC, you're gonna be worried because the KFC dude can get your girl.
She might go Burger King or Wendy's, and boom, you lost her, right? So it's different at the top as a man, but this is a very, very unique experience. And when we say things, we know that we can sometimes like grate on you chicks, etc. But you need to understand that overall, women are winning this war. You women run the world.
Yeah, you're killing us.
You run the world. Yeah. You run the world. And the majority of men are just cucked out for their chick, praying for a bit of pussy once a year. So you women are running. You women are running it. You are running.
I say it all the time. Women are running circles around guys, which is why the popularity of this podcast has exploded, because there's no YouTube channels out there teaching women how to get guys, but there's a bunch of channels out there teaching guys how to get girls, because for women, you guys play it on easy mode. Tristan, you have something? I saw you want to say something.
I was just saying, when we used to run our webcam studio, I know this full well, and we know how sad men are because we saw it firsthand. You keep in mind, these guys think they're talking to a girl alone in her bedroom. There's me, 4 female members of staff, and Andrew sitting behind 40 different live streams, watching every single one. And you think all these guys are saying, hey, get naked, show us your boobs, show us your tits. No, these guys are crying their eyes out. I should never have married my wife. Oh, I wish I had a beautiful woman like you. My wife won't even have sex with me anymore. I can't divorce her because I'll lose the kids. And it's therapy. I've had to, I swear on my father's grave, I've had to coach admins on talking dudes out of killing themselves or threatening suicide on webcam.
Yep.
So I've seen the dark side of the male reality. And of course, it's paying people like me, and we make millions of dollars from it because we're the tiny percentage that can harness that female energy and use it for our benefit. But it destroys men out in the real world.
Yeah, in the real world, men are getting wrecked. Men are getting wrecked.
And here's the thing, and this is such a refreshing conversation because I've always said it. You know, girls don't really care about your struggles, man. They just pick the best guys. It is what it is, and we're not here to have a pity party. We're not here to do that.
I know.
We're just here to give you guys another perspective that you might not know and or understand or can't understand, which is fair. Like, who cares? Women don't give a fuck about losers, and it's been that way. What, Andrew? What, like 40% of men have procreated since the beginning of time?
Since the beginning of time, women have never fucked losers.
Yeah.
Since the dawn of time. Listen, if you were living in caveman days, what would happen is you're chilling. You're chilling with your man. You look in the distance. You say, Ooga. Is that Tate? Ooga booga. I rock up with a club. Take your whole tribe out. Aikido, all 10 of them motherfuckers. I beat them all by myself. You become mine now. Now, you may be angry about it for about 15 minutes, but when you look around and see all them dead motherfuckers, you'd be like, you know what?
Bing bong.
He is the G.
And you
That was easy. And you win.
And you
That's
can't
it.
hunt. And you can't hunt.
You
and
can't live without
fish.
man.
You better hang out with the big G.
That's right. So that's how it's always been. This is why the kings and the warriors had all these women. Right?
Bing bong.
And even now, you instinctively want an alpha. You talked about security. Security means that he can mess up a dude who tries to mess with you. That's it. If you saw the guy you trusted with security get his ass whooped, you wouldn't say
I'm
with
leaving.
him. Yeah,
I'm leaving.
This
It's
is
embarrassing.
This is human nature. So this goes all the way back. This is a perfect circle back to the very beginning of this podcast when I said, if you want a man who has everything, you have to accept there's probably going to be a degree of infidelity. I'm not saying he should treat you like shit. I'm not saying you shouldn't be number one. I'm not saying you shouldn't be special. I'm not saying he should take the piss and go too far. But if you want a man with every single quality, it's in his biology to a degree to not be loyal to you, because men of that caliber have never been loyal since the dawn of human fucking time.
Bam.
Yeah, we're
Ever.
animals.
And if you're gonna be with a man like
Men
that,
with men,
yeah.
always.
So you can go get any one of you beautiful girls can go out there and get Joe Schmo tomorrow, and he'll be as loyal as you could ever hope for. He'll give you his phone password. He'd never talk to another girl. He'll get down on one knee in a few months and start begging, "Please marry me," like a little punk.
Instead, you're sitting here tonight
you're sitting here
on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
out here.
Case closed.
Instead, you're going to be rolling in a Lambo with some dude, and 6 months into the relationship, you'll be like, "What do you think of marriage?" He'll be like, "Don't believe in marriage."
Fresh.
And you'll be like,
Congrats, by the way.
and you'll be
Thanks,
like,
bro.
you'll be like, "Okay, where are we going tonight?" And you're going to go and have your fucking nice night. So that's your choice. And that's your choice, which is biologically driven. And the sooner you look in the mirror and understand that your biology is speaking to you to accept certain things, the sooner you can accept them and be a happier individual. Because I'm telling you, you can have a very happy relationship with a very high quality man who occasionally fucks some pussy, and everyone can get the fuck over it, and everyone can be happy.
Bam.
That's how it goes.
So I have a question. Yeah, I have a quick
Wait,
question.
Wait, let other girls have questions. Do you guys have anything you want to add?
No, I want to say something. So, like the 1%, I get it. I understand they are high value.
Yes.
And like it comes with conditions. But is there a happy medium between the loser that you guys talk about and the 1%? Because honestly, not everybody can handle 1% type of guy. Not everybody can handle
Agreed.
those conditions. So
Agreed.
therefore, a lot of women out here are not fucking with 1%.
Agreed. I agreed with you 100%. And yes, I would say there is a happy medium. But if you're going to be a woman with the happy medium kind of guy, you also have to be strong enough and woman enough to accept that you're going to go through your life seeing better dudes. And you're going to have to make sure you don't go anywhere fucking near him. But if you're going to look and say, "Look, I've got a guy, he's good enough, but he's loyal to me," that dude on every single possible human metric probably outperforms my man. But you know what? Fuck it. This guy, he's been good to me. If you can do that, good. But most women don't think that way. Most women don't operate on that way. They operate in shit. I know him from TV. He's this, he's that, Fuck it.
But
It's a different programming. Look, we talk about losers and stuff. Low-level guys still get laid and they still get girlfriends. We're just saying that their relationships aren't worth having. That's what I'm saying.
And I want to say this too. Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
Because they're not time.
Andrew, you have something else before I was
No, carry on.
I was just going to say the most destructive advice is what those two girls gave y'all earlier, which is, well, he went around and fucked a bunch of girls, so I should be able to run around and fuck a bunch of guys. And that's probably some of the most destructive advice you can get. And a lot of modern day women subscribe to that. City Girls, Nicki Minaj, etc., Cardi B. But it's kind of funny to me because Cardi B now is married and she's not doing any of that fuck shit.
Cooking and
Beyonce,
cleaning
you know
behind
what
the
I'm saying?
scenes.
You know what I'm saying?
Offset recorded her.
Yeah.
And she didn't want her little baby watching her videos at all.
Yeah. So even though women say that, it sounds good to say, "Fuck niggas, get money, blah, blah, blah. I'm here to get a bag, whatever."
Cope.
It's cope. And not only that, women are not programmed to sport fuck their way around multiple guys. They're just not. Men can do it without an issue. Women can't though. So when women give that advice, it's extremely destructive because you might lose a guy that's worth something. It's by sucking off some other guy that isn't on his level. Now you lost access to that guy with girlfriend privileges. Now you're gonna go back to
and it's you're completely Myron nailed it. And also another point that's really important. It's not even just about losing guys, etc. I will stick by this point. A woman cannot sport fuck her way through life without taking psychological damage.
Yes.
You will be psychologically damaged if you just start fucking dudes here, there, and everywhere. And once again, this goes back to your biology. Look, you have to look at humans in two different ways. We have the societal version of the human, which is how society teaches us, and we have the evolutionary biological version of the human, how we've evolved to be. If a woman had sex with a man, there's a strong chance you'd get pregnant. If you got pregnant, you would die without a man, right? This is in the caveman days, right? You needed a man, you got pregnant, you need someone to fucking hunt and stuff.
Millennia programming.
This is programming. So your programming was if you had sex with a man to be attached to him, you want him near, you want him close, you want him around you, right? Because he has to protect you. You might be pregnant. The idea that you can run around now and sleep with all these dudes and feel zero emotional attachment to any of them ever
Scary.
is hard cope. That's you trying to trick your brain and watch enough new age crap. You can run around and fuck a bunch of guys. It's not going to affect you emotionally in any way. The saddest, most miserable women of the world are women who are sluts. All of them. They are unhappy. They're unhappy because there's something inside of them that they know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. They don't feel right within themselves. I know girls who slept with 1 or 2 dudes, and maybe the dude they're with, maybe he ain't perfect. Maybe he does this, does that. Maybe he cheats, whatever. But they look at their man with such admiration because they haven't had enough dicks to lose that old school, pure. Remember when you were in love when you were 15? That shit's still alive for them chicks. And that's why a low body count is important for a girl. A man's completely different. We're
And
dark
real quick,
triad.
Selena
We're
tries
ruthless.
to shame them for having. You guys are all pick-me's. Sluts always shame girls that have low counts.
When I heard this girl talking shit, so I was behind the scenes. I wasn't even on this.
You came late.
I was listening to this girl talk.
Yeah,
I
you
always
did.
do. So, when I was listening to this girl talking her nonsense on this podcast, she was like, "Yeah, you know, I could be the girl who gets money, and you know, you're the girl who's stuck at home, blah blah blah." But here's the thing: look, men and women, we all get old. Time is the fire in which we all burn. And I'm telling you, the woman who she's making fun of for staying home while she's in the club, when she's, I mean, how old was she? 41.
Yeah, she's like 28.
It doesn't matter. Here's my
crazy
point.
though.
Here's
Yeah.
my point. Give her 7 more years.
Yeah.
7 more years, and she's going to be lonely.
5
with lower and lower quality men. The woman she's laughing at, who is at home, will be older and uglier and less attractive, and so will her man, because that's what happens to people. We all age. But that woman will be with 2 kids. She's not going to be thinking, I need a bag. Her husband's taking care of her. She's got her 2 beautiful children, and she's living a life that is worth living for a 40-year-old, a 45-year-old, and a 50-year-old woman. Then she gets her grandkids, and her progression of being a woman through life continues. This girl is going to burn out. And if she somehow does manage to get pregnant from somebody and tricks his ass, he ain't gonna want nothing to do with her. There's no happy family life. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for this kind of setup. So yeah, in the short term, she's in the club and the other girl isn't. But give that 10 years and look at your situation honestly, and tell me who's happy and who isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, man, and I want to say this too because the other girl was like, I was like, because you said, oh, I broke up with my guy, and I said, oh, that's not the smartest thing. You want to get married young, and the other girl, the weird chick, she was like, well, why? Like, you're not married right now, and I'm like, Jesus, man, like, like with women, like men age. If men do the work, we age like wine. If women, even if y'all do the work, you're still going to lose value as you get older. I hate to say it. Like a woman that's 35 that's attractive is never going to be able to compete with a woman that's 25 and attractive. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like men like youth and beauty, just like you want a guy that's tall and has money. So when she said that, I was like, you know, this is destructive advice that modern day women give each other. Like, oh, just push back marriage. It's okay. No big deal. And it's like, no, bro, you can't compete. You know, Mother Nature gives you your gifts. Father Time takes them away as a woman. That's the reality.
That's kind of like the conversation that we were having a few months ago, where it was the older you get as a woman, the more your chances dwindle of having of being married, of having a child,
Your negotiating power, your leverage goes down.
Right. Nobody's gonna want to have a kid with you when you're 36. Or like, or want to marry.
If you even want to bring a kid, it'll be tough.
It's like your chances of being married at or getting married at 36 and having a kid dwindle versus being 25. You know what I mean? And getting married.
Just to wrap up on this point, do you know how I know that women instinctively know that a low body count is beneficial? Because have you ever seen a chick and a chick argue? You know what? Do you know what the first thing a woman calls a woman she doesn't like?
Slut.
You're a fucking slut. You're a hoe.
You're a hoe.
Oh, so now having a bunch of dick is bad because you don't like that girl. So, but then you're a city girl. I like a bunch of dick. So women know instinctively that being a slut ain't a great thing.
Damn,
they
son,
know
where'd you find
They know
this?
it.
Okay, super chats and then last thoughts here.
Yeah, no, the IQ of the conversation went up significantly after those girls left.
I have a question though.
That was me joining.
I'll read these, Bianca, and then you can go.
Yeah.
Okay, and the shout out to ladies for being good sports.
Yeah,
and being
let's give them a clap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give them
good.
I'm gonna give the ladies a fucking round of applause.
And
Good discussion. You guys have to agree with everything we say, but hey, it's good. This is great discussion. You did not hurting the quality of the show. All right, we got King of Lords. Darren Myron had to put up with some serious thottery tonight. This isn't the place for some basic aging pretty woman to flex her ability to profit off her looks. It's to educate oneself about what a high value man really value and want. next. Yeah, bro, it is what it is, bro. Like, but that's what you deal with. Like both those girls, like notice the difference between the girls that were like super promiscuous hoes on OnlyFans and the other ladies at the table. Y'all can see it right there with your own two eyes. This is what it is. Roberto Moreno, $50. What does Andrew tell a woman who wants to be exclusive with him but wants to have multiple girlfriends? Thanks and shout out to the alpha of alphas, Andrew freaking Tate.
Should I answer that question?
Yeah, go for it.
But I really want to make this clear. This goes into the point you made. I don't think it needs to be pre-planned but like that. I think it'd be very, very weird for me to sit there with a girl I really liked or I loved, because I believe in love, right? Men love women, women love men. To be there with a woman I love and say, oh, in the future, I'm going to fuck this bitch. I just think that'd be strange. If I was with a girl and she said, oh, I really want us to be together and be exclusive, I said, listen, baby, I love you. I care about you with all my heart. If something happens, I'll tell you, but I love you. Don't worry about it. That's all it would be. It wouldn't be like a big deal. Like, it doesn't have to be such a big deal. And if I went away to Vegas and I came back a week later and she go, well, I think you did this. Well, I did this and this, bitch, but who cares? Like, and that would be it. It doesn't have to be such a big deal. I really don't think it has to be. And I know this is like mind bending in the West, but I want to make one more thing because Myron nailed it earlier. In the West, where girls can make their own money, etc., I've been all around the world. There is not a single bad bitch in Russia married to a mafia boss who thinks his ass is loyal. Because in those countries, they're just like, well, I'm a bad bitch. I got the Bentley. He's a big man. He does what he does, but I got the Bentley and I'm at home. I win. There's no concept of a high value man being loyal in most of the world. It's only in a few countries, and then it's all in the media and shit. And people are like, oh, well, yeah, he does it, I do it. All this shit. It's garbage. It's
and the
unreal.
girl at home is laughing at the girls in the clubs.
This is
very
what-
much different to the girl who's sitting here. Because they're like, I'm being taken care of. They're just sucking his dick and
They don't
drinking
get
drinks.
nothing. And this is what I said. That girl earlier said to me, she said,
the side bitch messages
She
your
said,
girl.
well, if your
Yeah.
side bitch messages you, I look stupid. I said, no, the smartest thing you can say is, I was with your man last night. I know. But he pays my rent and I'm living with him.
Bam.
And we're the one having a family and you ain't got shit. So,
Bing bong.
So I hope you do it again.
There you go.
Enjoy yourself. Literally.
I was
That's the
tired
smartest
anyway.
thing you could say is, oh, you suck dick for free. Okay, bye. Like, fuck it. And she's jealous of you. The side chick's jealous of the chick who's looked after. Like, you have to rechange the frame. I'm telling you, in most of the world, it actually works this way. It's only in America and a few other countries where people think this is crazy.
Western countries
but
where
it's true.
women, scream independence and stuff like that is typically where it is. And I've always said it, reality does not conform to social constructs. This ideology of, independent women, strong independent woman, I don't need a man, whatever. This is modern garbage. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't operate like that. And when you go into, you go into countries where, feminism isn't really a thing, the women tend to be happier actually. Feminism is actually a strong predicator on women not being happy because you take women from their biological needs, which is most women, a big predicator on happiness is a man and children, man, which is why, like, when these women were saying the shit they were saying, I was like, bro, this is like setting modern day women up to fail and lose. And here's the sad part. The scary thing is this. If a man gets old and realizes, fuck, I fucked up, at least he can like change his path and get a career and make money, whatever. There's a bunch of guys that become millionaires in their 40s, whatever. They realize, fuck, my value is determined on my status and what I create. With a woman, city girl life, hot girl summer, hot girl summer, hot girl summer, year after year after year, 35 years old, 32 years old, 33 years old.
Yep.
Where all the good men gone? Yep. What the hell?
Good men are with the 19-year-olds who ain't stupid.
Bang.
That's right.
That realized I have the most negotiating power while I'm young and beautiful. And this sounds horrible, but fertile. Whereas like the strong independent woman, 32 years old, career woman, you can't compete with a 21-year-old. I don't care. And here's the thing, Selena agreed with that though. Because I guarantee you, the type of girl that she is, she probably pulled a lot of executives, artists, whatever, from those very women. But what she doesn't understand is her time is coming as well. You know what I'm saying?
Out with the old, in with the new.
That's the
That's all
reality.
I could just say.
Y'all want taller, better, more confident. You know what I'm saying? And men want younger, tighter, firmer. And that's why men get the status so they can have a baddie next to them.
You want a career, you want independence, or do you want a family?
Damn.
There you go.
That's a good one.
All right, super chats real quick because they're waiting for us.
Oh, okay. So you're back? I thought you were gonna.
No. She wanted to buy it from.
Oh, okay. I thought she wanted to. Okay, good.
Well, I mean, she wants to, but
she's gonna go to club.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Art Basel. That's why.
No, I
trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I get it. Roberto, we answered that one. Someone said Bianca's Bay. They love you, Bianca. And then it was funny how Selena tried to shame you, though. It was kind of funny.
shamed me a
She
lot.
tried so hard.
She did shame me
But
a lot.
I kind of wanted the audience to see it. Yeah, like she was like, "These girls are pick me's," but I was like, "Okay."
a lot.
Captain Emotion.
Captain Emotion. Goddamn, the sword is sharp tonight. Myron, the game and information the Tate brothers are dropping is why we watch this podcast. Keep it coming. This conversation can only get better. Roll Tomasi. Don't worry, guys. We are gonna have a panel with Tristan, Andrew, and Roll Tomasi. So I got y'all. Don't worry about it. And we got Hong Van Tran. Mr. Andrew Tate, the first time I saw you on FNF was the clipped video on depression isn't real. Thank you for the arse kicking you gave us, man. I now push that same message onto guys I know. The knowledge you gents all give us is truly God's work. Thank you all. Don't worry, guys. We're going to bring Andrew on. We're going to do the one-on-one interview, and we're going to talk about depression at length because I got a lot of hate on that as well.
And Andrew, Tristan, you guys, do you have room in the war room right now or no?
Yeah, War Room's open. Yeah, so the War Room is just so we quickly explain what it is. The War Room is our network that we run. We run a network. It's global. We have members in 54 countries all around the world, and it's a brotherhood designed to help people escape the socially induced enslavement, which is coming upon being bestowed upon the common man. I don't know if a lot of the men out here don't seem to understand, and I know if you live in Miami, you're a little bit insulated. But any kind of a man with a warrior spirit in the current world should struggle to sleep because shit's getting crazy.
It's scary, bro.
Shit's getting crazy. And you can't beat this stuff on your own. You're not Rambo. You need a network of men. So even us living in Europe's the most crazy, but we're traveling free. We're going where we need to go. We're getting things done. And that's down to our network. You need people you can call when the cops come knocking so they don't have to inject you full of drugs. So that's what the War Room's all about.
And you guys bought a Bugatti to network. I'm joining the War Room myself if I get approved because I want to have that network as well. So it's very important.
Yeah, I got a video actually this morning. I put it on my Instagram. I got a video of the car being made, which is kind of cool.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I don't think any. I don't know if any.
Bugatti.
It's a Bugatti. I don't think any cars worth 4.5 M, but we now get to go to events for Bugatti owners only. So it's the Russian oligarchs, it's the Arab sheikhs, it's all the big boys. So we're going to be there. We'll be networking, and it'd be interesting to ask an Arab sheikh or a Russian oligarch what he thinks about being loyal. Let's see what they say.
What does that concept?
Yeah.
Loyal.
We got money.
And then we're going to talk a little bit more on the War Room in more detail, guys, as well. The Tate brothers are going to be here for a bit. So and we're working on some really cool stuff that's going to be coming, guys. And then last one, Psych last $50. Happy birthday, Andrew. I need your opinion on car shopping between the 2022 BMW M5 and the 2022 Corvette, BMW 135K Corvette 86K. What will a girl take you more serious in?
Ooh, I get the BMW M5.
What I would say is if a girl only takes you serious because of what car that you're driving, which car you're picking right now isn't the biggest worry that you need to have on your mind.
Bam.
You know what? Let me make one more point on cars because I have a few. How many do we have? 22? 23.
God
23.
damn.
Yeah. You name a car, I have it. Yeah. Bentley, Lambo, blah, blah, blah. Got them all. A car is an amplifier. It does not change who you are.
Yes.
If you're a dork and you buy a Lambo and you pull up in a Lambo and a dork gets out, you're just a super dork. You're like, he's some tech dork who works for Facebook. But if you're a big, strong man and you pull up in a Lambo and you get out, you're a big, strong man.
Give me a hell yeah.
It ain't going to change who you are. It's going to amplify. And that's what money does. I said at the very beginning of this podcast, most of you people are not ready for wealth. So many people think, I need money, I need money, I need money. Most of you men ain't shit. And money ain't going to make you shit. It really isn't. Because the amount of dudes who get finessed the hardest are the rich soy pussy-holes. They get finessed the worst. You got to be about it first.
Yep.
And this is another thing about the masculine experience. Women can be fantastic women. You can be amazing people without much trauma in your life. You can go through life, live a pretty happy life, and be an amazing woman. If you want to be a good man, you need to go through some shit. A good man isn't a man who's had an easy life. You find a man who had an easy life and talk to him about security. Nothing. The only man who's a good man is a man who's been through it. We need to suffer. Look at any superhero movie. What happens to the superhero? He suffers. Batman's dad got killed. Like, it's bad shit. Then you become a superhero. You need to suffer first. So all the young boys out here who are obsessed with money, you haven't been through enough suffering. You're not important enough. You're not man enough to be rich. Because you're going to buy a Lambo and you're just going to look like a fucking target. You're going to get shot. That's all that's going to happen to you. People don't want to shoot me because they look twice and go, might bounce off.
And I want to say this too, real quick. I've said it. Women get mad when I say this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. So I'm gonna get hit with the whole
misogyny.
Yo, it's this, man. Adversity builds men. It destroys women.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but that's the reality. You know, the more experiences a man goes through, the more tried and true he is, the better mate he's gonna be for the woman. The more trials and tribulations a woman goes through, typically at the end of a penis from another dude or a bunch of random dudes, the worse she's gonna be off. You know, adversity builds men and it tends to destroy women.
We protect you for a reason. We want you to have fantastic, happy lives. If I have a woman I love, I want her to live in a bubble of happiness. I don't want to ever think she needs to go through some trauma to learn some shit. No, I've been through enough shit, but if I feel like I need more, I can put myself through it. I'll get back in the cage. No problem. I'll put myself through it. That's my job as a man. I need adversity. I don't think a woman needs a horrible life. This is why we think so differently. We operate in completely different planes. And I'm telling you, if you ever meet a man who you despise on every level, if you look at him and think you're a little pussy piece of shit, it's probably because he had a nice, easy life. Nice, easy life. This is why women are attracted to gangsters and all these bad boys, right? Because we've been through something. You have to go through something to be something as a man. So we're carrying some trauma. So we go through some shit to be some shit. Now we want everyone to realize we're the shit, meaning we want status, meaning we go back to my original point. We want a bitch to give us status. We don't want some chick who's going to fuck that up. So hopefully it's all starting to make sense full circle.
Bam.
Bam. There we go.
Because what you didn't say earlier is nothing fucks status up more. When you were explaining to these women that men want status and a woman to help you with status, nothing fucks a man's status up more than a girl like these girls to my left and right earlier. Look at Will Smith. We all love Will Smith. Nothing ruins a man's status more than loving up a girl like this girl or this girl who was here earlier. Like, so they're the opposite. They're exactly what men shouldn't want and don't want.
Son, where'd you find this?
1000%.
I know what it feels like.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, that's why no guy wants a wife a thought, bro. It's embarrassing, man. It's extremely embarrassing to you as a man, and that's a fantastic way. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Easy.
Easy right here, $50. Yo, Andrew freaking Tate, you're one of the reasons I got into Muay Thai / kickboxing. That shit's changed my life, man. It made me way less depressed and full of anger. Great way to join a brotherhood. Thanks, man. Hey, guys, and don't worry, we're gonna have more of the Tates, man. We appreciate it. So, last thoughts.
So, ladies, just give us your last thoughts on the show. Hit it, love it.
She's got to hit the club.
How's the show?
Go ahead.
How was the show? Was it good? Bad?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really fun at the beginning with Celine is her name. Celine Power, whatever.
Yeah.
The other girl that was excited.
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah, the two dumb hosts.
I like it. They give a little spicy to the show.
Yeah.
So it was fun. Though.
Right now, someone else is having fun with her. So.
After they let everything become like more soft, more
We're
like
able to have
natural, more
good show.
flow better. I think.
Yeah.
Thank you for
No,
inviting me.
absolutely.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Honestly, I actually really enjoyed.
Yeah. I saw you listening
guys.
quite a bit and like taking it in.
Yeah. I like to talk a lot, so I was just like taking it in. They had personality, but I didn't like how they threw my phone.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, they threw my phone.
We told them don't fucking like. Yeah. We told them like, what the fuck is your problem for that?
If we weren't here, you know, just let you know, like that was very disrespectful.
It went down.
Woman to another woman.
Yeah.
But honestly, I had a great time. Thank you for having me.
No, and thank you for being a great guest.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me as well. Like, I honestly always watch the show. I actually
thank
brought
you.
Loudy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Are
was
you from
like,
Orlando
okay.
too?
My favorite. Yes, I live in Orlando, but I'm from Kendall.
Oh, you're from Kendall.
Me too.
Oh, that's
I'm from
trouble.
Kendall.
That is trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
No, I really love the show.
You're in trouble. I know that already. Oh shit, I'm under attack.
Okay.
Don't touch
I really
fresh.
love the show, and honestly, I love hearing everyone's perspective. Like, I don't agree with everything, but I don't think that's the point. Like, we just need to see both sides.
Correct.
Cool.
That's cool.
Thank you.
What about you?
I think that I had a bit of this conversation earlier, within like the last like a month and a half about just what men want, wondering why I felt stuck for a while. So it's just refreshing to once again see the different points of view, apply that knowledge, and have like the entire direction of your life change. So this was kind of just somewhat of a refresher, like even the hair dryer thing.
Yeah.
Like little things like that you as a woman don't really notice, but men are not as dumb as you think they are.
No, we're not.
Well, a small percent. You got to remember, these are guys that got to be calibrated with the ladies. You know, these guys are obviously they've lived with women for several years. So they know, you know, these little things.
Experience.
No, men of God, man of God.
I had a great experience once again. I really appreciate how, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the fans disagree with me on live, but then they'll be in my inbox on Instagram saying like, oh, we totally agree with you, like your wifey.
They're
blah,
trying to get
blah.
laid.
Yeah, so it's okay. So I still love y'all.
They're trying to get laid, but okay.
I'm Bianca.
Bianca, what's
You know that I love. I know. I love coming on the show. I like hearing the difference in mentality women versus men, and kind of
You
understanding.
took our side here today.
I do. I mean, I understand.
You agree with Andrew a lot.
I'm a very open-minded, understanding person. But like you were saying, you know, there are things that I agree with and things that I don't agree with. But as long as I understand where you guys are coming from, I think that's what matters more. So.
Fair enough. And the Tate Brothers, where can the
Brothers.
people find you guys?
Yeah, so I'm on YouTube at Tate Speech. I got banned for hate speech once, so I came back at Tate Speech. So
Guys, like the video, by the way, please.
I'm not banned yet, and I'm on Instagram at Cobra Tate.
They got the blue checks.
Yeah, you can find me pretty easy. Instagram,
they're verified.
Talisman Tate. So if you start typing the word talisman, no one names himself that. That was my fight name. So yeah, start typing the word talisman into Instagram and you'll find me.
Bam.
There you go.
And guys, we're gonna have them back on the show. Don't worry, we'll roll it. We're gonna have one-on-one interviews. We're gonna definitely do one with Tristan because we all need to meet this guy.
One-on-one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
I'm
we're
down.
also gonna do a one-on-one interview with Andrew. So you guys are gonna get all the sauce. Please, guys, for my hair follicles and for all the stress that I dealt with getting spit on by these dumb bitches, please.
And guys,
like the
go
goddamn
follow
video.
all the supporting
You got spit
girls
on,
here. Go
acid.
follow Andrew and his brother as well.
Yeah.
Support them as well. Join the war room.
Yep.
Support us on Patreon. And guys, see you tomorrow, I guess.
Subscribe to their YouTube channels, Tate Confidential and Tate Speech. I'm going to link everything below.
Yep.
And check out the ladies. These were the fantastic ladies that stayed on the panel, unlike the other idiots. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys.
And guys, I will play Smash Brothers after this, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Wink.
7 p.m., guys. We'll be back. We're going to teach you guys how to troll girls on SA.
on the sugar sites.
On the sugar sites. No. On the sugar sites, guys. Peace.
Peace.
All the night is my world. City light, paint this girl.